evening, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Dirty 20 right here at Proficiency Bonus. My name is Michael, your most humble and merciful. Merciful.
He told us to roll extra characters just in case. I want you all to know that.
Yeah.
You put all my new wives in a bag.
Wow.
It's always... DMs, GMs, it's always a good idea to make sure that your players are prepared. So I make sure that they're prepared ahead of time for whatever may occur during one of our sessions.
I didn't either.
So, welcome. We want to thank our sponsors really quick. Twitch and Streamlabs OBS for allowing us to be affiliated with them, and also our friends at Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games for supporting this channel. If you type in !Little Dragon or !CCG in our Twitch chat, you'll get a quick link to their websites and storefronts where you can buy all kinds of really cool RPG related gear and other things like card games and all that kind of stuff. The Pokemans.
The Magics.
The Magics.
You scared me. You scared me really bad. You went around the monitor. You went, the Pokemans.
The Pokemans. Yeah, make sure you check those out. They got, I think, Cardboard Castle has like a database of all the cards that they have out there, and you can basically go on their website and type in what card you're looking for, and if they have it, it'll pop up. Whoa, we got some thunder in the house. So,
it was me.
Silas is at it again, folks. So make sure you visit our sponsors. If you type in Pro Bonus at checkout for Little Dragon Corp, you'll get 10% off your order. And if you stop by in Evans, Georgia, and hang out at Cardboard Castle Games and say that you hang out with us at Proficiency Bonus, you'll get 10% off your order out there.
Did you notice in that one? It said oof.
What do we got?
Kristen got me a die, and the nat 20 is a yeet.
And the nat 1 is an oof. I want you to now refer to them as such.
I will.
That is awesome.
I got a yeet.
I got a nat yeet.
I got a oof.
All right. Well, I think that's all the intro announcements that we have to do. Oh, Extra Life.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Extra Life. We're still have our Extra Life campaign going on. We're trying to raise $1,000 for the kids.
Please donate.
So please donate and help us out. If you type in !Extra Life, you'll get a quick link to where you can donate, make a donation, or you can just click on that big green button down there below us right now, and you'll be able to make a donation that way too. So I think we're at like $775 so far.
It's not enough.
So close. But
close.
not good enough.
And the great thing about it is, like, say you get paid this month, you can make a donation, and then you get your paycheck next month or whatever, and you can make another donation.
Wow.
So, I mean,
wow,
it's
that's
amazing.
Really selling it to them.
Yeah.
I know. You know, it's
Every
like,
time you get money, you just
You can
give
give
it
it
away.
away.
That's what if you're a giver, if
It's
that's
like
what
being
you
a parent.
like, if giving to charity is something that you like to do, and I know there are a lot of people out there that like to, hey, we've got one right here for you. So, so we love.
And on top of us, we're also talking about Extra Life.
Yeah.
That's right. Excellent.
We get
So,
paid.
I think it's time for us to go ahead and roll our intro.
I do.
What?
As we are going to pick things up off where Kopic, you guys all together just went into a tribe, the Tumbleshade, and beheaded the leader, in which popped out of its skull one of those
Brain
brains with legs.
Yeah.
Again, there's this strange trend
Taking on
going
the
on
run.
here. And Kopic has now been deemed
Multitasking.
the leader of this clan, the Scale Riders, this tribe
Might
out here
is
in the
right.
desert. So we'll see how they handle this situation when we get back from our intro. So enjoy, we'll be right back.
This is my Everon one.
And welcome back. We are trying to figure out our dire need for notebook paper here.
Sorry. Yours one was for Bohangles.
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 Were you there?
No,
The one Bojangles was her warrior.
Bojangles,
Yeah.
the barbarian.
Oh yeah, that was fun. So,
I'm hungry.
you guys, you guys are within this massive area of huge sand dunes. You're kind of in this almost natural crevice that's made in between two of these sand dunes where this camp was placed. My question for you is, now that Kopik has been deemed the new leader of this tribe of women and scaled creatures, almost like lizard-like,
You're not married
lizard
to them.
dragon-like, what do you
Mouse.
guys do?
Well, we had that other option to go and defeat the other tribe people, but weren't they next to the dragons? The dragon? Weren't they like in with the dragon?
Yeah.
So
Did these people worship the dragons too?
no.
Yeah,
no.
they all
They did. These
They
people
all did.
did?
Yeah, we-
Oh, not those
everybody.
people. Not
Seemed
the
like
scale
everybody
riders.
was connected.
So do the scale riders worship the dragon?
That's what it is.
Do the ladies on that list that I gave you? You don't know.
You can ask.
Them. But they don't speak.
Ask your women's.
They don't speak any of the same language that I do.
Yeah, you guys had a difficult time communicating with them.
Okay,
because
so
they
hang
have
on a second. We communicated with a bug man with drawings in the sand. I think we can try and communicate with these women as well.
Okay.
Because-
Bakwa
well,
is the one that we tried with.
I think
and
we
she
need to
was the
try
main-
and figure out where this dragon cave nest bin lair. That's what they have, right?
Din. I thought you were right with that one.
No, like a lair.
Okay, that sounds cool.
Kopik's going to take a spear and start trying to draw a dragon as what he remembers that dragon we saw on the other island looks like.
Okay.
Because you can do that.
Make a performance check.
It is not a oof. What is up?
We decided it's not a D&D night. It's not raining.
I know.
Every
Time we get together, it pours down rain.
It's the ambiance of our death.
It is.
It's the world misses our presence.
You said a performance?
Performance, yeah. 2.
Ooh, what is that?
It
It looks like a worm.
kind of does.
Yeah, a little bit like a worm. Okay, I want to come in there and
She
try
looks
again.
really confused as she's looking down at this copper.
It's a dragon.
Oh.
Then gonna look over at Tiwa. She seems to be the one in charge. Look at her and go,
Do you wanna? We should probably.
We should probably. fix
Yeah.
that.
Okay. I'm gonna draw a dragon.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna draw a dragon. I have no idea what he's trying to say, but I'm gonna erase what he drew and then draw a dragon.
Oh, you just wiping it out of the sand.
I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna draw
Obu
a
comes in
dragon.
and just wipes it all away, comic.
You're taking
Silas's dragon.
That is
Roll
a
for it.
salamander. That is
Hey, thank you for the bits. Rush hour. We
Rush
appreciate it.
hour.
Thank you
Hey,
so
Chris.
much.
Yeah, good luck. We're gonna need it.
Yeah, that's right.
He told us to roll characters because we might die. I didn't roll a character though,
I
so
didn't either.
Silas, are you helping to
No.
draw this?
No,
he's
okay,
just
messing
I-
he's over on the side drawing his own stuff because he's just bored to the teeth.
Go ahead, you can make a performance check.
I don't have dice with me, so I'll do so on the thing that does the thing.
Oh, Obu, you
oh, if
got
you just
some
click on,
gold.
yeah.
I know some DMs
Wow,
use
someone gave
agility,
you gold.
but...
Gave me gold.
Yeah.
Oh, you got 10
What-
gold.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah. Obu, as you're going through the sand, you kick a couple coins. And
I
look at that.
got a dirty 20 as well with my dragon.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
Much better.
Yes.
yeah, it definitely looks...
Thank
Kopik,
you.
you're looking down and...
I got some gold.
It's
I imagine the sand already like blew over your drawing.
Well, Obu went like
Oh,
this.
I aggressively said no.
But yeah, it definitely looks a little bit more like you remember a dragon appearing from
Thank
the
you.
time that you guys spent with the Jade Torment.
I'm just gonna sort of ignore Obu as
I'm looking
Trying
at
to-
you. I'm looking at you, waiting for the next thing you're gonna try. Like I'm translating here.
so looking at Tiwa.
There seems to be a recognition there.
And
seems the image.
pointing at that and looking at her and go,
I don't even know what that meant.
She gives you a hug.
give her a hug back.
Go ahead and put a check mark next to the first one. One hug down.
But she looks towards the dragon, and is this like all happening like immediately after you beheaded this other guy? Like, is he still laying over there in the sand,
I think we looted
or was
his
this like
jacket
a
and
few
gave him
hours? You guys have buried the body.
I think we already looted his body because I think people took everything. Like we took everything, so I'm assuming he's been
And
moved
actually,
away.
everyone make an insight check.
Oh,
Oh
no.
boy.
How uncomfortable are these?
As you say that.
9.
9.
Ah, that's an oof.
That's an oof.
That's an oof. That's a 6 though with my addition.
13.
13.
Obu's really
16.
intensely drawing.
16. Okay.
Apparently, I know my woman.
You two, and you would know this because of your knowledge of how tribes work and clans and such, and you would know a little bit of it too. It seems odd that a nomadic tribe such as this would have that much, like, treasure. Like that amount that I gave you guys whenever you got that.
Oh yeah.
That seems a little excessive.
What did we get?
What? I don't even remember how much.
I mean, there was like platinum in there, I think, wasn't there?
I think so, yeah.
I don't.
No, keep her.
I don't know if I put anything in my.
If we
inventory.
didn't write it down, then it doesn't.
And most of
exist
the time,
anymore.
that kind of stuff, like, it's more about. I guess it's more like when you hunt, you're after like the hides and the meat.
Right.
You're not after coin.
Yeah, because usually if they're
You
nomadic
know-
tribe, they don't really go to cities to.
They don't normally go to cities.
Huh.
So
So
they
it
might be
seems
giving
odd.
it as
Oh,
an
they might be
offering.
giving it to the dragon.
Yeah.
I didn't write it down.
Kopic may have written down because
I
I
just
have
wanted to
marked
mention that just so.
I have 110 platinum in my.
I got.
There was
that.
quite a significant amount of money,
I've
and there
got
was like
9,000 silver.
so there was
Quad.
like 2 scroll tubes that had like
Yes, I
scrolls.
wrote down scroll tubes,
Yeah, the scroll
And-
tubes I didn't even
and
look
a
at. I
potion.
think Kopic just pocketed the money.
Yeah, I think you did.
A
'cause
horn
I
helmet,
I didn't add anything
and
in
a
mine.
great sword. Which
Some
I have.
nomadic
I
tribes
can't
might
count
have a
'cause I already have
scroll,
a shit ton. So,
but-
I mean,
you're not even sure anybody in here in this tribe knows how to even use it.
Yeah.
So why?
Well,
why-
it doesn't seem like they do because they didn't. Well, they didn't
they
get
didn't
involved
stop you
either,
guys
so,
whenever.
Yeah.
Or we guys.
Oh, Dragon Sushi just subscribed.
Dragon
did?
sushi.
It says Dragon Sushi just subscribed.
Wait.
I did. How did that happen?
Oh, I got a gift. Okay.
Oh,
Thanks
gift
for the gifted
sub.
sub. That threw me off real hard.
And because it's a gifted sub, that gives you guys an extra D20.
Yay!
I don't
Kristen's
have
got
my
some.
card.
Hell
There we go.
yeah.
We got
There
it.
we go. Yeah, thank you guys for the subscription. That gives them a extra. They can roll with advantage or make me roll disadvantage.
That's
on
gonna
something.
kill the dragon. Right.
That D20.
That
right
right D20
there.
right there.
That one, exactly that one. Yeah, so that would. You two are doesn't.
Something
You don't have
weird.
much experience with.
No, I meant still drawing the dragon.
Yeah, you're still.
I'm very
drawing.
intensely having art class right now.
And Kopic's going to take the tip of his spear and look at you again and point down at the dragon. Take the tip of the spear and very carefully do almost like a dashed line across the dragon's neck. Try to demonstrate like cutting the head off.
Okay.
And then look back up at her.
I think she's got it.
I don't think they know what thumbs up or thumbs down means.
She kind of looks at you, and there's definitely fear. You can, like, your just natural instinct and insight. There's fear of this creature. It doesn't seem to be, like, jumping at the bit to, like, kill it herself or be a part of killing it, but doesn't seem to be,
Doesn't seem opposed.
doesn't seem opposed to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe they're not worshippers.
Ask her where to go. Click point.
So point at it and go.
Oh.
She turns and faces towards the northwest.
Oh yeah.
And then Golnick also gets next to, actually starts adding on to your drawing of the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And starts doing that thing again where he starts making those, like, it looks like these massive spires, like around where the dragon is. And then he kind of like draws this dashed line, and then he kind of draws these individual people, and he makes a bigger version of a person, like in the middle of all these people like surrounding this bigger person, and he's kind of like pointing with his spear between the two, like a directional.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And then he starts drawing those individuals, those bug-like stick people with the multiple arms around the spires, around the dragon.
Okay.
Would I be familiar at all with the spires that he's drawing? Would I?
He said that those were the singing spires, singing wind spires.
Yes.
The flute makers.
The flute makers.
Singing.
The kazoo
spires.
They were called the Howling Stones.
That
you were there.
I
Yes,
was
the
around
Howling
the area.
Stones.
I was not at the party, but I was in the party. So,
do I know where that is?
Make a history
The
check
filmmaker.
for me.
Your Uber was 2 blocks off.
I got a surcharge.
History is +1. You're gonna do. Wait, no.
The D20.
Yeah, the D20.
I love Doritos.
19.
19.
Fred doesn't like that Doritos. Just ridiculous.
You haven't seen them yourself,
Okay.
but you've heard of them.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember a story that was told that. How old is your character?
She is.
Yeah, 20s.
That's a great question. It was like 20s or 30s.
20s, 30s. Yeah.
32.
32. How old was your character?
She's a baby.
She's like 20.
She's like 20 something. I think she's younger than I am.
I'm gonna take a short rest in 10.
32. How old was your character?
20. He's 30.
30 exactly?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Oh, she's 47, which is still a baby for if you're
For
under
elf.
100, you're
For
a
an
baby.
elf, yeah. How old was your character? Copper?
31.
31.
So, yeah, I was right about 30 somewhere. in
All
there.
you children.
I'm middle aged.
Yeah, I'm pretty much getting there myself. Yeah, no, 34.
34. Okay. When you were
No, I was a one.
when I was a young boy, when you were about a year old, there were stories of this blinding blue flashing light that just overtook the sky for about 6 seconds. And some people of the tribe got curious, so they sent some people on owls to go inspect, and found that as they were kind of moving around this area, eventually someone stumbled upon an area in the desert that had these spires that were coming out from the sand. No one ever recalled that being there before that instance. And they're called the Howling Stones because the wind blows through them and creates this constant pitch of noise. It's just a constant, like, howl of sound, a droning. It's kind of like whenever you blow across the top of a bottle. It's like one of those things. But since there isn't really much other than sand dunes to block the wind in the desert, it's almost like a constant, like a howl over and over and over again.
Thank you.
I'm not done.
You're not done, sorry. Continue.
So you've heard those things, but you've never actually seen them yourself.
We are the most ADD D&D group I've ever played with.
AD&D.
No, here we go.
AD&D.
It's not squirrel, it's dire wolf.
Those are our druids. It's like, flying squirrel.
Swordfish.
Spider. Now I want to be a tiger. You'll never be able to keep up with all the minis. We're just helping you out for your other campaigns in the future. You'll just have all the minis for them.
All the minis.
I'm gonna go sit down for a minute. I don't feel good. So I'm gonna go sit in a tent.
Okay.
Invade someone's privacy and
Okay.
take a short rest.
All right. Yeah. You can take a short rest in the tent. Sure.
Can Obu sit down and
Without asking.
be doggedly determined and
Actually-
trying to learn the language of the Scale Riders?
This is like the Scale Rider language that they're speaking is not even close to any other language that you've ever heard before. So
She's gonna try.
it's gonna take,
Comic's right beside her.
like it's gonna take months, maybe years,
We'll
to
be
like
here to teach him common.
learn this
Yeah.
language.
Okay, can we try to teach them our language then? Can we try to teach them Common?
You can teach them some things, but it's like them, they're not familiar with even common. So
Yeah. I just want to basically teach them the basics, like go that way, fight,
well,
stop.
they seem to understand pointing.
Mhm.
Like pointing and hand gestures seem to be okay. They're having a hard time. Like you guys are having a hard time like reading each other. Just
Do they understand the language of love?
Obviously.
it's it's complicated.
Facebook status, complicated.
It's almost more like they're devoted to the tribe. They're devoted to the leader, so they serve the leader.
Okay.
This is not Pimp My Tribe.
Okay, well then,
Technically, this is all you guys can all benefit from a short rest here, because if you're just sitting here communicating and talking and planning,
I'm fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
While they rest, I'm gonna go over to Rowan, just check on him, kind of brush sand out of his feathers.
Okay.
Just spend some time with
You sure?
him.
Yeah,
Cousin
as
still here?
as you do that, it seems to
Maybe
like
somewhere.
shift in different areas, allow you to like go ahead and like brush them all out and cleaned up. You can
We
definitely
sent,
tell.
what's his name, home, right?
No, Anstar was
Anstar,
still
he's-
with
he's
you.
with
us.
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay. Well, I don't think we should go and fight the dragon right now.
Oh, why not?
What is that?
Oh.
Frankly, I'm scared. That's
Oh,
my
I'm
reason.
scared.
If anyone else has any better
Sea serpent.
answers, I mean, I'd like to, maybe take some dragon killing classes. If that's available.
I can teach you. All I need is a dragon.
That was actually pretty clever.
Like it.
What do you guys suggest? We can go over to the, what's it called? To the other area. And, try to investigate or scope out the area for the Howling Spires.
Yeah. I don't know. That sounds all dangerous and fun. We need to make sure.
Should we take back Hamster?
Yeah,
I can put them on one of the lizard dogs.
I'm sure you'll like that.
The lizard dog goes into the town. I don't think that thing is gonna come back. It's
So
gonna be killed.
our goals, Willow, are to find the stone and the key. It is not necessarily our problem to slay this dragon, though it would be cool. I don't even think the head would fit on the ship. Maybe at the front.
But this dragon is terrorizing the entirety of this city and
True.
making it where refugees
We
are
are
having to.
4 people.
I think Silas just talked himself into it.
But we are 4 people. Plus 9 ladies.
But additionally, how
You
are we
could
able to
taxonomic
find?
it and put it on the front of the boat.
How are we able to ever find this key or find the additional stone if that dragon's still continuously in the way? And potentially the dragon might even have the stone or have the key because it hoards things.
Well, we can go look.
I mean, we could scope it out if we're sneaky.
We just need a burglar.
Alright. I'm sneaky as they come.
Man that used to wear a gold set of armor and has not successfully snuck, but I think maybe one time. And I think that was in the sand when we didn't even need you to sneak.
A burglar.
We do have a burglar lady. Well, why is she a burglar? She hasn't stolen very many things.
She's
Why
small.
am I a burglar?
Yeah,
Go into the dragon
That's rude.
board and look for the treasure.
so she's a future burglar.
Sure.
Okay.
So what he's saying is go into the hall and burgle
technically, if
something.
you guys remember, she did take that big green gem.
I
Mhm.
did.
Oh.
man.
You are a
I
burglar.
forgot.
You are a burglar.
We do not know this.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we still know this. I think
Sure,
it just
we talked
happened
about it.
between them.
Oops.
Remember that time I tricked her into getting that big green stone? It was funny. Oh
It
my
did
god.
help.
It's great.
I think you grabbed it officially, though.
Maybe.
I think it was under that little thing, and you grabbed it out. You had to pry it out with a knife too.
I thought you pried it out.
No, that was you.
No, that was all you on
That
the
was
back
all
of the
man.
Uh-uh. Don't try.
Yeah,
to
you were
play
up there
this.
with a dagger like.
And then you were like, "Are you sure?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's fine, it's fine."
She's got it. Burglar.
I thought you said pergola.
Yes.
Ah, she's a pergola.
Well, at least we can get protect from the sun.
Yeah, that's nice.
I don't know how I know what a pergola is, but
You're a master of very few things, but they're very intense. It's the art of battle and gardening.
and the art of home decor.
And home decor.
About what time is it?
What time did you guys go to this place? I can't remember.
The sun was high, so it was either morning.
It was like
or
high
midday,
noon.
It was
yeah.
probably like it was like high noon because we went. Yeah. So I'd say it's probably like 2 in the afternoon. Answer does speak up, and you can see there's kind of like some kind of realization that he's come to, just for a younger lad. But he looks at you guys and says, "Well, I kind of agree with Captain Silas. If Nolban is the last settlement left. The dragon destroyed all the others."
Call me captain.
If we don't stop them, we will.
There'll be nobody left. I understand that you have to look at this from a perspective of gain and loss, but there's...
I mean, the ship and crew aren't here, so not really.
Well, I mean, it's a cost-benefit analysis,
Oh, yeah, true.
but
Can you put that in English?
No.
does it benefit him in any way?
How much will it cost?
I'm not a mercenary. I think you guys would all get pretty PO'd at me if I tell you pay me now or I'm leaving. Like, you've come a little bit further than that.
Okay. Well, still, I think it's...
You guys
We're
keep all
not
the
going-
money anyways.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. You should give us all money.
I'm not gonna bankroll this adventure. I'm here to support you guys.
It's less for me to carry. I'll get it later.
No, you will not. I will hoard things in my dragon way. So,
I think she's a dragon.
Oh, it's been the dragon all along.
Yeah. Who is actually a dragon?
I'm half dragonborn. Nobody knew. That was actually my story. That's actually my backstory. I think that we should do something. And if we can't do one of the smaller things, which is taking as many passengers aboard and getting them out of here, I think we should try to at least do something, get some more information before we could potentially come back and try to beat the dragon. I mean, it's just this dragon is not going to go away, especially if there is nothing stopping him after he defeats Nolban.
Where are all the adventurers? We'll just get like 100 people to come with us and just... Well, the
Maybe
dragon
they
would just
tried.
fly away.
Maybe they killed him. Or maybe the dragon killed him.
Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, additionally, we have to get
And the
that
hot
key, and we
sun.
have to get something, and it said it's here, and I mean, the dragon,
Somewhere.
I think, is the only creature that would have any insight, or would at least make things easier for us looking if it was gone. Unless we want to keep going like this. That's bad for your posture, just saying.
I guess we're going.
My neck.
That way.
Actually, you have a super long neck. Your neck can go like anywhere, right? You're like a turtle.
Don't worry about it.
Turtle.
Oh wait, you got is that like an owl? Can you look backwards?
No, that's an owl. That's still an owl.
Kavik, figure out what you're doing with your wives, because we're leaving.
Do you love them?
I just met them.
They
Seems like an
seem-
awfully big commitment to make after 2
they're fully
hours.
committed right now to
Love
you.
at first sight.
I don't know. She gave you a hug. It was a pretty it was a hug.
She was close.
Mm-hmm.
Inster walks up to you
Yeah.
and says,
Somebody.
I've decided I'm going with you.
I figured as much.
You're 12.
I am not
How old are you?
18.
What?
No, there's the little one.
The little one's 12.
Rosella,
Oh,
the
you're
little
18.
sister is like 12.
She's like,
You're legally allowed to go to war, but you can't drink on this journey with us. Do you understand? No alcohol.
Okay.
just go.
Meanwhile, Silas has like a bottle by his I want to help, and I don't want anything to happen to Rosella.
I don't want to cry. And if you die and you make me cry, well, you'll be dead, so I'll haunt you.
Well, if you die and make me cry,
Okay.
I'll heal her and you can smack her again,
Truce.
okay?
okay, deal.
Okay.
It worked on her.
He
Just
said
be
he'd
careful.
cry over me. Why would he cry over me? He
Don't
doesn't
put
even know
yourself in
me.
danger's
Might
way
be in love with
purposely.
This sweet. No, that's Bayleaf. Bayleaf needs to be in love with me.
Well, now you're a little.
Meanwhile, Bayleaf is still on the ship, just
Like,
relaxing.
just chilling.
Bayleaf, I'll come back for you.
He's playing his lute.
They're just having a
Dave
great
Matthews
time.
I can't remember. What is
What would you
Amstel-
say?
What's the little one wearing? What sort of armor is he
Answer?
wearing? Does he have it? What sort
You
of equipment does
have
he
Answer's character sheet, I believe. I
Somewhere.
gave somebody Answer's character sheet.
Char has it.
No, it's Gleep and there's Answer. This gentleman is equipped with leather armor.
Okay, see, I have nothing that can
Your
benefit
wives are
them.
really, really weak.
Yes, they are.
Are they equipped with any? Oh, hide armor. No.
They have hide armor
Just
and they have
hide.
spears.
Spears. Mhm.
And they have pack tactics.
Yeah, so we get all the wise and havocs around the dragon and we all just start stabbing at once.
There might be barriers between us and the dragon, like bug people and
Yeah.
cutthroats. So
I wonder what's under the chitin.
Didn't we say that?
Yeah, and if you guys just recap what Golnick told you
Yes,
about
some
his.
of the
That's
bug
his
people.
Under that is
Basically,
organs.
you found him left for dead
Yeah.
because
they attack.
he stood against them, like aligning with the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was his backstory and what he told you
Okay.
with his little sketches.
What's it?
And he said he wasn't sure about all of them.
Right.
Tell the ladies
Right,
to come with us. Say please, I guess.
Is there a gesture at the group and
You can point to.
First down.
First down!
Carolina! First down!
So they're kind of looking and they start to like point to like packs and bags and their tents and things and
I'll sort of nod and start packing up and I'm literally going over to the tent that I saw the leader come out of, specifically looking for alcohol at this point.
okay, make an investigation check.
I'm gonna stay in the tent while we were talking. I'm on like the edge of the tent. I imagine they're just gonna collapse it while I'm still sitting there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it starts collapsing down and there's just this form of a turtle underneath canvas tent as they take the poles out of it.
Turtle sushi.
Yes. Wrap it up. 10 seconds.
Investigation. Wow. That's a 2.
A 2.
That's 2 2s in a
I
row.
slap guidance.
No alcohol in here.
It's a 4.
Nothing.
Well, they're gonna pack it all up, so you'll find it eventually.
Yeah, it seems like they're efficient with this. Like they're
Yeah.
packing up really quick.
Maybe
I
they're
mean,
really smart and they know that
getting it all
drinking
packed
alcohol
up,
in
kind
the
of
desert
rolling up
makes you
the hide and canvas tents they've got and kind of pulling them up. And
Do they put them on the the drakes and stuff.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
actually have a way to. There's one of the drakes is actually big enough to ride. It has a saddle in the back. The other drake is not quite. It doesn't have a saddle. It looks like
Big
more
enough for them or big enough for Kapik to ride?
Copic, you could ride the green
Will
the
could
green
ride
drake.
the small one.
I don't need to
You have
ride
two
it.
miniatures that are drakes in
Yeah.
there. The bigger
I would
one
like
is
to
the
ride one.
rideable one, and then the other smaller one is just the normal green guard drake.
I'm gonna.
Could I ride on the green, the tiny one?
No,
No.
that one looks like it's probably bred to be more like a fighter and not like an actual like you ride it into battle.
Can I go pet it?
Sure, make an animal handling check.
I'm gonna
Prepare to
watch
healer.
them pack up for a minute, and then after I get the hang of what they're doing, I'm gonna go.
22.
help.
Okay.
Try to get some brownie points in.
All right.
I will specifically not help.
Yes.
And
You're
Kapik
do me a
is
favor.
actively
Make
helping
a
us out.
perception check
Okay.
as you're watching how they're doing things. It seems to see that you're allied with the new tribal leader that all the women seem to be, following directions. So it seems like it doesn't try to gnaw your hand off or anything as you pet it.
I want to give it a kiss. A
Okay.
hug.
Oh.
And then that's it.
It
And I'll walk away.
does back a little bit away from you after that, but
I so want to kick it in the rear end as this is happening. Just goes,
21.
21. Yeah, you easily pick up on some stuff
I
about
want to make friends with
help,
it.
and you actually go over
I'm
and help
probably
roll
used
up
to
one
it.
of the tents. Yeah, you're used to that lifestyle, so
Yeah.
you have no problem picking up and packing up. And they don't have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
For what?
Like
There's a
they
store
travel
in the
light,
back.
Yeah.
so it's pretty easy. But yeah, you guys are packed up within 30 minutes, I would say,
That's
and
nice.
ready to go. I mean, they all work together really, really well and get those things put down. You're ready to travel.
Efficient ladies, isn't it cute?
This is adorable.
There's
So-
a story about.
Are you
mermaids
guys? Who's leading the way?
I nominate you
Okay.
because this is your place.
I don't know everything, but okay.
I mean, we could also ask a lady.
We could.
you have the ladies lead. Oh, boy.
Let's.
I'm
I don't
walking
know
around
any of
with
their
my boy.
names
Or I could,
personally,
fly.
Tiwa seems to be. Tiwa's the one who sort of came over and hugged me.
but I'm
Yeah.
purposely not trying to get to know them.
There you go.
Wow.
You purposely ignore
Yeah.
them.
He sees them only as fodder for the dragon.
Probably.
I like it.
Kapik will be heartbroken.
Kopik's lost one wife. Oh no, now we're down two! Oh
Hunt down 9!
They're dying like Pikmin.
no! The odds are never in his favor!
Kapik starts throwing them at the dragon. The dragon's like,
We gotta go around behind.
Oh, Obu, did you see you got 5 more gold?
What? Woo! What's going on?
People are giving you money in chat.
Hey guys, thanks!
and then Chad is calling for turtle sushi.
Turtle sushi.
That's Ramsey.
That's Ramsey.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't going to tell him that part.
Oh.
It's fine.
Thank you! Hi guys, now I can buy D&D bubblegum.
Oh my gosh, it's expensive.
A little bit.
When I hear that, Miss, I just looked at your character sheet and saw how much gold you have.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't
Sorry.
spent any of it, not even a little bit. And then I took all of it from the triangle place. I found it and I just
I have
stuffed
to
it.
go like to the most expensive city to the most expensive shop to find something really fancy.
And then I'll maybe, yeah.
Just
Alright, so you're leading the way?
I think I should fly and scout ahead.
You want to scout ahead?
What do y'all think?
maybe we can follow the owl.
I mean, we know it's north.
Can she still
West.
lead while she's up on the owl? Not
I
really.
mean, she'll be flying ahead, so she'll have to circle or come back to be able to like relay any information unless you guys have a way to communicate long range.
What's the weather look like?
True.
Right now it's fine. Just a few clouds in the sky.
Like, way, way up, though? We're talking upper level clouds? So if she's flying up there, she's like neon beacon,
I can
solitary
lead
thing
the
in the
way.
middle of the sky.
Yeah. I mean, there are other birds
I mean,
from
I
time to
can.
time that fly by.
This is not my preferred terrain, but I can lead the way. It should be
I
okay.
mean, I don't mind doing it.
You wanna
It's
help?
fine.
Yeah, I have navigation skills,
If-
so I can.
if
I
you're
could
flying?
like-
Big sign, eat it birdie.
True.
Yeah, you might want to hang out.
You're the only thing in the
We're
air.
trying to be sneaky too, so.
You're right. I don't know. I'll lead. It's fine.
Lead? Okay.
you want some help? I have
You can help me.
navigation. Something.
Well, and also
My
the
survival.
tribe point
Yeah.
out is that been around here before.
Yeah,
My
tribe can
My
help.
survival is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's mine.
Okay.
Oh,
you guys,
yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
have a general direction.
Druids.
You also got your friend Golnick there, who
Also knows
It's
where
from
it
there.
is.
Apparently
also
lives there.
seems to know
We
where
all-
where he's going.
Yeah.
So, as you guys are I'm not going to make anybody roll because you guys have enough help that people
Okay.
are going to be moving that way.
Not even worried about it.
So you guys are moving in that direction, traveling through the desert over several sand dunes. This part, the Tumbleshade area, is almost like mountainous with sand dunes. Like you guys are going up and then down and then up and then down. And then when you go down in these pits, it's like you can't see for a significant amount, and then you come back up and you can see for a while, and
Oh
you
my
come down.
god.
After
Gonna
about
surf down one of them.
there you go. Yeah, you can
That's
surf
what
down
you
a few of
say.
them with shields or other pieces of equipment that you
Or
have.
shielded with the face.
Oh,
Face
we're gonna
first.
do
to the
that.
side.
Shielded.
We're gonna go Breath of the Wild.
You pick him up and he's got this disgusted look on his face, sand through his mouth.
He just goes.
There's
Um,
16 of us in this group.
How
just
are we
to
gonna be
keep-
sneaky?
Yeah, just keep that in mind.
I guess we'll
Yeah.
have to break
It's
apart.
gonna be
and
hard
then,
to sneak
one
as a
group
big
will go
big
up.
mob
We'll have to
tribe
send
moving
some in
together.
and then call
Well,
them.
armies have scouts.
That's true.
We could just send some scouts.
Figure it out.
Oh,
Wait, we could send. No, they can't talk to us. How could they tell us what's there?
I'll
Yeah.
go with
The
them.
ladies would go out and they'd be like,
it starts to get dark. The sun's starting to go down, so you guys have been traveling a significant amount. And before the sun goes completely down, though, when you guys are starting to get out of this Tumbleshade a little bit, now there's still dunes here because the wind is just constantly blowing in the Amshan Desert here. But as you guys are headed that way, you guys all notice that ahead of you, in the direction that you're traveling, it starts to look like there is cloud cover ahead. Almost like a rolling in storm or something ahead of you. It looks like dark clouds.
are they low?
Now's where we need that
Or high?
pergola.
Huh?
Are they low or high?
And make a perception check.
Ooh,
Back
I need
you.
help.
Or a nature check.
I want to help.
My perception's higher.
Whichever is higher. If you're gonna help,
Yes.
You're gonna help?
if you're help, I'll give you advantage.
Well, thank
or
God.
you guys can decide
I
to do
want-
different
I'm
rolls.
gonna
Like
roll.
if you want to do nature.
I know about clouds.
You know
Okay.
about clouds?
He's
Okay.
very interested in clouds.
I got a 14.
Yeah, well,
14?
I got a 26. 24.
Take his number.
Okay. There's something strange about the clouds. You just can't really pick up on it.
Mm.
The clouds are dark. They're relatively low. I don't know what the lowest level of clouds are because
The
I
low
don't
ones.
teach that. The low ones.
Stratocumulus.
Whatever that big word is for them that my daughter probably learned in second grade. No,
Fourth
but-
grade is clouds.
Fourth grade is clouds.
Is
yeah.
it?
Not second grade.
They're low clouds, but you notice that they're slowly spinning.
Mm.
They're not
Ooh.
coming in a direction. Like it's a slow spin. Like it's a big
Yeah.
area.
Do you think that the dragon could be using that as cloud cover for now? To just go through and yeet?
So they're kind of stationary in their location, just.
Ooh, like in video games
Rotate.
when you have like a
Rotate.
cool
Yeah.
tower and then it rotates across the top of the tower kind of
Mhm.
thing?
Imagine like a hurricane stuck in
Ah,
place.
ooh,
That's what-
I like
Yep.
that. This is cute.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Cute is not
Really?
the word
Okay.
I would
You
use.
said they were dark purple.
Yeah, dark like rain clouds.
This is
Like,
a
it
cool.
looks-
I like this.
like
I
a
like
So there's
this.
a name for those. Those are cumulonimbus clouds.
Are they?
Those are the clouds that are responsible for thunderstorms.
Okay. Okay. But those
Don't know
are,
why
those
that
are
popped
really
into my
high
head.
up
Yeah,
though.
there
They
you
don't
go.
get really low. Okay, these are supernatural.
Copic
These
for
are
1
some-
second, he just all of a sudden starts spitting off these
Yeah.
scientific
I'm-
names, and then he's
He knows
you
house
learn that in
decor.
boot camp.
It's canon now. He knows house decor, so he needs to know what's going to affect his pergolas.
What's that movie with Will Ferrell in it where he goes into that debate and he just debates all of a sudden really really well, and then he comes out of it and he's like, oh, old school or something like that, where he does that.
I've never seen it, but it sounds perfect.
He's like this really stupid guy, but then all of a sudden he goes into a debate competition
Oh,
and
God.
nails it and wins the debate.
What is it?
That's Copic.
Those clouds are not natural, and they are dangerous, and I like them.
They
But-
look like frosting.
Yeah.
Really dark
So
frosting.
just stay out of them as much as you can.
Okay.
Well, we're on the
I'll try
ground
my
and they're in the
hardest not
air,
to be in the clouds.
Find
You know.
cover and things. If you
Okay.
can.
I was about to say because I can't fly. You may want to direct that specifically to Willow. I mean, is it Will? Do you
I'm
think
not gonna
Willow's
fly into
bird
that.
could fly that high? You said
Into
they're
the
pretty
clouds?
low.
Yeah.
Don't fly.
No. Not flying into that.
Is there lightning happening?
You do see a little bit of flicker of lightning, but you guys are still a little farther away. So.
Okay.
Cool. Let's keep going. Oh, it's nighttime now, though.
It's
Close.
going to be within the next hour. of
So
travel,
we probably
so.
need to find somewhere to stop for the night.
Isn't it better to travel at night in the desert?
Gets cold.
Yeah.
Well, too.
Isn't that why you're supposed to walk? Because then you won't be hot.
Maybe, but then we'll
Is
see.
that allowed in D&D, or is that
It's up to you
too
guys.
into the weeds?
Everything's allowed in D&D.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
but is it too into the weeds? Like, is this the special desert that doesn't make you want to eat a cactus?
Are there any
You're just
cacti?
weird.
What's that?
I said, are there any cacti?
Oh, there are from time to time. Yeah.
Oh man, I want a cactus as a weapon now. It's like a mace.
You can do it. You just
Wielding
gotta
a cactus.
burn off the. If you burn off the little.
No, you just said you chop off a piece of the cactus, stick a spear in the bottom of it. Or make mace.
Okay.
Yes, but I still feel like the metal mace is more effective.
No, I'm metal mace. I'm just gonna Warhammer a greatsword.
He just wants this new weapon. He just wants to collect this weapon.
It's gonna be brown in like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Like
it's
an
gonna
avocado.
And then it's gonna like get.
That's got all those little like white heads all over it. So the sun's too long.
It's gonna get squished in the middle, and then he's gonna do like this, and it's gonna go flying.
That's why you use it as a dragon. It splatters, and now it's a poison weapon.
Oh man,
You
we could use it.
animals last
for
time
poison
I talked to them.
You did.
I don't have to do that. We
You
share
gave-
language.
Oh my god, that's
I
nuts.
didn't realize that.
Mhm.
And you're speaking the
That's
brain.
convenient. Good to know.
Okay. So let's just keep walking until it gets cold.
Let's just keep
Or
walking.
we
Until,
get close.
let's keep walking until the ladies tell us we need to stop.
And then we'll go into sneak mode.
It seems like the ladies are just following your lead. It's almost
Well,
as
yeah.
if like they're like counting on you to give them instruction.
Wow. You ever led anybody
boy.
before, Coppin?
Like
I mean,
that's
some of the
it's
troops
tough
back
work.
at some of the troops back at the city, but I mean that was just.
I get really anxious about
Oh,
that.
this person's drunk again. Get him out. Bring him home. You know.
Right.
Somebody stole some bread. Go cut their fingers off. Nothing big.
I get extremely anxious about this. I'm gonna stand next to Willow because I don't like the thought of him controlling the entire lives of 9 other individuals, but I know that I probably couldn't do any better, and so I'm just gonna kind of vibrate with unsettledness about the whole inability to do anything about the situation.
Let's get as
Willow,
close
I
as we
need your
can.
support.
So you guys heading towards the clouds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably a little further, and then Copper will start sort of looking around me like, should we down? It's getting late.
Is it getting cold?
It's getting colder. Like it's not. You're not like
Eric.
freezing or anything.
Okay.
So,
I think we try to get as close as we can. However, I want to wake up in the morning and be surrounded. I guess we'll keep watch. But
How far are we for this point? If we, is there a way to, like, how far do I think we are from the edge of this?
you're from the edge of the clouds.
Yeah.
A mile.
do we see the spires yet?
You do not.
Let's bunk down for here right now.
Yeah,
because if it's
we're only
for-
about a mile away. We can make that up pretty quick in the morning.
It's 30 minutes yet.
And if we were to bunk down underneath the clouds, who knows if it'll rain?
I'd be more worried about, it lizarding, but...
Well,
I
I
mean,
can keep
lightning's
us.
also
I can keep us dry while I'm awake.
Right, but you can't keep us unlizarded. Lizarded, is that even a word?
Can be.
It is now.
I allow creative handling. of
All right,
words.
let's bed down for a minute. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll go look around at the ladies and just sort of go,
After
Okay,
somebody makes
a
a tent.
couple of them like get it and they just like let their bags off their shoulders and stuff and slump down into the sand and it seems like they just automatically just start setting up camp. all together as a group.
Then Copper's going to jump in and try to help out.
It's like little units. And
A couple of the
Put down
ladies
your base.
smile at you as you begin to kind of help them.
I'm gonna
so-
help
peons.
Pakwa and follow her around,
Okay.
and then once she creates her tent, I'm gonna get in the tent.
Obu has
Okay,
chosen
you-
one.
Okay.
I picked one.
Okay, you picked one. Picked a favorite.
Picked a wife.
Yes. She's my favorite wife. She's my wife now.
So you've got
My
you've got several tents set up already within 30 minutes.
Okay.
It is, getting dark and it's starting to get a little cold.
17 of us with Bugman.
17 of you with Bugman. Yeah.
Can't keep track of everybody.
Copper's going to take first watch.
Okay. Sure.
Obu will take second and third watch.
Second and third. Okay.
I'm
And
sleeping.
I'm gonna say that you guys don't have to roll for watches because you get a full night's rest. Cool. With no issues. It does get a little cold, but
Obu has silks and Pakwa.
yeah.
So
you guys
I'm
have the group, the tribal women who also have like blankets and furs and things like that. So you guys are fine. You guys don't have any issues with
No
the weather.
hypothermia yet.
You do hear throughout the night there are rumbles of thunder coming from the cloud cover, but it never comes any closer to you.
Interesting.
As you're watching it, it just continues to rotate in that one place.
Do we think the clouds are where the spires are? Is that the general area?
Make an intelligence check.
Because I don't want us just going in a different direction.
Or to make this, I guess it could be survival, it could be insight.
You said survival? Okay, I'm taking it.
Sure. Coppic I do want to say, Coppic's going to spend his
Why didn't my spell
portion, his watch, with that larger guard drake.
Okay, sure. Make
You're
an
gonna say
make
one
an
of the
animal
ladies.
handling.
Just sort of-
I only got an 11.
Spinning my watch with this one.
Because I want to know whether or not this is something entirely different, or if this is where the spires are.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
And then also,
What was your rule?
only 11.
11.
What's your?
It might be.
It's plus 9. I got a 2. I rolled a 2.
I mean,
Almost an
you
oof.
do know you're going in that direction. That's the direction everybody's kind of leading you to.
I want to kind of talk about my unease, because then I want to ask her if there were any stories about the Howling Spires and whether or not there was bad weather around it constantly, because this seems like it's a stationary thing. Was there always bad weather? Or can I ask Gulpnik? Wait, Golnik.
Golnik.
Can I ask Golnik?
Golnik.
I keep saying Gulpnik. And,
So how are you communicating that to him?
Um,
What does your art look like if you're drawing in the sand?
so I'm gonna draw some spires.
Or pointing, or how are you?
So I'm gonna draw him,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna draw him as a tiny version. So like when he was young,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna kind of like when you were little, and then draw the spires, and then draw the clouds around there and point to the clouds and go, spires?
He over the little one that
Mhm.
you drew. It looks like he's trying to draw clouds,
Mhm.
but they're smaller.
Oh, okay.
And then next to the bigger one that you drew, he draws the same shape,
Mhm.
but much bigger.
So they've always kind of been.
They've been getting bigger.
Then I want to point to the clouds and be like, over spires? Like, over spires.
He takes and brushes out
Mhm.
the two images of himself, and underneath the big cloud that he drew, draws the spires.
Okay, guys, I think we're potentially going in the right direction. I think the clouds are over the spires from what I've tried to talk to with Golnik.
They seem like they know where they're going.
Yeah, so, okay. That's less nervous now, so.
Okay.
Guess we have to go there if we want to.
Your owl looks kind of nervous.
He does.
Just a little bit.
He's fine.
Is he? DM?
Make an insight check.
Charter made that.
Anybody can make an insight check on the owl if you'd like.
Hearing this, I will do so.
I'm gonna
Okay.
make
That animal handling was a 10, so.
10. I mean, it's not trying to
am not
like
rolling
rip your
things.
face off, but
13.
13.
Don't even look at me.
Two.
Our rolls are great.
You know what? I'm done with you.
Mm-hmm.
That is literally, what was that, the third 2 I rolled?
Yep.
Yeah, this is the 4th 4 I rolled.
Dice jail.
Or 3rd. I can't put this in dice jail. It's a computer
That
program.
owl is terrified.
Oh.
Oh my god, you're right. I mean, look, it just relieved itself.
Little uneasy, but
It's okay.
relieved to be reunited with you.
I'm gonna scooch under his chin.
Great. He's the same thing as the ladies.
And
just
you know
looking at you
these
for
animals
guidance.
are incredibly loyal, so
He'll do whatever I do.
do whatever you do and will not.
Into the
in-
dark.
Yep, exactly.
Can I pet
I'm gonna ask Rowan if he can pet him.
Now, what's the language that you share?
It's Druidic.
Druidic?
Oh!
Druidic. Yeah,
Oh,
I
nice!
can. And then if I share, I can do telepathy.
Telepathy?
Mm-hmm.
Can I, like, if they speak
Because we
Druidic, am I
share
able
that
to hear
I can't
them?
remember. Did I give him a voice?
It says that he can.
Like,
I
what,
don't.
what
It
was
says
his...
Probably
Druidic
understand.
and Giant Owl. He understands Common, Elvish, and Sylvan, but cannot speak them.
Cannot speak them, but he can...
But if I do,
But did you do this
telepathically-
last time?
I did
and
speak
did
with
I give
animals
him a
last
voice,
time.
like
You
an
did.
actual voice?
Yeah,
I don't
he
remember
sounded kind
what...
of snooty.
I don't
Or
remember.
not like
Snooty?
snooty, but he sounded kind of like
I can't remember.
Like a
his two
librarian.
words. British.
he sounded like a
No,
savage
he's
librarian.
British.
You know what? I'm just gonna make something up. He sounded extremely Irish, with a
Irish?
deep brogue,
Irish.
deeper than that, and
Irish.
yes, and like he was a little angry,
Irish.
and like he was running.
Hagrid. Just do Hagrid.
Irish. I'm trying to think of all that and come up with a voice.
Hagrid after he
This
saw
is
this
actually
motorcycle.
improv class, guys. That's what it is. It's improv class.
Rowan kind of looks at you and telepathically in your head. I guess if it's okay with you.
He said it's okay. It's okay with me.
You can say no.
Nice.
I'm not gonna hurt the animal.
It shifts its head towards you. Just looking.
Like right behind the ear. Straight
Ear hole.
ear hole, yeah. That's right. Well,
Yeah.
Kind of does one of these things where its wings kind of come up a little bit. Goes like that. Or the wings kind of just shakes just a little.
My favorite's when you're petting a bird and like they trust you really, really well, so then they lift up their wings because they want you to pet them here. It's the sweetest thing.
I'll just do it for like 3 seconds. So like, okay.
You know, in the middle of the night, everyone's asleep. A couple
After
steps
your
is
hand
straight
goes
down,
away, it
flip
just like
over.
sits there for a minute and looks back at you and
He's like,
relaxes.
"That was
I'm going to sit down.
Okay.
I'm going to sleep. Y'all figure things out.
Didn't we?
We just slept.
I was
Good
gonna say, did
morning.
we
Yeah.
just wake
Good
up?
morning. Yeah,
Good
it's
morning,
it's
I
morning.
didn't.
It's morning.
I'm tired.
Yeah. It seems that
tired?
the ladies, they're kind of just waiting on you to kind of give them instruction on what to do.
I'm just gonna start pulling together what little supplies he has left and start trying to get like a meal together for everyone.
Okay, what are you making?
Probably braised rations.
Okay.
Got a little bit of wine left on me.
Wait, I can go find food.
Yeah, we can.
We can find food.
Food in the desert?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, please
Okay.
bring back some salmon.
We-
What,
grill some
okay,
cactus.
describe to me what you guys go get like some lizards and
Snakes.
snakes and...
Gross.
I
Herbs.
specifically am looking for sand spiders. I hear they taste like almonds.
Okay. Does your scavenging need to make a roll, or is it kind of like just your feature? It just
You
kind of
know,
happens.
I think it's a feature. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think it's
I think it's like you can just...
it's Outlander, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think you can just
Yeah,
do
I think
it.
you can just find food for up to a certain number of people in the desert.
Yeah, so you guys tell the story. You guys describe it. You guys tell me what you guys end up bringing back and how you go about doing it. And...
I'm gonna cut off some slices of cactus
Okay. All right.
so we can. People grill it. How do you eat cactus?
You can grill it.
There you go.
There you go.
You know,
And
Roast
Kopik's
the
busy getting, not paying any attention. I'm getting a little cooking fire set up.
okay.
Looking at the few things of rations I've got left. Looking, trying to figure out how many people he's trying to feed. Get a little bit of wine out and
Trying to equally divide it.
What
That's
are you
cool.
getting?
Obu's getting sand spiders.
Sand spiders?
Ramsey's never looked for sand spiders, so she's gonna wing it.
Okay.
Obu gathers her silk together, and she kind of stakes it one end on the end of a sand dune. She goes to the top of it, and she runs her hands through the top of the sand dune until spiders pop out and they roll down the hill into the silk.
Perfect.
And then just grabs them and
Absolutely.
closes it and smushes them. And now we have spider pancakes.
So
I'm not
she
eating any
goes
of
through
that.
this meticulous strategy to trap these spiders in this silk. You see her kind of like taking the silk. She picks up the ends. You can see the wiggling spiders inside, and she ties it. Then she holds it. She sees her smile, and then she just goes, WHAM! Just like,
did you have a mask like a someone that trained you in your druidic arts?
Not really.
Good, because I would
I
have
feel
to
like
tell
I would
them
just
a
be
lot of
staring
things
at her
you've done.
like really strangely right now because she is
Yeah, I was like,
violent
those moments
for
where,
a druid.
like, everybody stopped and was like watching for a moment.
like mid
And then
fight with cactus.
the minute she starts slamming this thing, like the women in the tribe are like,
I've not met too many druids in my travels, but the ones that I have met, I haven't done any of these things.
I'm still like uneasily cutting cactus.
And I'm still wearing metal armor and everything, and like it's just she doesn't really know how to do this too well. I mean, I came from a tribe that, like, you know, I was pretty young when I decided to just kind of leave, and I don't think my parents were really ever in the picture, but the tribe was supposed to teach me my druidic arts, and I kind of got the basis of it before I kind of just bounced.
You read like chapter 2 and then...
Yeah, and then I just kind of walked in. And now we're at kind of, you know, the end of the year test, and I'm just kind of like, this kind of works. I don't know.
I have concerns.
I probably need to commune with my druidic, like, spiritual deities and see how pissed off they are at me.
May not answer you.
They may not allow me to continue being a druid.
I may like
Just going through being like, we take our powers back, dang.
I'm not gonna say anything.
But I'm making spider pancakes.
Oh, perfect.
Copy is just
spider
laughing
hash
hysterically,
browns.
realizing that the silk that Obu just used is the one that she typically keeps wrapped around her head.
I can clean things. I have other silks.
Excellent. Yeah,
That's
so
my
you
favorite.
guys, with the help of your druids, you got a variety of different treats
Variety.
to
gonna-
to fill your tummies this morning.
My water skin still has Mai Tai in it, so I'm just gonna polish that off.
Polish off the Mai Tai from
Just-
Norman.
I'll be okay.
Now, it's up to you. Golnick kind of, in looking at the area, you're getting the idea that Golnick gives you about a 4-hour slot of travel to where you would arrive at the Howling Stones, the spires.
Let's go. Everybody ready?
I say we should get within 1 hour of it and then send a scouting party.
30 minutes.
No. Because you don't want to have people that far apart from each other.
30 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
3 minutes.
What's a typical scouting party do? I thought scouting parties, like the big old groups that's here, and then they go out and they map the whole area, and then they come back.
I think...
Right, but you're
What
sending
we've
us
got-
into a map where a dragon lives, and if we go in there and something happens and you're an hour away,
Maybe it's not me. Maybe
30
it's in their
seconds.
fodder. 30 seconds.
I like that
I say 20 minutes. 10 minutes. I say 10 minutes.
Let's just go.
we can discuss on the road.
Okay.
Kyle again gives the sort of like,
Alright.
Start packing everything up.
The first down symbol. Everybody packs up and heads on out. Yeah, you guys travel and you guys get under the cloud cover.
I pick up Willow like a football.
It gets significantly darker under the cloud cover.
But it's not raining.
Not yet.
Dark vision.
But you can see ahead of you, and you can see, like, when it's raining in the distance, you know how there's that looming kind of gray...
There's that smelly
That-
smell.
You smell
That
it.
smells smelly.
Yeah.
It's a little colder. You can smell it on the breeze.
Yeah.
The sand is a lot darker when you
Kyle
start to
just
get
waving a
closer
spear in the air.
to the rain, just because of just being sopping wet.
Maybe
And
a
it looks
lightning
like,
rod.
as you get closer to this rain, it looks like it's been raining for a long time in this place. And I'm going to play some
Oh
rain.
no, we're gonna have one of those what is it called?
Well,
When there's rain on the
How far's
desert.
your dark vision? Just curious.
Yes.
I know you have it. Is
mm,
there like a limit?
It is.
It's like
It's called. I
60
can
or
see up to 60 feet,
Okay.
and then I can see. You can see less well up to 120
I'm gonna use
or something.
my storm guide feet and keep the rain off of us. 20-foot radius, so we're
20-foot
nice.
radius.
Yeah, so we're nice
Okay.
and dry. And is it like really windy or just kind of?
It's not super windy, but it
Okay.
is blowing from time to time. So.
Okay.
And you got 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
So that'd be 40-foot
40-foot hurdle.
diameter.
it
So
should
you
be.
guys can all fit in that little.
Yeah.
Is it a like
It's
a dome?
sphere. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys aren't getting wet, but you can see it definitely cuts down on your visibility.
I'm gonna ask
Just because of
Rowan
the-
to keep an eye out for anything because he has dark vision up to 120 feet.
Is it dark or just like dark outside?
It was kind of like when it was raining here. You know how it
Just
gets.
dimmer.
It's dimmer.
Okay.
The rain, because it's coming down so heavy, does make it hard to see out to an extended distance.
And I expect it
No,
makes
but
it hard to walk too.
Topic's taken his spear that he had been waving in the air to get struck by lightning. It is now poking the ground to make sure that the ground in front of him is
Oh my God!
not
Quicksand!
above his-
Quicksand!
It's
not above
just
his ankle.
wet. I mean, it's just wet sand, and it just
Quicksand! We gotta be ready, guys. We trained for this.
yeah.
Did we?
I, as a child, was very concerned about quicksand.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I'm
I thought
gonna-
it was gonna be a major thing.
Yeah.
So.
I'm gonna tie something to the top of my boots to try and keep the sand from getting in my
Oh, your
boots.
or those fancy new
Oh,
boots.
those fancy
Yeah.
custom-made boots
Yeah.
you got. Yeah, those are-
Tighten real tight because I don't want sand in my shoes.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
that's the worst. Yeah. Yeah.
Show new
You
prestidigitation.
you do that. You
Thanks.
make it so you don't get sand in your boots. It's difficult, but you manage. Because
Well,
sand
I'm
gets
keeping the rain off
everywhere.
It's coarse and rough.
Is there anything you guys would be doing while you're traveling? I would say you're probably only within an hour away.
actively looking to see if I can see anyone watching us.
Okay. Make a perception check with disadvantage due to the rain and the difficult visibility.
It is using an action to keep the rain off of us, so I cannot
Do anything else?
perceive rain.
Oh, so you're basically just concentrating on that.
Like
the whole
storm.
time. Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
I'm going
13.
to
13?
Hot.
Now, is Rowan flying in the rain, outside of this dome? Or is Rowan...
No, I think he's with us.
Turtle
With you, so-
Yeah.
So Rowan's keeping a lookout. So you see the bird flying above you?
Your white hair.
Just kind of fly. That's the kind
This
of
version
fly
of
in a
you.
circle because you guys are going way slower than we're gonna fly.
Yeah.
But you don't see anybody watching you.
What are we doing?
We still don't see the spires.
Not yet. You're probably feel like
I'm going
an hour away
to
from
talk.
what Golnick described.
I'm going to talk to Anster and kind of refresh him on things that we were taught about combat, and just kind of make sure he's up to par for what we might go into.
Here, say that again. What? What?
Get him with the pointy end.
Well, I get that. I got that. What was that? It was like a 1-2, like a backhand type
Yes.
thing.
And then you can twist it this way. Push away.
Push
like
away.
a parry.
Oh yeah, parry. Yeah. I think I can do it.
And then if you're using your crossbow, you can duck behind stuff. Find cover.
Can I parry a dragon?
Good point.
Please don't parry
But
the
this
dragon.
is more about if we run into those bug people.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dragon, hide.
Hide. Yeah.
Shoot at it from far away.
I do have this bow, I think.
Don't get close.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm extremely anxious.
And then I'm also gonna just as we're walking keep checking my necklace.
Oh, the minute you pull that thing out, bright,
That's not the weird
bright,
So I'm gonna peek into the bag
and
of
you can
bag
feel
holding.
like this hum and a vibration from it.
I'm gonna check the one in the bag of holding too.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Bright green glow, illuminating hum.
I'm gonna be like, Pat, put that thing away. God.
As we're walking through the darkness, all of a sudden somebody goes, "Huh?" And it's like someone stands there with the bat light just shining out. Hey, here we are, people!
Close it quickly. That's a lot brighter than I thought it would be.
How are we gonna...
It's brighter than it was when you guys
Yeah.
ran into the Jade Torment.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I don't know what that means.
That means it's a mama. It's
Well,
a biggin.
we
Oh,
used-
that
It
is
means-
We used
Yeah,
the
the other
stones
one's a
before
baby.
to talk to the dragon.
we're in its house.
So just remember that.
Well, we were in front of the Jade Torment and it
Should
only
I
was
hold
so bright
both of
then.
them?
Right, but
Probably
we were
should
just,
keep
that
them
was
on
just
you,
it.
yes.
He was out for a
Pocket
stroll, we
scissors.
met him on the street.
In my
Well, what does this
pockets.
house have to do with anything? You have to.
I'm gonna take the one out of
the
the
thing
bag
helps with
holder
her.
and put it in my pocket.
Put it in your
So
pocket.
I can hold both at once if I need to.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Or
That's
throw it
true.
to someone else if
because
I
it might
need
help
to.
you do the
More
Yeah.
power? I don't
more
know.
because it was broken off from a biggin.
So
So,
for
them
a-
together
so
makes
for
a
a
medium
moment,
biggin.
we
I have two
get
Infinity
like
Stones.
a Joker moment of purple and green,
Yeah.
and then the green disappears in the pocket. It's-
As
Well,
Willow
I
has
think
this
it's like a light
insane
show.
cackle on her face.
but yeah, I mean,
It's an
when she,
EDM
it's
show.
Yeah.
impossible for you to hide this bright of a light. As you get it out, I mean, you guys are all enveloped by green and purple light. Like these things are, and you can hear the vibration from these things. Like
You want some silks?
as you're,
Like,
We can wrap
within
them in
a mile
silks.
away.
And is the
What's
ground
in
is
my
soaked?
pocket?
Is it like is the
I
ground
don't know.
squishy
Is it?
soaked?
It's a little squishy, yeah.
And she pulls the mouth out. I'm trying to grab like push her down towards the ground to try to basically just shove her down into the water and mud
Okay.
to hide the glow.
No,
I'm
you're
going.
dirty.
I'm going to say that you can make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to duck under
And
that.
as you go to do this, I'm going to say that the wet sand sort of makes it slippy for you, so I'm giving you disadvantage on this. And she's kind of like she's
Oh,
in the moment,
no.
concentrating on this, and it's going to be athletics for you.
Oh.
You got it. Even with your
Yeah, I
bonus.
got a 6.
6.
I got.
I'm a 6 on the die, so that's like 13 or something like
Okay,
that.
yeah. So Kabik thinks there's something wrong.
Yeah.
And dives on you basically, and kind of is like trying to put out the light.
Get
As you're
off
putting
of
the
me.
green one in the back pocket.
What are you doing?
You said we want to be quiet, right? And all of a sudden you turn on the day.
I had to check it. I put him up.
I just want to watch.
Oh, he's gonna get himself up. And
They're
You
both-
probably
they're
kept it
both
out
like-
longer.
Drenched and covered in wet sand.
That's gonna be really uncomfortable. And exfoliating at the same time.
well, you feel cleaner already.
Two of the tribeswomen come over and start brushing Kopik off.
Do you want me to just
I glare as I brush myself off.
I hand
Do you
you
wanna
a
just
silk
get
that's
wet?
dry.
Two of them come over to you and start brushing you.
Oh, thank you.
Aww.
Do you want me to just let it rain?
They were the same two that you helped
I'll 7.
tear down their
Aw.
tent.
Aw,
Earlier.
they're the ones that you helped turn on their tent.
Yeah.
They're
I'm gonna
friends.
smile at
You're
them
friends.
and pat their hand.
They kind of just give you kind of like a quick bow gesture back.
What's Pakwa doing?
She's currently brushing him off.
I'm gonna also step into the ring really quick. I'm already wet.
Might as well wash
get the,
off.
Get the rest of the sand out of my hair.
Okay, yeah. It's a cold rain, but it feels good.
I don't have a change
And
of
then I'm
clothes.
gonna walk over
You
next to
can have
him
a
and
silk.
wring out my
Okay,
plug
you
on
would've
his
been.
shoes.
As you're sitting there enjoying it and kind of like brushing the sand off, you just feel your feet get a little wet.
Yeah. Gonna happen anyway. It's gonna take a week for these things to dry out. This. And as they're finishing up, I was gonna sort of, do that sort of uncomfortable, like that. You like the grab the shoulder side hug to the trim, just sort of be like,
Okay. Okay. They gesture with a little hug back, and then they go and gather up some of their supplies to get ready to keep on moving. What do you guys do?
keep moving.
Keep moving?
Are both of my gems like covered? If I put them in my pocket and under my shirt,
Yeah.
they're okay.
Yeah. you
Who are we sending in?
Have a
though?
cell phone in your pocket. All
I
this
would
buzzing.
say for sneakiness sake, potentially the people we would need to send in would be if we're wanting ones from our party, Obu and probably Willow. But then we could
But
also
also
send
the
in.
squishies.
We could also send in Gulpnik,
Nick
Gulp,
and
Go, Nick.
Gulp,
Copernicus.
G Money. We can send in G
G-Money.
Money.
G-Money.
Ant-Man.
Yeah, we can send in the Ant Man, and
I hate to say this, but Anster's really sneaky.
really,
Well, I like that even less. I like sending you guys in.
I know I don't like it either.
What if we all just go? Just go.
I didn't realize he was chaotic good. That makes sense.
Let's just go.
He's playing.
You're just like,
playing
fine.
alive.
You know what, fine. Let's just go. You know what? Just let's go.
Wasting time.
Why do we separate by about 30, 40 feet?
Sure.
Separate half the party and half the party, and then have us kind of go and do a pincer maneuver.
No, that actually makes a lot of sense.
I was reminded of something. I need you to make a history check for me.
Okay.
Why don't you just go with the ladies and
That's what I was thinking, is I can rob my dog
Sure.
and bring the ladies and go on this way, and that way if we're making a lot of noise, the ones who are a little
17.
quieter
Yeah.
slip in unawares.
As you put that thing in your pocket and you remember the glow and the hum of these things, you remember one thing about in talking and being friends with the Jade Torment. He mentioned something about how he could sense.
He knew I was coming.
Holy
Oh,
no,
I
shit.
forgot. Oh, thank you. Duh. So you guys, didn't the Jade Torment know that
Yeah.
we were coming
Okay.
No?
when
Yeah.
we talked to them?
Yeah. We need to not split the party.
Yeah, nope, we're sticking
Because
together. We might as well
they're
keep
gonna
going.
know. He
What?
probably already
Yeah.
knows. She's,
I mean, unless we want to split the party with her by herself and everyone else over
No.
there,
Yeah.
which is a
You
bad
go.
idea.
We'll go to Nolben.
Yeah,
Um,
you go there. We'll be back.
I can't do this alone.
why do they know they're coming?
Please.
Give me one of them.
No.
If we're going two different directions, they won't know which way we're coming from.
But then they'll know where
They'll know
both
we're
of us
both
are.
right. Who are
I
they
don't
gonna?
like this idea
I don't
because
feel
the
good about
stones
that.
have power against the dragon. If you separate them, they have maybe.
Do we know? We don't know that.
Yeah, but I like the idea of knowing that it might work versus not
Oh.
having that option.
Okay, then she comes with me. I bring her with the ladies, and then the rest of you go the other way.
Go with the ladies.
Because realistically,
Hey, thanks for the subscription.
that was just creepy as all hell.
Yeah.
Was that the Kool-Aid man?
Hey, let's
Sounded
see.
like it.
Sounded like
Gift
the
us
Kool-Aid man.
sub.
That's
Thank
great.
you.
You just suck. You just suck.
Yeah.
Kristen, there you go.
Thanks.
I like that we're getting gifts for the people playing at the table.
Somebody throw another D20 out there. You guys got another?
I'm not.
I can get my cup out. I think I have it up here. Yeah, I can grab it.
Thanks. If you
Please
come with
ignore
us,
all this really cool stuff up here that you guys haven't seen.
What?
Well, some of it you've seen.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Sorry,
Wanna
talk to him
yeah,
over
just
this.
here.
You mean your space marines?
Yeah, my space marines. That's exactly it.
This Warhammer?
If you bring the
Master Chief?
now do you want to bring your bird with us, or do you want to leave the bird with the
She's not
Half
gonna
time.
leave. She's not gonna leave the bird.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So this is gonna be.
I was distracted.
So you're saying now we're gonna split the ladies and you. That's 10 plus Willow and the bird. 12. And then 5 of us on the other side.
Sure.
Okay.
Unless no, well, split the ladies too.
I don't know. I kind of like the 12 and 5.
Okay.
Want to do 12 and 5? So that way we can be like coming from behind. Do not lightning probably.
How far away can we tell that we're at this spot? How close are we at this point? I don't.
Well,
I don't even
we've
know where
been
we are.
continuing moving forward. We
I
were
said
an
you.
hour
I
prior.
said you have about an hour.
Okay.
From what?
So we still
Bullock
have
has
time.
described.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So we're
let's.
just sort of meandering this way, sort of tossing ideas as we're approaching it.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you guys can walk and talk. And I imagine you're still doing the dome
Yeah.
over everybody? Okay.
Yeah, because I can't walk, talk, and chew bubble
It's so
Yes.
peaceful when I'm talking and interrupting all this. Like a good captain, seen, not heard.
That's not the way that goes.
So you guys continue on forward, talking this out. You guys get to a point where you kind of crest over this area, and it's really hard to see because of the heavy rain. But you think you can see something in the distance that seems to be almost looks like a hand erupting out of the side of a large sand dune.
That's creepy.
Like fingers that seem to be reaching up to the sky.
Look like a hand to you guys.
Obu.
Oh, it looks like it's.
I mean, it's like
Big
gray and
corners.
it's really hard to see because it's through this thick sheet of rain, you know?
The heck out of there. I'm not getting in the middle of that hand. I'm not getting near that hand.
Go take
except
it.
in...
Sit down and we'll sketch a drawing of you sitting in the hand.
No. Not no, but hell no.
You're part of the group that's going that way.
Going to the hand?
Wait, which way
Okay.
is the hand?
So the hand is here.
Yes.
One group of us is going this way.
Uh-huh.
So
That's
one
me
one
and
group
go
wants to
towards
go
the right.
kind of. Now the way this is imagine like a sand dune,
Uh-huh.
okay, and like something sticking out of the side of this sand dune like this.
What's the
So
spires are like?
do you guys want to go? Like, do you want a group to come down from like the southern side, and then their group to come from the like on the
Feel like
top of
that's
the
a-
dune? Like exactly how? Describe to me what you guys want.
Well, if it's coming up like that,
We don't want to
Yeah.
get like super far apart though.
Yeah.
We want to
No,
be
we
within
can't do that.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
just want to do a bread and
feet
butter
apart.
thing.
Yeah.
so if it's sticking out sort of like this,
Mhm.
I'm saying if we're coming up from this side, sort of from like we'll call it the thumb side,
Yeah.
have one group, the quiet group, sort of come up from what we're looking at sort of the back of it,
So
Okay.
that would be up the dune.
sort of like up the dune and
Yeah.
towards
Okay.
back a little bit. And the group that is potentially louder and is known to what looks like the more open side.
Okay.
So again, if we're looking at it, it sort of looks like, say like this, just anyway sort of clawed.
Well, the closer that you get to it, you realize there's not really much of an open side. It looks like there's several spikes jutting up. You want me to show you?
I'd love to see it.
All right,
think
let me go get it.
I think you want to show us.
I want to show you.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
like we're sitting here trying to figure it out, and he's sitting here trying to see how
I'm
it
just
gets.
gonna pull it out.
I'll show you what it looks like.
Perturbed.
Maybe
Yeah,
we're
I
going
don't
in the
feel
right
good.
direction.
I don't feel good about
I
this.
don't want to touch the hand.
No, Well, let's see what's going to happen. The dragon is going to be attracted to.
To me, wherever
Better.
I
Well,
go.
Probably going to need some help with this.
Start.
Oh my God's in heaven.
So what I need to do first is we need to take this
Whoa.
right down there and just set it on
There you
here.
go. That's it.
And I need to set all of these like this. The best that we
You're
can.
about to fall off up there.
Oh, this isn't a hand.
You're correct.
Okay.
That is what the Howling Stones looks
That is terrifying.
like.
This looks
You
like
rolled
a
a 2
sac-
again and a 3.
This
No,
looks
It
like
is
a-
literally me. So congratulations, folks. Gothic will be dying this session. It was
I
nice knowing
should-
you.
Yeah, we
put
should have.
our camera on. Actually,
Yeah.
if you
We
guys
should
want
have
to, the
Yeah,
camera
that
needs to
camera.
just go up a little bit, maybe by about just a fraction of a little bit right there.
Things
Oh,
look,
that's-
looks
Yeah,
like a
that
sacrificial
looks good.
table.
We should have
It
brought Marlon so
really
you can do
does.
enlarge and punch the dragon.
Oh.
You could, oh my god, you could break a spire.
Oh!
Maybe these are the teeth of a sandworm.
Shialud.
You have to get closer and inspect them.
Okay, so where are we coming from?
Is that a
It's
pool?
up to you. Like
No, I mean, okay, so
the
we're
one thing that
walking
you got to think
towards
about
us.
it that I could not craft because I couldn't get it to work right, and I wanted these pieces to be modular so that way I could take them apart and build something else out of them if I needed to. Imagine that this end is the top of the sand dune.
Oh.
Like
Okay, so
this.
it's
Okay.
going downhill. this
So
way.
imagine that it's on an angle,
Okay.
but that wouldn't be.
Right.
It wouldn't
Easily
work.
doable.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
work with our minis and all kinds of
Whee!
stuff. So I just made it flat.
Okay, so as we're facing this, though, how are we approaching it? So the dune is like this.
You
Are we
would
down
be
here?
approaching it from your side.
So we become
You guys are coming sideways.
So let's just say the,
So,
the map
yeah.
should look like this.
Yep.
And
Just
we're
down.
coming
And you're
from this
coming
side.
from
And we're coming from where who's at.
Yeah, my head.
All right,
My head is
you're
where
the
we are.
tactician.
Obu's
So we're-
just scared
No,
shitless
we're-
for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm making the decision right now that she's just scared shitless of all this.
Can
Is that a like pool in the middle or like a
We probably
sacrificial?
should-
Don't-
You are not close enough to see that yet.
Okay, still scared of the teeth.
can I look up at the rain clouds and see if they are spiraling around this point?
Make a nature check.
9 plus money.
I want to help him. Can I help him?
15.
This is the eye.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't need to help him.
Oh.
The eye of the tiger.
We got fingers. We got
The thing
an
about it,
eye.
the thing about it is like it's not like a hurricane eye where it's like a nice peaceful place here. It's kind of like it's just this is the center point
Okay.
and it's spiraling around.
So it's still raining here.
This is the if it had a center point of where it's spinning, this
Yeah.
is it.
Okay.
So is it like the eye of a hurricane with no rain in here, or it's still heavily
It's still
raining?
raining,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Good,
Not
so
anymore. Oh, I
Oh,
He's like,
man.
oh, it stopped. Oh, there it goes.
You look right up and a giant teardrop or eye drop. What a raindrop!
Hey, thank you,
Raindrop.
Gator USA
Drop top.
1. We appreciate it.
Gator USA.
Yeah, that's
They're-
my friend.
they're digging-
That's
they're
my friend
digging it.
Eric.
Why do you have so many friends?
Cause I
You do have a lot of
talked to
friends.
She does have a lot
I
of
asked them
friends.
to come
That's
watch.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
That's great.
Thank
That's
you.
great that they
So our
tune in
friends
and
say
support
no.
you.
You know
That's
where our
awesome.
friends are?
Where?
Right.
Oh, and all.
Take a point of inspiration. Take a point of inspiration.
Oh, you just have to be
Plus-
savvy.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what to do next.
We have
That's, I got 9 wives. I didn't get nothing out of
Apparently not. You didn't get them to watch the show. Gator USA says he could be your friend too. Thanks, Eric. You're so benevolent.
All right.
All
So
right,
you.
technician.
Hey.
Hey, it's
Thank
Stan.
you,
We got
Stan. We
bits.
appreciate the bits.
it. Goblin's going to look at the group again, and after sort of staring at this for a little longer, well, it'll probably make the most sense if we take the quiet people and send them sort of following down towards the terrain, and take the rest of us, so me, Willow, and our group, and go up towards it a little more, going uphill to it. Basically, keep it focused up here where it's, draw its eyes up the hill rather than.
We got eyes. We got fingers. This isn't good.
Oh, talking about a dragon. They got eyes, they got fingers. Wouldn't be worried about the fingers. I'd be more worried about the whole teeth. And
These look like teeth too.
All right. Well,
Methinks something spooky is about.
when we get them a little ways in, we'll split up.
Okay.
Split up, gang.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
So you guys go through the process of splitting your group.
I'm gonna tell the
Terrible idea,
ladies
really.
to like leave
You-
the camping equipment.
You see no motion. You sense nothing other than storm and rain. You obviously still feel the hum and the powerful, it's under your shirt and in your pocket, but you can definitely tell it's still very much so active.
Copycat's going to make sure to let the ladies know as we're getting ready to split and we're sort of stepping out into the rain,
Mm-hmm.
and just sort of be gesturing towards that area and point at spears.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah, they all seem to be getting ready for a hostile situation as they get their weapons ready.
So our groups is.
And actually, during our
Do we know who's
travel
on
here,
there?
they're all wearing light armor. Are any of them look like they wear heavier armor? Is everything?
They're all pretty much the same.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's Obu, me, Amster,
Copernicus.
Ant-Man, and
I gotta shift myself because I got a spire like right in front of
Yeah.
my face and the camera and stuff.
I don't know who the last one is.
There you go. Well, you can just move it just over a little bit.
Here,
There you go.
switch these two.
Yeah,
Switch the short one.
It looks like it's not
Thanks for coming.
completely in front of everybody else on their cams, so that's cool. It's kind of cool because the foreboding spires are in every camera
No,
shot,
it's
so it's like cool.
There's 4 of us plus Bugman and Amster plus the bird plus 9 ladies. 9 plus Copic plus Hula plus bird.
So we should have 12 on the on this side.
Plus Obu, Silas, Amster, Ant-Man. Who am I forgetting?
That might be everybody.
The 2 drakes.
Oh,
They
yeah,
should
yeah,
be-
yeah.
What
You
about
each get a drink?
I counted the 2 drinks. The first
2
time.
drakes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
I
those
messed
would
up.
go with
Should-
5 ladies too,
Yeah.
right?
So it's just 4 of us going this way.
Should I have the lady send the attack drake with the other group, or keep them with us?
I'm not holding it.
I don't think it would listen to
Fair enough.
them.
I'd be happy to be its friend.
But would it be happy to be your friend?
I don't think so.
Maybe not right now.
I hugged it and it didn't like it. I'll be honest. I'll admit it.
Okay, let's go.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, so who's being stealthy? Is anybody being stealthy?
The group of 4.
Group of 4? Okay,
I'm
yeah.
scared
Group of
footless.
4 make stealth checks.
I get advantage because I'm a.
I will probably try to get the tribal women to try to move quietly.
Okay.
Okay, I got this.
If you do that, go ahead and make stealth checks. And what I will do is just make one stealth check for the whole group.
Okay.
You
Because
like bait.
it'll-
Am I bait?
Kinda.
You
Okay.
got the army with you.
Realistically,
bait?
it's, Topic's mind behind it is, if something comes to attack, he is probably the most likely candidate to be able to hold it long enough for you to get the hell out of there. Whereas if you went with Obu and the others, if something attacked, you're all squishy and just...
Do you want Answer to make rolls? Answer and Bugman?
Answer has. a
Yes, you
stealth
guys can make the rules for them,
plus
depending on what group they're in.
Six.
I think everybody's making stealth
11.
checks, so yeah, you
That's it.
can.
Topic's not going to, because again, Topic is going to be right next to...
No, that
Do I
for
think
man.
this
What is-
Drake
I
that
don't know, I
I'm...
don't have this.
What does
Okay.
Bugman say?
Or do I have 5 minutes left?
No, Ramsey
I have
has.
Bugman stacks. Stacks.
You want to roll for him?
Yeah, you can roll his stealth check. Since you guys are approaching stealthily.
Maybe.
+4.
I got a 14.
14.
Answer got an 11.
11? Okay.
With
7.
plus 6.
Not bad, though.
Also,
7?
for future reference.
This is a group check, so one
He has advantage.
Oh,
one
it's a
or
group
two
check?
yeah, 1 or 2 failures isn't gonna hurt you very much depending
Okay.
on what group you're in. So.
Who has Answer?
We got it. He had 11.
He had 11, and what's yours?
14.
Okay, I've got 14 as well. So 14, 7, 11.
What did 7 11? Okay. That's for the group
Nope.
4. How are the ladies doing?
The ladies, 14 for the group.
14. Very good.
Should I even bother?
Well, I was going to ask, do I think the Drake that I'm going to be riding, do I think that thing could hold me and Willow?
I have an owl.
I thought if we ride in together, then if something happens, you take off, leave Bird Boy a little ways behind. And if
Was
something
threatening to
happens,
come get me.
With how big you are, probably not.
okay, then
This,
I will
this
put...
Drake is bigger than the others, but not.
Can
not
I
I
just
still
put
think it's
Willow on?
valuable for you to go
can
ahead
just
and
put
try to
Willow on it if
sneak
you want.
because what if I mean, the dragon knows where you are, but what if the underlings don't know your exact location?
True.
Like, what if they think you're over there as compared to there? Maybe the dragon doesn't even have pinpoint ability. Maybe he just knows you're in the
Maybe
area.
the dragon's not even here right now.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't care. Well, your thing says.
Oh, well, maybe
he
it's
doesn't-
something else.
But
Yeah.
maybe he's not. Maybe
One of
he's
the
sending
ladies
his
could be
minions.
holding it.
Yeah, maybe he's sending his minions over first. Like, you know, maybe
Oh,
we're
okay.
Like a
fighting.
mini boss.
Maybe we're fighting a demi-boss. Mini-boss. Demi-boss?
Okay, then I guess we'll
maybe
be quiet
stones
then.
attract other stones. I don't know.
Maybe
Whatever.
maybe
I
the
don't
dragon
think we
doesn't even
figured that
care.
out yet. Have
Maybe
we?
the
Oh, we
dragon
have.
has found religion.
Pretty
and
sure it's
doesn't
dragon, but
actually
you know.
care.
Well, no, because you had the
It's a
other
Catholic
stone
Yeah, it's a
in your
Catholic
hand
dragon,
when
and
you had
he
the one
has.
right in your neck, and it wasn't day glow bright.
The other one was in my bag of holding.
Oh, right. No, but,
But
when
yeah, still.
we first got
True,
it though.
true, true,
Peace
true.
be with you.
And
Yeah, might as well
also,
let's go stealthy. Why not?
Okay.
Stealthy?
he's already gone through
I'm
confession.
gonna tell
He's
Rowan
He's just trying
what
to get out of
Pop-
the
Pop's
parking.
Yeah,
plan.
you know.
Kind of hang back, and if I whistle or call for him, stay close enough that
He can,
he can see and hear what's going on,
Okay.
but try to be.
You can do that. Yeah.
I
That's
didn't
what he'll do.
like them.
He's my escape.
It tastes
All right.
that good.
Yeah, it's a familiar taste.
So
and I don't
Copic
know
is
what
a
it is, but it
15
reminds me of my
stealth?
childhood.
15. Got it.
The Drakes are
It's like white
a
chocolate frosting
12.
and like
12.
I'm also a 12.
12.
something.
so we have 12, 12, 14, 15 on our side.
Everyone is very stealthy
Don't go read
as you guys are
this.
moving up. It also helps that you've got this rain
Yeah.
happening. Are you keeping the spell going as you guys are moving?
It doesn't tell me if it's like vocal, semantic, or anything. So I'm just going to assume that it.
One thing is, it will have a visual element to it because it'll look like some strange thing
Umbrella.
with water running down the side as the rain's hitting the top.
You've got a giant glass ball.
You got a
It's
giant
like,
glass ball moving through a storm.
Okay.
Like in
I'll
Final
So-
Fantasy when you cast Holy,
Yeah.
it's gonna look like that. Yeah.
So yeah, you guys are starting to get soaking wet now as you approach this, and you can go ahead and put your minis where you are as you approach, probably to the edge of the map or whatever direction you guys are coming from.
Alright. We need that.
Ant-Man and me.
There's me and Rowan.
Yep, whatever group. That you got. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to weight those at the bottoms. I ran out of time. I just finished
Where's,
them last night.
Goodness.
Put Willow right next to the green Drake.
So tiny.
And there's your army.
Ladies.
9 ladies.
This is
The army of
Becky.
9.
9
This is
dancing ladies.
Veronica. This is
This just really went to a whole new level of creepy.
I love this.
And I'm gonna move Rowan back just a little bit.
You
You
sing
don't turn the
Mambo
hand
Two
Number
back
Five.
guard drakes in a comic falling out of a giant tree.
He's done that before.
3, 4,
Oh.
5, everybody in the club.
They're so tall.
I'm just
They're
really short.
nomadic fight 'em up ladies. They have to be
They're
tall.
big ladies.
Look at that group. Look at that
They're not going to be
ragtag.
waif-like. Yes,
Excellent.
they're wearing scantily clad armor, but
So,
It's hot. It's the desert.
yeah, exactly.
this is what you see. What do you do?
you cry.
Yeah.
You
'Cause this
cry.
looks-
You cry.
This definitely looks like it
A
looks like
death
in
trap?
the video games when
No.
you cross over into that center section that it triggers the cutscene.
Yeah.
Right.
You
and then
guys
the
are-
dragon breaks out of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
You guys are close enough to tell now that in the middle of this, what seems to be round, protruding spires, and you can hear this constant howl, like you guys were doing earlier, but I can't do. But you can
Thank
hear
you.
that
Yeah.
as one comes tumbling down.
We're
In the
just too
center is a massive pit that jets into the side of the Duke.
Oh.
Oh my god!
That is a hole.
Okay.
Oh my god!
So-
That's his lair den.
Yeah. So
He is gonna bust out of the
how
ground.
steep is it
That's
Is
good.
that like a LinkedIn?
to get down?
What? No. No.
Okay. So like
Incline
walkable.
about that.
Yeah, a slidey walkable.
What degree?
45.
45, maybe a little less than 30.
Is it a slide? If we
30-ish,
like jumped in
yeah.
it, would it go or would it be like?
Are you getting close to look?
You know what?
You're
You know what? Obu is.
Okay, so
Obu's
you're
gonna
going-
look.
So go ahead and
If it's-
put
It's
Obu where
underground,
Obu would be.
Obu- Obu's gonna
Is that
get
a lot?
right
Or no?
here,
Okay.
and she's gonna lean as far as her little elf legs will let her. She's not gonna
Okay.
get in the middle of it. She's gonna
Well, it's a
like
hole,
lean.
Okay. So you're investigating to see if you could slide.
I'm investigating just to investigate, but yes, sliding
Sure.
is one of the aspects.
You can use investigation. Sure.
Okay.
Sure. What about the rest of you? Well, she
Can we
set
see
up-
her doing this?
Yeah, she's
I
walking
told
right
you
up
guys.
to it.
No, I told them what I was
No, okay.
doing. So
I'm gonna look at the.
Yeah, we're not part of your group.
Teeth.
We're on the other side of the
yeah, I mean, I told
world.
them what I was doing.
How wide is this? Essentially.
Talking like a mile. We talking like a
See
football.
this right here? You can measure it, and however many inches
There
it
you
is,
go.
multiply it by
Well,
5
that
feet.
does make sense.
Okay.
I like
I'm
that.
gonna check
Here,
out
hold on one sec.
these rocks. Like, I want
There.
to see what these rocks are made
So
of.
do we want to do
Okay.
the mound
So
or the
move
hole?
Silas up to
let's
a
do,
rock.
let's
Yeah.
do mound first.
And so
the
are you
mound is
like nature checking it to
16.
see
Okay,
if
and
it's
the inside
yeah.
is
Okay,
I'm
go
sure
ahead.
it's made of.
Yeah, sure.
About 11.
okay, so
So
11
55,
times
it's
110.
55 feet across.
Nice.
55 feet.
55 feet the inner
Diameter.
part.
Mhm.
So that's
19.
okay. That's still within.
And actually, you know what? I'm going to give you advantage.
What just happened? My
I don't know.
computer just
You
randomly.
just rolled a
I didn't
17.
even touch this
17.
though.
Yeah. Or so 19 for the.
What
Silas, you immediately know what this is. It's not rock.
What the? Is it poop?
It's glass.
Oh my god! Is it another giant snail?
It's this same thing happened when you and Marlon were out on the beach throwing lightning at the sand. This is just at a massive scale.
Yeah.
This sand has erupted into these spires from whatever impacted the ground here.
Oh my god! Aliens!
What are those?
What are those?
This is one.
Oh my god! Do I see
Okay.
anything?
What was your check?
I didn't actually do it, man.
Oh, okay.
What was the check again?
Investigation. Yeah. I think you were saying you wanted to see if you could slide
That's
down.
an oof.
An oof?
That was an oof, so that's a no.
Yeah, you could totally slide down.
I'm gonna go back, and I'm not gonna slide down yet.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go back and tell them, hey guys, I've taken a look at it,
Totally
and
slide
it,
down.
you know,
Okay.
sliding would be kind of fun.
What about this crew over here? Anything from you two? In the B team?
That's Aiden.
Kopic's gonna start moving. Again, very similar to what Obu was doing, just right up to the edge and looking down.
Looking in?
Yeah, and then assuming it's dark.
It is. It is dark. What are you looking for? Anything in particular, or is you just doing perception here?
Well, it's looking in if it's just dark. If it's too dark, Kopic is gonna sort of pull out his shield and sort of brace it. Sort of jury is trying to lighten grabbing one of his arrows.
Uh-huh.
Better
Again,
than reaching
trying
feet.
to, as he's done before, put a little bit of his oil on it and try to light it. And
You
he's
don't
just
like
going
peanut
to
butter?
fire an arrow down to sort of create some light down this tunnel a little ways.
Okay. Cool. So you guys watch Kopic is trying to light this thing on fire. Unfortunately, it's a little bit difficult. Go ahead and make a, let's call this, let's
I'm
call
trying to
it,
hold shield and
Oh, you're
brace
using
that
shield and,
try to cover, try to get it to
your
work somehow.
equipment is still a little wet.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a survival check with disadvantage.
Let me see something.
Unless somebody has something, or
Can I use Druid? What are you trying to light on fire?
Druid
Right,
craft would work.
basically a tip of my arrow. I'm going to
Okay.
fire a arrow a little ways down the tunnel to see if we
Druid
can see
craft
something.
Can I
lights
do
it
that?
up with magical fire.
Hey, that works.
Here.
There you go.
Welcome.
Just real quick then, pull it out down the top.
Okay, you're watching. Make a perception check.
Is it going into the hill this way?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm leaning around the side, just firing
It's
it down.
kind of
as
it's
far-
going like this, you know.
Ooh, that's not bad. Perception. 18.
18.
Nice.
As your arrow goes in, this is massive. So a little arrow with a little fire on it is not going to illuminate a ton. But the one thing you do notice is when it hits, it kind of smoothly ricochets
Oh, it's
and
obsidian.
keeps on going
That's class.
and slides. It's very bumpy,
Oh.
but you think it's like this the whole
All the
way.
way down.
I go. See you guys. Slide.
We to
Have
sort
that-
of come,
Go ahead.
Creepy, scary
come
slide.
back over to
You guys, but we got to go together.
I'll be right behind you.
come back over to the group and let Willow know what I had seen. But we don't have much of a choice but to go down.
There's something weird
About this.
about that glass pedestal over here.
What? Where?
It's like
There's
it's
a
weird.
pedestal.
Like rain is running down it, and then it's almost like the rain kind of like comes off of it a little bit.
I'm gonna go
It's
look at it.
strange. Obu, as you're kind of walking back and talking to Silas, over there on that far one, there's something weird. It almost like you felt like like something moved, and you looked over to see what the motion was coming from. You don't see anything.
Let's back away from the pillars.
I'm gonna point it, kind of nudge Kopic and point at the one that I think looks weird.
What if I cast
Look at that.
fairy fire?
I'm gonna start really,
I guess.
just, I'm
Okay.
really looking at it now.
Both of you make perception checks.
Is it lightning heavily around us now?
Yeah, from time to time, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And glass like reflects
This one.
the lightning.
I cast fairy fire. We can see what.
That is a nat 20 plus 8.
Nat 20 plus 8.
Oh, she beat me. I only had 21, so.
21. Okay, so you guys, she points it out. You guys are looking.
I roll with it.
You guys both think there's something leaning up against that, and it's like the same color, almost like it's camouflaged up against that.
Hey!
Copper's
Go-
gonna look
go like
over
in
at
camouflage.
Willow and just go, and then just charge, like literally shoulder ram into this thing, like I want to go through the pillar.
Okay. What are you two doing on the southern side?
I
as
ran
that
a
happens?
perception check.
Which
and got
one of
15.
these?
15.
I think it's the one you're hiding behind.
It
You
was-
notice the same thing.
I want to whisper to him and let him know.
I already started backing away because I thought it was going to catch light.
Mm.
So I backed away a little bit.
Back away. Okay.
Yeah.
Cast firebolt. Or
Cast
not
firebolt.
Fire. Whatever the heck I do.
Produce flame.
That one.
Yeah.
Produce flame.
Yeah.
Firestorm.
Okay.
And
Well, here's what I'm gonna do.
okay.
Since you guys all rolled, they rolled terrible on all their checks prior to this session, which I was disappointed about. But I'm gonna allow you to make your charge attack. I'm gonna allow you to do your produce flame, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
Alright.
Okay?
Hey,
And then I'll reveal exactly where they are.
I know.
Yeah.
and how many of these pillars Copper's gonna shoulder ram over tonight?
Every pillar is a gelatinous cube.
Oh dear God, I hope not.
That would be epic.
Ugh.
It's gelatinous triangles.
Yeah, it's not great.
Pyramids.
4 points of damage, potentially. I guess is that. Was that
You have to roll with an attack.
I'm a dumbass. Wow.
You only get one bad word per session.
That was
Congratulations.
3.
I was not. That was my second. Thank you. The first one was the S word. Yes, it was the same word twice. It's fine. I get it. I get to pick one. I just get to pick.
Oh, I like that
I
logic.
thought it was just the one word once. Yeah, I thought that was our limit. Was that one word was the once.
Okay.
I don't know
What
who
was
these
your
people-
attack?
16.
16. Hits.
Okay. So that is. Oh. And I don't know what I just charged into, but so I'm going to burn a superiority die.
Okay.
Right before we fight the dragon.
Hey, this might be the dragon. We don't know. I might have just trolled around its thingamajiggy.
He dislodged
His
his tail like
thingamajig.
a
The
lizard.
even jiggy.
Oh,
No.
Not
Tackle
that.
the thingamajig. Out of everything.
yeah. It needs to make a strength saving throw. I'm going to try to trip it.
Strength saving throw. Okay. Oh boy, that's not good.
Needs to be the 16.
8.
Oh, so it is now falls prone.
Falls prone. Okay.
That was not great on the damage roll, though. That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
5 points of bludgeoning damage. You got it. And you notice there is coming out of its camouflage form. You ran over here, and it is laying prone
Ah,
right here.
I knew it. I knew it.
As it had itself camouflaged up against that.
Chris, I'm going to ask you if you can set me up.
That's where you guys are located over on that side. So that is
Are you
Kopik's
still
go.
up?
Yeah, I'm still up. He's prone.
Yeah, slammed him down. So produce flame down on the other side.
25 to hit.
So
and
25 definitely hits.
Then 10 points of damage.
10 points of
Yes.
fire
You know,
damage.
it's good to sometimes mess up and roll things first.
And this one also comes out. Obu, you see where your mini is? Over on that. Yeah, right where your finger was, Matthew. Right there. As it gets slammed with a firebolt.
Okay, do you have those little rings?
I do? Yeah.
Can I have one that we don't typically use? Just so we can stick it on Copernicus so we know.
Oh, yeah, our friend. Which
Yeah.
color would you like for...
Doesn't matter.
How about let's go with...
He's
Green.
with Silas,
Green,
go with
green,
green,
green.
yeah.
So agree. That'll be it. And this is a good time for us to take our break for the evening, as we're getting ready to go into a little bit of combat here at the Howling Stones. So make sure you guys stick with us. Thank you guys for all the bits and all the gift subs and stuff tonight. You guys have been super awesome. Stick around. We'll see what happens as they roll up on this interesting
Don't
area
stab me.
here in the
roll
middle
up.
of the Amsham Desert. So stay with us.
Tavern Brawler,
And-
your prize weapon!
we will see you guys in
Roll
about
out.
15 minutes or so.
Wait.
So we're going to take a quick break.
Autobots.
Autobots. Wow.
Oh, and on that note, we're taking a break.
D&D Beyond.
Welcome back, everybody. We just got done rolling initiative
Hi.
for this encounter,
Wasn't it?
Woo!
and we're gonna jump right into combat.
Here we
Yeah.
As Kopic has just put
Great.
one down, and a produced flame was thrown from Obu to one that they were camouflaged up against these glass spires.
Oh,
They seem to
yeah.
reach towards the cloudy and stormy sky. It's pouring rain down on top of them. Battle cam time.
Woohoo!
We're in the battle cam. First up in the initiative order is Anster.
Anster.
Okay. What is Anster gonna do?
Answer's over here.
Okay. I believe Anster has probably 25 feet of movement.
He has 30.
30?
Why is he
30?
30?
Maybe because he's a scout. He might have a little bit of a bonus.
Rogue bonus.
He's also got some arrows,
Yeah,
right?
thanks.
So
Yeah.
you guys,
I think
you
you
guys
actually
can
should
collectively
shoot
play
from
the
far away.
NPCs during combat. So whatever you guys want
What
them
do
to
you
do,
think? Approach that one and then
You guys can
multi-attack with the short
decide
one.
as a
You
group.
can
It
Oh.
says it can two ranged.
Nice.
Yeah, I say that he should multi-attack with the short bow because I don't want him in
That's
on
what I think
combat,
too.
and he's gonna probably take your advice to heart too.
Yeah. Why am I making
He's
this
your
so-
Here
cousin,
we go.
brother.
Alright, good.
Cousin.
And then he's gonna shoot twice at that bow.
All right, go ahead and make your 2 attacks.
Pew pew.
You do one on him?
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
17.
I'm gonna. I have to take some of my dice out of jail because
Plus
I need to
4,
be able
9.
to roll.
Nine's gonna
Oh,
miss.
for my-
yeah.
17 does hit.
Okay.
So
What's
one
wrong?
arrow
Someone
strikes true, the other one deflects
Because
off
that
the
one's in jail
spire.
too.
No. The good one
6
twice.
plus 2.
7 points of arrow
This one.
damage.
7
Good one.
points
He
of
was-
arrow
the good one
damage.
Wasn't in jail.
No,
Very nice.
The green one was my last one.
The arrow
went in
sticks
jail,
into
he
its
rolled
side
my
of
4.
its.
So I'm back to this one. The first one.
What do you call it?
Do you want a bag?
Come back.
What?
I got
Carapace?
a bag of dice.
Is it,
No, that's okay. I'm gonna try this one.
Carapace.
Carapace?
I don't know.
Carapace? How do you
It's
pronounce
Carapace.
it?
Carapace.
Carapace.
Yeah. All right. So
Carapace.
an arrow strikes as Anster steps up, and he's the first to get a jump on this. That ends his
He's
turn.
the third, man.
Yeah,
the two of
third,
us
yeah.
got to jump on
Third,
this.
yeah, you did get the jump on it.
I was
Anything
like,
else
pew, pew.
Anster's doing, or is that the end of Anster's turn?
That's
I
the
think?
end of his turn.
Okay. Brings us to the next person in initiative, which is
That is gonna be Obu. Oh,
Ooh.
hi, that's me. Oh, God.
Obu.
Obu went pew pew and then
Mhm.
is gonna go pew pew again.
Let's hope produce flame again.
Yeah.
All right.
She's
Get
gonna
another
go
ball of
pew,
fire in
pew.
her hand to throw.
And she does not do very well. She gets him with an 11.
11? I think
Yeah.
it's gonna miss. Let me double
Yeah.
check, but I'm pretty sure that is a miss.
If he's
That is a miss. He ducks and it hits the spire behind him, and sparks and flame just dissipate out.
She sticks her tongue out at him.
Okay.
Surprise.
Would you like to move or
Um,
do a bonus action?
I'd like to back away from the edge.
Okay.
That's what it is! Guys, if I shake my thing, it will roll stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know this! What in the hell?
That's
Look.
cool.
Yeah. Throws the die on the table.
It shakes. Shake roll. Look at
What
that.
in tarnation?
It's shake and bake, and she's helping
Yeah.
folks.
Okay,
It
yeah,
probably
I
works
wanted
well.
to step away from.
Stepping away. Okay.
It's just
How far?
You got 30 feet.
Right. Yeah, right about. Well, okay, I want to step right about here. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Who's third on my order?
Somebody named Bose.
Booze. Okay. Matthew, if you could, one of the ones that have the colors on them,
Which color?
doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whichever one. He's going to pop out behind, like, right here. Yep. Farther back. Right there. Yep. Perfect. Pops out. Change. You see its color form change from, like, that blackish camouflage up against the glass to this orange type color. And this one seems to be a little different. It seems to be more geared up with some different, like, dried things, like maybe pieces of cacti and stuff that's been, like, dried and stuff like that. Is that got attached to it? And it is going to.
Great. Real close to me. Cool.
Yeah, but you're on the drink.
There is.
It
one
actually
lady.
looks out and it's making these, like, clicking sounds. It's hard to hear through the rain, but then it, like, takes its hand and you watch his hand begin to glow, and this almost like pool arm thing that it has begins to glow with this yellow glow, and the pool arm has, like, a carved, like, blade at the top and at the bottom.
Oh, I don't like that.
And it is going to rush up to that woman and is going to make 2 attacks
Ay,
with this
pobrecito.
weapon.
Okay.
Es una lastima.
Ignoring a 0.
Ay, ay.
14 and a 17.
Both will hit.
Both will
That is
hit.
number 3. That is Mitai.
Okay. So
Don't name them. They'll just miss them when they're gone.
They're already named.
I know.
Oh, I rolled good.
Oh no.
That's an no for Matea.
10 points of slashing damage on the first attack.
Still up.
8 points on the second.
And
Down.
Oh
And
no.
it just stands there with its 4 arms like out. One arm like sticks into the wet sand and is looking at this whole tribe.
You left your ladies.
Uh,
I didn't realize it was that far away.
over here, one of them actually pops out right in front of you two,
Okay.
and is actually going to look towards what he believes is a traitor.
No!
Over here, more to the on this
This
side. One more pillar over, right there.
Okay.
I get that one was a regular.
Oh, it needs a. It
Oh, it
needs
needs
the
a
other
color.
one.
Okay.
Yep.
Give me that one back.
Yep. And it's actually going to do the same thing.
No.
It rushes up. It does something, and you watch this thing begin to glow, and it's going to make 2 attacks against Golnick.
I think the weapon is called a Githka.
That's right.
Is that? It's a Githka.
The first attack is only a 8,
Nope.
and the second one is a 16.
That'll hit.
That will hit, and that will do 6 points of slashing damage to Golnick.
He's still alive.
Barely. 27.
Golnick seems to take a few
28.
steps back and look.
33 minus 6. 27. Don't debate my math skills with me.
That ends its turn. What's next on the list?
Next is
Mini bonus.
mini boss.
Okay. That one laying in front of Kopik is going to stand right here. This one stands.
I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. And it's also going to make 2 attacks against Kopik with its weapon.
The Chachka or the Githka?
The Githka.
Githka.
The big pole arm with 2 blades.
It's important to me and only me.
Okay. 2 attacks. Coming at you. Highest one is a 13.
Oh, so that'll miss.
And it's-
One of those I'm going to use my reaction and burn a superiority die to make a melee attack against it.
Okay, go for it.
As it tried to hit me.
So
I don't
2
have
attacks,
my.
you're like dodging, and then you get ready to strike true.
I don't have my weapon drawn yet, so I'm just going to punch this thing in the jaw.
Punch it in the jaw, you got it.
Okay, that is, oh yeah, that'll hit. That is a dirty 20.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. Oh, I rolled that one, so we're just going to. Oh wait, because that adds to my damage to it. So it's a D8, so that is 5 plus a D8. Okay, so it's a total of 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
7 points of bludgeoning. Wow. Takes a shot, stumbles back a little bit, and then it still has its movement, so it's going to do its standing leap. And it can leap up to, it can long jump 30 feet without a running start. So what's that?
6 inches.
So it actually leaps all the way over here.
Oh no.
And still has movement, I believe, because they can jump and move, right? Or is it once their speed is...
Well, I know. rules
it
is
uses
written-
up their speed.
Yeah, it uses
Yeah.
their speed.
He does have 10 feet left, so he's going to move towards your tribe.
God.
The other one on the other side is going to charge at Obu
Oh god.
Okay.
and make 2 attacks with its Githka.
That's, oh, you hear it.
Yep, yep. It actually would probably jump towards you. It would leap towards you. But the that's a 20 and a 19.
Both hit.
Both hit.
He's cheating.
Ooh, good again.
Who's dead?
9 points of slashing.
Everybody take your dice and rotate them to the person to your right.
And then 3 points of slashing on the second one. As it kind of strikes with the first and then comes back up with the blade and cuts across you.
You said 4?
3.
3.
3 for the second, yes.
You're mounted to it, so right now it's sort of following you. You can use it to run.
Technically,
Yeah, how does that work?
technically, it jumped away from you.
I had already used my reaction.
You ought to use your reaction, okay? Just making sure. I didn't know if a superiority die counted as using your reaction or not, so I wanted to
Yeah, it's the specific one is riposte, which is you use your reaction
to do it.
to
Got
attack it.
Perfect. One more. You have one more mini for me, right?
Yep.
One comes out from behind where the two are in front of Charner.
These over here.
Next one. Next one
Over
over
there?
Yep. And runs and charges towards Silas. Leaps towards Silas and is going to make 2 attacks.
Don't.
Skifka.
Hit him in the face.
Highest is a 17.
That is my AC.
Alright, so one is going to hit. The other one was extremely low. So you take 5 points of slashing damage as it scrapes across your arm. Blood begins to run down from your wound.
Okay.
Okay, that is the end of their go.
Okay, next is Kaka.
Back to Kyle.
Okay. Can I get over to that guy who just leapt away from me?
Can you get to him?
Yeah.
How
If you jump
how much
30?
movement do you have?
I have, I'm pretty sure, no, I've got 30.
30. You can't. You're 10 feet away from him.
That's okay, I have a 10-foot reach weapon.
Alright, so you're running up.
So yep, I
Yep.
am charging after him,
Okay.
and I'm going to, as I'm charging, reach up, pull the halberd out, and just
Slice
Start
on his
slicing
back.
through him.
Okay. Excellent. Go for it.
So first attack is a 14.
Miss. You strike the
No.
ground next to it.
Okay, second attack.
Trying to touch
Ooh,
him. from
23.
That hits.
Okay, and okay, so that is 5 points of slashing damage because I rolled a 1 on my d10.
5 slashing. Okay. You strike it. You can see that there's a gouge in the back side of this creature as you chase after.
I'm going to action surge and hit it 2 more times.
All right, go for it.
Or attempt to.
Attempt to. You got it.
1.
We need some deet.
That's a nat 1 and a 15.
The 15 just hits.
Something.
As the first one,
You
it
know-
ducks and you strike the glass. And this glass is tough. Like you just put like this little sharp dent into it. That's about it.
I'm going to burn another superiority die and I'm going to try to make him drop his weapon.
Okay, he's at a strength. Bless you.
That's a strength saving throw.
Strength save. 13.
Okay, so that's going to fail, so he does drop his weapon.
Drops his weapon.
And
Got
he
it.
takes 12 points of slashing damage this time.
12. Oh, he looks extremely hurt. Kind of falls to a knee, but is still alive.
What did you use, on a complete side note, what did you use for this? Is this like that like, what is that?
That's just
To make
that's
the
fine.
ring?
To make the ring, it's a piece of cardboard cut in a circle. I ripped apart a bunch of pieces of white styrofoam,
The bubble.
and I glued it around.
Okay.
And then I put glue down and took construction sand and dumped it and let it dry. And then I painted it all black, and then I dry brushed dark gray and then a light gray over top, and then I coated it with polyacrylic to make it shine.
It's really cool. I like it. 10 out of 10.
Cool. Is that in your turn? All
Thank
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is looking really rough.
I have no idea what I'm
Willow's turn.
You're on a dragon.
doing. Yeah, this is rough.
Dragon dog. It's my pet. I'll name him Spot.
How squishy are these ladies? Pretty squishy. Okay.
You just watched one get hacked
I
down.
know. That's why I'm
Strikes.
like, do I run? Do I protect them?
Yeah,
You
you
know what's
heard
really
the scream,
sad?
and then one of them just laying in the wet sand
Yeah.
there.
You know what's really, really
As
sad?
a good
If they all
character, I'd
die,
probably be kind of mad about
they
that.
lose that language. Like, if
Mm.
they're extinct,
Sad.
if we're going to single-handedly commit second-hand genocide
Right here.
of an entire group of people.
Only if Obu doesn't save him.
Obu doesn't
Alright,
care much
here we go.
about them.
Knowing
Except
Willow,
for Pushka, or
Yeah.
she would be upset watching one of these nice ladies die.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna run up in there and be stupid.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to it and I'm going to cast Flame Blade.
Ooh, I like it.
Ooh, yes.
And I'm gonna.
So
try-
basically, a magical sword appears in your
Yes,
hand.
A scimitar.
Oh, great. I love it.
And it lasts for the duration, so 10 minutes. If I let go, it disappears, but I can invoke it back with bonus action. I can use my action to make a melee spell attack with the Fire Blade.
Okay. Yeah, so basically you make an attack roll and then add whatever
Yes.
your spellcasting is, right? Or no, as a melee spell attack, so it would be your
It would still be the spell attack.
spell
Yeah.
attack, yeah.
It's basically whatever it is.
So Willow's
Wisdom
charging up,
plus-
so if you guys want to move, Willow
Yes.
jumps off the back of the Drake.
He's standing on the poor woman's head.
Sorry.
And as she's running, a flaming scimitar just appears, kind of like a lightsaber, and goes in for a strike.
Okay, so I roll my d20 and add what?
Add whatever your spellcasting bonus is. Like when you make
So
spell
is it
attacks.
this modifier, or
Yes, yeah.
Wisdom
Plus
plus
8 to
your.
hit.
that's Shillelagh?
It's all plus 8.
Okay.
Yep,
plus
plus 8. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you didn't need it.
17 plus 8.
Oh, that's definitely gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yep, you can roll your damage.
It takes 3d6.
Ooh.
8.
8 points.
Slice and dice.
So as you do this, you get the blade, and you can hear like as the rain's hitting the fire, it's like making all these sounds. You bring the blade through, and you can see like there's a burn slash through this creature as it stumbles back and then just eyes you. Has to look down at you.
Yeah.
End of your turn.
Yes.
Next
I don't
person
think I can do anything
is.
else.
Who did we say Moreland was? Moreland is
Drakes.
the Drakes.
Drakes.
Drake dogs.
Drake dogs. How
So
do you guys
they-
want them to act?
They are probably, given that this thing just took down one of them,
Mm-hmm.
I'm picturing that both of them are going to basically charge over.
You can move. You can move her corpse if you need to make it. Is that-
Don't throw her. We may be able to revive her.
Dead.
Yeah, technically she's
What
still laying there
diamonds do we
unconscious, but
Okay, she's gonna be underneath the map, like when you break through in a video game.
okay.
So, do it fair. Everybody roll a d20.
Everybody?
Everybody roll.
Alright.
Yeah.
Because basically they both have multi-attacks, so they each make 2 attacks. Everybody just roll once.
I got
Oh no.
Okay?
8.
Okay, so 13, 7.
Miss.
Okay, so that takes care of one of them. Second one is a 22.
Oh yeah.
and I got
17.
17.
Both hit. So
Okay.
2 misses, 2 hits.
So we have
Okay,
roll a
let me
d6.
do.
It'd be like this.
Okay,
It does.
D6 rolled.
Okay, what you got?
1.
Okay, so 1 plus 3, so 4 points of bludgeoning damage from a tail attack,
Okay. Smacked with the tail.
and 10 points of piercing damage from a bite.
Oh, nice. 10 points. It stumbles, almost falling down as it's looking around, being surrounded by all these creatures now, and is starting to just rapidly look around, figuring out a way to get out of this predicament. All right. And the guard drakes.
And the guard drake.
Next.
Next is Silas.
Silas.
Hey. Okay, I'm gonna do one of those really cool, since we talked about football, spin moves. I'm gonna spin around.
What?
Got spin a Rooney.
I'm gonna spin around and align myself up with these two guys. Since you can't see, there
Okay.
you go.
That's a
Green
thing
is
in
golden.
football?
Green is
your
golden.
Green
friend.
is golden.
Spin this spin move around this way, and I'm gonna try and get these two guys in a lightning line.
And a lightning
Am
line.
Am I misled on how
Uh,
football is? I didn't know
Dexterity
there's spinning
saving
things
throw?
in
You're
football.
holding the ball and
Why do you
you
spin?
Basically,
get out of
when
the
you
way
run-
of somebody.
when you run
Oh,
into
when
the
they're
wall,
running and
Yeah.
you like
You
roll
just
out.
slam into them and you just sort of
Oh.
And in the
spin to
video
side.
games, they do the spin move because, of course.
What is the DC
I
for
don't.
What's the
I don't
DC?
either.
It is a Dex 15.
Dex 15? One rolled a 16 on the die, so that's definitely a success. The other one rolled a 14 plus 2, so that's going to be a
So
success as
half
well.
damage.
Half damage for both.
Can't get out of the way of lightning that fast.
Spinneroonie holds the staff out and electricity just goes flying towards these creatures.
Is that actually the term for it?
Spinneroonie? That's what they called it in
I
Madden.
need some D6s.
When you played the
Oh.
Madden video. Spinneroonie!
Oh, okay.
I need some D6s.
You could completely lie to me and I wouldn't know
Yeah, is it?
if you were telling the truth.
Here's one right here. And here is one. Yeah.
Oh, so that's a spinner. I know what that is. I've seen that. Okay.
Okay.
I thought you were just like grabbing something and spinning like an idiot in the middle of the thing for no reason.
10,
Basically, that's what a spin move is.
20,
I didn't know it was like you like your roll
27.
like
So
that.
half of 27 is
Nope.
13.
13 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that wasn't as cool
Wait,
as
no.
I thought it
It's
was.
14.
No, 13.
13 and a half.
You roll down.
And then I'm going
Roll down.
to.
Can't do a half point of damage.
Are you okay if I leave my leg
Fine.
Okay, cool.
I may kick
All
you
right, as the
but-
lightning
That's okay.
subsides, you can see that they're definitely injured, but they are still up and
And then I'm
definitely in
going
the
to take
game.
30 feet of movement. 10, 20, 25, 30 plus Tempestuous
Were
Magic.
you moving out of range of that one that was in front of you, attacking you?
Yes, I was. So you
Uh,
can have that opportunity.
Opportunity?
Actually,
Okay.
Gator,
Okay,
guys
you have to
That's
decide.
great.
Tempestuous Magic. As a bonus action, you can cause a gust of air to surround you before or after you cast a spell to fly up to 10 feet without provoking opportunity attack.
There you go. Yeah, you
so
can do that.
I'm going to.
That's your.
10
Is that your
feet.
bonus action to do
Yeah.
that? Okay. Yeah.
And then 30 feet. 30.
Gator
Okay.
USA says props to your props.
Oh, thank you, Gator. Appreciate that.
There's 4.
All right, so Silas throws lightning. You guys see the flash reflecting off of all these glass spires as he rushes back away. Who's next on our
So
initiative?
next is the
tribe.
tribe.
The tribe.
Oh, they are.
So,
Okay, get
Okay.
ready to do some rolling, guys, 'cause
ready.
we got the
Tell me
tribe
to roll.
coming in.
The
hold
tribe.
on,
The
so
tribe.
we got
I can roll
4
all
of
of them
them.
right here.
Yeah, and remember, once they kind of get surrounded, they won't be able to get any more like in
so
there.
it won't be able to get
Pack
down.
tactics.
And then
Oh, that gives them advantage, right?
Yep.
Oh,
these
wow.
ones are all gonna.
All rushing
one's
that
gonna
way.
go- Yeah,
That one can kind of go around the back if you want.
yeah, just
Make it so that
As
all of them
everyone
can
get it.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Rushing
want,
up,
I can
the
roll
tribe.
all of them right here.
You
actually
hear them
that-
all screaming
yeah,
as they're charging in.
Man.
There's 8 of them, right?
yeah. So
Hair
roll
soaking
8d20.
wet.
Terrible.
Epic scene right now as the tribe runs into action.
Shimmering skin.
18.
Yeah, it's-
6. Okay.
Hold on, it'll show it down at the bottom.
It will? Okay.
Oh, it won't show
So
up.
Nope, it won't work.
Yeah.
do they only have one attack?
And this will go
They have
away.
one attack
12,
each.
6,
So,
here.
so what?
It
oh,
goes
it's
down
gone.
So it's looking like you guys can each roll.
Yeah.
Just yeah, everybody just roll 2.
Roll 2d20s.
But they have advantage.
Oh, actually, you know
well.
what? They all have advantage, right? Because of pack tactics.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay,
So you
everybody
roll-
rolls.
you can roll them all.
Roll
all
2
four.
and then roll.
So-
Yeah, roll 2 and then roll 2.
Roll two,
Yeah.
roll 2, and we'll say that you guys are controlling over here probably, and you guys are controlling over
What's
here.
what's the plus? So that way we can just tell you the plus.
You guys have a sheet.
I
You
got
should
one.
have a sheet.
Oh, yeah,
Plus
you-
3.
Ooh, I got
Plus
a nat 20 on one of those.
Oh,
So,
nice.
I'm
Okay,
not-
14, 18.
Yep.
So
Should
yours
I re-roll
hits.
that anyways?
uh,
20
we
and
have-
10. I'm
20, yeah.
10.
So that's a nat 20.
And then and 2 9s. So we'll take
So I
the
need
20
to roll
and the
for 10
10
because I need to know.
plus
12.
3. So 23
No, they
and
only have
13.
one attack.
They only have one
The
attack.
13 will miss.
There's only 3 over here, so you roll.
So the nat
2 of
20
my
will
characters,
hit.
one gets a 14, one gets an 18.
Okay, so we have a 14 and an 18.
18 hits. 14
Okay,
is
so roll damage for 1.
just so you guys know, you guys probably already figured out the magic number here is 15. Gotta have a 15.
So I have 1 hit.
What's the...
Okay.
Where's the...
D6 plus 1. Oh wait, sorry, D8 plus 1.
9.
Okay,
Did
and
you get
then
1?
9.
So roll.
okay,
I
so we
did
have
once, yeah.
to this one over here.
And it was
We
a nat
have
20.
Nice.
So
Oh my
I
God.
need to roll and then double.
9 points of piercing from
How does
can't
that
remember.
again?
Obu's 2, and
Ooh.
2 points of piercing from mine.
2 points of piercing from yours, okay?
I got
Good
a
job.
9 points of damage from one of mine.
Okay.
Okay.
But that's over
And then
here.
she got a nat 20, so is it roll 2 d8s?
two
Yeah.
or-
Yeah, 2d8s. Yeah.
Because I do it opposite of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like more dice.
Got an 8 and a 3.
Okay.
So,
So-
Yes, that's
9 and
11.
4.
How does your part of the tribe take this one down?
Non-stop.
It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys ever seen the Russell Crowe Gladiator movie.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Do you remember when they come in for Proximo and he's like shadows and dust, and all those guys just like emerge around him, and you don't see them like take him down.
Yeah.
They just, it's like
He
that.
just
Like the
disappears.
tribe just goes, and he just disappears into the tribe.
Nice.
And he wasted. He is gone. That one is destroyed.
Wait, I want to put him in
Good, because I was nervous about that one.
Don't put him
He
in.
was scary.
She doesn't go in hell. She comes up here.
No,
She,
no, no. He's in hell. We'll put him in hell over here, and then we'll put her in Census. She's
Y'all
in
sound like you're
Stasis.
playing with dolls there.
This one goes here. This one goes here.
I'm the mommy doll.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
We are.
That
We
one,
are,
that was
actually.
still in the fight.
Yep.
The tribe
Yes, this one is.
was able to hit it a few times, but you can see it's still got a lot more. This one seems a little bit beefier than the others. That ends the tribe's turn. Yep, I think that's all they can do.
Work out,
Well, who's next on the
reload.
initiative?
The Golnick.
Copernicus.
Golnick, who's being attacked
Yes.
by one of his former tribe
And
mates.
he is going to want to. I'll tell you, Mike, what he's gonna do.
Okay.
He's gonna.
Let me tell you what.
Let me tell you.
What is he gonna do?
Oh, he only has access to down here.
Yeah.
he
well,
only
wait,
has your
wait.
weapons that you
He
guys
Oh, you
only
couldn't
has
buy-
access to it. He's,
So he does
should-
have. Okay, how about
Fishing rod?
Are his? Wait, is he immune?
multi
Wait,
attack,
no,
2 melee
This
or
is
2
the one
range?
that gave me a nat 20
We
for
don't
his
know.
first roll.
Okay.
Keep that one forever.
I'm keeping
so-
this one forever.
So
Can
you
you
have
multi
first
first
roll.
make him do bite
First
and
roll.
then claw?
Was the
Okay,
nat
he's
20.
gonna bite and he's gonna claw. So the first
Bite and
one
claw?
is
Okay.
gonna bite and claw. So the
Go
first
ahead.
one, the bite is.
He's foregoing the weapons and just
Yeah, he's really angry right
going
now.
right at this guy.
Because
Yeah.
this person wouldn't listen to him when he was trying to convince them not to side with the dragon. A 17 for the first
17 hits.
one. Okay, and then for the second, for the claws, that's gonna be a
Nope.
7.
That's gonna miss.
Okay, so he's gonna bite him,
Yep. Roll your bite damage.
and it's
Needs a con save.
4 piercing damage,
4.
and the target must succeed on a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
16 on the die.
They win. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Good.
That's it.
All right. So yeah, Goldick jumps into action and bites, and is gonna stay put and like engage combat with that one.
Probably.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Who's next?
Next is going to be Anster.
Anster.
Back at the top.
Back at the top of round 2. What was Anster's initiative?
Anster's initiative was 14.
Yeah,
14, okay.
I don't like that.
I don't like that you asked that at all. Not even a little bit.
So this is a bad boy
Who's about to
behind
make a
him.
celebrity appearance, Mike? Who do you?
No, I'm thinking lair action.
I'm thinking I don't know what that is, and I don't like that either.
Don't tell her.
Nobody told me what that is because I want
Don't
the
worry
full
about it.
effect.
Don't worry about it. You're all good.
What do you want Answer to
What are we
do?
gonna
I don't like that.
Answer needs to. He's not in melee with this guy, so he can run.
I think you should keep his distance. What do you think?
Get him to swing
I'm
around
gonna put bleep on the bottom.
here,
And then shoot the one that's working on Obu.
or the one that was right next to him, since this one's engaged. Shoot.
Catch these
We're gonna
claws.
shoot this guy, Mike,
The one that was with
in between.
Silas.
That was
Okay.
engaged with me.
With 3 or 2 shots from the bow.
Yes.
Okay, go for it. Make your attacks.
Good
Yes,
movie.
okay.
Yeah, that's a miss on me.
12 plus 4, 16. Haha.
16's gonna hit.
I got it with this.
Oh, 4.
4 gonna miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
8
once
plus
again, hits with one arrow, the other one goes wide.
36 plus
Pew, pew.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. You got it. Another arrow sticks out of his carapace.
Anyone needs.
All right. It's still in the fight. It's looking rather hurt. Anster's turn is over. Does he want to move more? Or is
He's
he going
good.
to stay there? Okay. Next up on our initiative order.
That is Obu.
What did Obu
That's
roll?
me.
You.
What did you roll? at the
For
beginning?
initiative?
Yeah.
Stop asking this. I'm very upset.
Just need to know.
We don't even
A
know.
10?
No,
A
no
10?
more.
Okay. Before you go,
Ah!
No more.
A bunch of
actually near...
friendly
actually,
gnomes come out,
Yeah.
about 10 feet away from Silas,
right?
the wind starts to pick up over there.
Yeah.
And you can see like bits of sand and dirt and mud and also black shards of that glass
Uh-oh.
start to vortex and spin
Cool.
as an air elemental springs
Oh,
into
my.
place, like right next to those dice that you guys got sitting there.
I
And
didn't
it's
summon that.
and it just makes its way over to you,
Yeah.
and these 2 pseudopod-like arm shapes splashing in the ring and just come right at you.
Okay.
And it's going to make 2 slam attacks against you.
Put a minions one where that is.
Or you can just do this. I got elemental 11. You can put that
Oh,
there. 2 slam attacks against
Bull honky.
Silas.
That means he has more over there.
I know.
First one's only a 10.
Miss.
Second one is only a
32.
15.
Miss.
Miss. So both you see it coming and you dodge it as it slams its pseudopod fist into that giant spire
I
behind
look at
you.
him like, I know where you are.
You've seen this before.
I know your makeup.
Now, Obu, you may go.
Obu's gonna be really perturbed by that, and she's going to, in response, cast, if she could get this damn thing to move,
Yeah, summon Rutabaga.
she's gonna summon a rutabaga. She's going to summon Beast, and she's gonna do it at 4th level spell slot.
Okay.
I don't know how to... Yeah, she's gonna cast it at 4th level.
Okay.
And it's going to summon a bestial spirit. That is going to be armor class 15.
Okay.
And its hit points are, I'm calculating. It's just I need to.
Some of
the beast
spirit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make it a land beast spirit,
Okay.
and it is going to be the shape of a desert ocelot.
You have an ocelot, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna use this. Okay.
It's an ocelot.
that's Nile blue. Okay. Beautiful
Where are
ocelot.
we summoning it?
We're
Summoning it.
I'm summoning it right behind me because I don't like that one's right there.
Okay.
Wait, is that
I'm
our
not
friend?
gonna have you.
No.
I'm not gonna have you like roll initiative for it. It's
It
just
goes
gonna
right
go
after
right
me.
after you.
Yeah, it goes after me anyway. And so that's my action.
Mhm.
And then I'll allow him to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's trying
So
to kill
his
me.
turn,
I see that.
You trying to kill me?
Trying to kill you.
Yeah.
and because
I can tell. I
be-
can tell. Specifically.
he gets advantage because he's within 5 feet of me, and he's gonna do
Other than lightning there.
No, I'm not singling anybody out.
he's gonna
Just
do
throw,
2
just throw a little
attacks.
challenge at you, you know.
Spell attack modifier.
Just jump up. Just jump up.
Okay,
So-
so that's 9. Okay,
Back in the ladies.
So roll a d20.
so d20 plus 9 to hit.
All right.
Okay.
D20 plus 9. That gets 1 attack.
No, it gets 2.
2. All right.
So it's
Might
17
do CR.
to
Then roll
hit,
your second one.
17 hits.
and then
Turtle Moon, we're level 9.
Yeah.
a
So I can do-
23
Yes.
to hit.
26.
26 to hit. I'm really bad at math.
Both of those are gonna hit, so you can roll your
26 to hit.
damage for your
And so my
beast
damage
spirit.
is what? My damage is 1d8 plus 4 plus the spell's
crazy.
level piercing. So
So 1d8 plus 8.
plus yeah.
Are you double checking
1d8 plus 8. So 12 points of damage
12 damage. Okay.
and 9 points of damage.
How does your beast spirit take them down?
This thing tries to eat him, like
Okay.
straight up eat him. Like pulls off the antenna
Oh.
antennae, and then proceeds to keep one giant paw on the creature, pinning him down while it finishes eating and completely consuming each of the antennae, and then after that begins working on the face
Fantastic.
and
And
kills
that was the one behind you?
it. Yes.
Oh wait, that was one behind you.
Am I not allowed to have
Yeah,
that?
it
Okay.
would have been. It would have been done
Okay,
too.
yeah.
Yep. Either one.
Cool.
Excellent.
Slow death.
Slow death.
Slow death.
And that ends your turn. Or does your beast spirit want to move?
My beast spirit would like to turn around and no, actually, my beast spirit is going to turn around and help out our friend.
Hey, Charner, do you want to move the beast
Over
spirit by probably helping Golnick back there? Sure. With that other guy.
Beast.
The beast spirit's going to
You won't have the distance to get all the way around.
he won't be able to flank him.
No,
Probably
30
not.
feet.
Okay, then he's right
Yeah.
there as long as he's
That's
within 5
probably
feet.
that can get him within engaged. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, is that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Obu, who's next?
Obu says that boss is next.
Boss is next.
But Obu
Okay.
doesn't like that she had to say that.
This guy is surrounded over here, and he is not happy about it, but it's not looking good for him. Because he's having a situation here. He is going to do this, though. he begins casting,
Divided by 3. You're right. That's all.
and all of a sudden, it's hard. He's very difficult to see. It's blurry. And he's going to use his standing leap, and he's going to try to leap out of the middle of this. Now that's going to provoke opportunity attacks,
One.
but they will all be made with disadvantage because of
His blurriness.
the blurriness. Okay?
So we need 1,
I'll do
2,
two.
3. So if each of you can roll,
Yeah.
basically roll an attack at disadvantage,
Alright.
and then
And
I'll
then-
roll
Well,
the,
I
they
gotta
have
do it.
pack tactics.
So it's
the
fine.
guard drakes.
So,
do. So I'm rolling the guard
The ladies
drakes.
do too.
Ladies do.
Yeah, the ladies do too.
They have
Oh.
pack tactics too.
Yeah, so,
so
it's a
So it
straight
levels
it
attack.
would be
out.
a straight attack roll for them, but it will be disadvantage
For me.
you.
Okay.
Mhm.
The
So
guard
I'm
drakes
gonna
do
do
not
mine
have
first.
tactics.
I got
Okay.
the, what is it, plus?
Well, no, it's just one roll. Then it's not
I had a
disadvantage.
nat 20.
So which is roll first?
11.
11.
A plus.
Okay, so
Do you add
13.
anything
Oh,
for
13
opportunity
plus-
attacks?
Yeah, you're using your sword, right? You're
Yeah,
plus-
so
Yes,
plus
that's,
8, so
16.
17.
That's gonna
16
hit.
should.
Yeah.
16?
Look at that.
16
16
hits.
and 20.
Same guy.
Huh? No, it's disadvantage because you only are rolling one person.
Oh, I thought I was rolling 2 people.
No, we've only got 3 who can reach.
Do I
Two
need to
guard
roll
drakes.
again?
Why am I doing it with disadvantage when they have to do it?
They
with
have
disadvantage?
pack
We're not
tactics,
doing it.
so-
Right, you only had to roll one die.
Yeah, just one die.
So it's the 13. That was the one you rolled first.
So we don't have disadvantage.
Right, which is why you only rolled one die.
Now I understand. I'm here.
And the 2 drakes both hit. 15 and 18 on the die.
Oh gosh, go and roll your damages, guys.
You gotta move.
Drakes.
He might not get out of there.
Um,
He was hoping that blur would help.
Go ahead. So
Buy him
roll
some
a
time. Doesn't
D8.
look like it's going to. More people hit than
D8.
you realized.
Okay, I got a 7.
Okay, so 7 plus 1's that's
8.
8 piercing from Obu's.
8 piercing from Obus, okay.
11 from Flame Blade.
Okay.
11 from the 2 guard drakes.
Excellent. As it tries to jump away, even with the blur, the rain is helping you guys to like pinpoint where to attack. And as it jumps, or Willow's blade kind of goes across its back, and then a spear kind of just comes up through it,
Yeah.
and it just basically just goes limp and just hangs upside down on there. And then you guys hear,
No.
No! and on the ground in the middle
Ah!
is another strange thing laying in the sand. It is another brain with legs.
Kill it.
Laying there in a gooey substance as it slams onto the ground.
So gross.
Well, I'm not over there. Good luck, you guys. Don't get brainy.
Yeah.
Obu's the only one over there. It's the other
Obu's not over there at all.
I mean,
I'm
Willow.
not there.
Willow's over there, yeah.
Oh, good luck, Willow. Don't get brainy. You're like half of this plot point right now. Just letting you know.
Okay.
Lose your owl.
The other one over there fighting Golnik is going to continue to attack Golnik using its, is it Gefka? Is that how you say it?
Kafka.
Okay. 24
Miss.
and a 17.
Bones will hit.
Both hit. 7 slashing on the first,
Stone your pencil.
and 4 slashing on the second.
He is bleeding.
And he's just continuing, like, just pummeling at Golnik, ignoring the fact that there's this spirit kind of coming up and getting in its face. Just focused. That ends their turn, bringing us to the other ones.
Mini boss.
Yeah, mini boss. So that one that's in front of you is going to attack you again, Obu.
Alright.
With its Gefka. 11 and a
No.
natural 1.
Yes, it does.
Misses
not
both. It
to
is
go
going
shing,
to. It's going to standing leap, and it's going to jump over Obu and try to get behind Golnik.
Oh no.
No.
What
Obu,
opportunity
you
attack?
can have an opportunity attack as it's leaving your.
What does that entail?
It's just whatever weapon you're holding, like a melee attack, unless you have something called Warcaster. It's a feat which allows you to cast a spell.
I'm just gonna do it with my scimitar.
Okay, you
Yeah.
got it.
That's 23,
23 is going to hit, yep.
and that's gonna be 5.
5 points of damage?
Mhm.
Okay, it is still alive, but it is looking very hurt as it rushes over there.
I'd like to think I cut off some of its toes.
Awesome. And also on this turn, the brain is on the same initiative.
No.
Okay.
So, it is going to...
I'm surrounded by 6 people.
It is.
It's got some ladies, some,
4 people
some
and a couple of
dragons,
dogs.
and another tiny lady. And then one standoffish lady as well.
It's gonna make...
It's gonna be me.
do me a favor.
No.
Somebody roll a d6 for me.
I got you. I got you. Right here. 3.
3. It's gonna attack that woman at the very far end.
This one?
Yep. It's gonna multi...
Xena, no!
It multi-attacks her. It's going to do
I'm gonna
a
pretend-
claw attack and then a
That's what
devour intellect
No,
attack.
cross out Mattia. Mattia is the one.
Okay.
Good job.
Here, roll a d8. The fate decided. So it's going to be... Nope, 1, 2, 3. There's only 8 left.
Oh,
Now it's
yeah.
Elu.
Elu.
But she's not dead. She's the one getting attacked. Don't kill her
She
yet.
takes... she gets 21 to hit. Is probably going to
That'll
hit.
hit.
8 points of slashing damage.
Still alive.
Okay. I
That's right,
need,
it's
I
3
need
next to her.
an intelligence saving throw from that young lady.
Is she young?
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, it's -1.
Ooh.
I imagine they're all in their 40s.
Oh!
That's a 16.
16 is a save.
Just sheer strength
Wow.
of will. Elu wants to live.
Elu doesn't want to get brain monkeyed.
Nothing happens on a save.
Okay.
She's still in the game.
Kill her.
It's gonna make a bolt. It's gonna try to run because they all
Nobody has a reaction,
Nobody has a
yeah.
reaction.
Boo.
It is going to run towards the pit.
Doesn't that mean everybody
It can
gets
it can move 40 feet.
No, because they already used
They
it.
already
when
used
the
it
other ones
against
tried
the
to
other
run.
guy,
Oh.
so you guys are out of a
It
reaction.
can use 40.
It's gonna run 40 feet towards the pit.
It'll get in the pit.
Okay, and it crawls in. Hey, just put it like where you think how like you could probably still see it crawling along the wall and then heading down.
Will it crawl along the wall or will it slide? Because it's kind of slippery.
Well, it only has 40 feet of movement, so I'm just gonna say it just gets
Yeah, but
40
it's-
feet and then.
Because I just want to know if it'll fall and die.
Okay, so it's starting to run away.
I'd say that's about 40.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
That would be
That
topic.
would be.
Topic.
You got the tape measure?
Tape measure should be over here.
Just to see whether or not I can reach somewhere. I can get pretty close.
Is somebody still alive?
They
Lots of
took
people.
down.
Copic doesn't know what's going on over there. He just knows that Willow went that way.
Mm-hmm.
So Copic is going to use his movement to run. It's 30 feet over to about here. Then see everyone circled up and
You just come around the corner and you see something small go.
It doesn't cheer. It goes.
Yeah, it's like a. Yeah.
when I recognize the sound, maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, there's rain noises and thunder and
Rain
I mean,
noises.
rain noise,
Rain noises.
Brain noise.
Like,
rain and rain noises.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
Okay.
he like scratched my back.
Copic is going to use his action to dash
Okay.
and charge up over here next to the tribeswoman who fell.
Yep, and you can see over there something just crawled over and then down, and you recognize it. You've seen it before. You've squashed a couple of them.
Means now I gotta follow that thing, but that's all I do.
Okay.
You're gonna no, as I'm standing there, gonna take one step away, still keeping right next to her, but a little closer, like looking down at Matea and then looking back over at the thing to sort of.
Okay. Perfect.
Next is Willow.
Willow, you're up.
Oh, okay.
You just saw that thing sprint away from you.
I did. I don't know what I can do though. Don't have any ranged things. Alright, we're gonna try it. Can you get me around the pillar so I can see it?
Is it in the pit?
Or we?
It's like it's up and crawling. so I
Yeah,
mean,
you basically have to be on the edge
Okay.
of it.
so
to be able to
Willow
see it.
has
I
the.
have 25 feet of movement.
Yeah, so
So
if she can
5
get to where she can look
inches.
over, then sure.
I mean,
She can make
You look
it.
over?
she can
Yeah.
basically she'll be like
Yeah,
up
it's probably
here.
just 10 foot in. You can see it.
Pew pew. Or do spike growth and keep it there.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what I have, if I can hold it anyway.
Do we have any?
explode its head. And I know it doesn't have a head, but explode it anyway. Psychic scream.
Ah!
Oh, sorry, Led Zeppelin. Don't so
I'm gonna use ice knife.
Ice knife.
Try to stab it.
Sounds nice.
Give it a lobotomy.
You make an attack roll.
Lobotomy.
I mean it.
Oh my god.
So plus.
Yeah, does it start functioning differently if you cut off different lobes of it? I want to study the anatomy of the brain creature.
I couldn't tell if it was cocked or not.
Oh, I don't know. I thought I was, but maybe not. You're good. 17.
17?
17 plus 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
You're not
Yeah.
Okay, said.
1 on
I don't
hit,
know.
1 d10.
Sowakanakan? And I was like, huh?
Uh,
Sowakanakan.
Biscuits.
Sowakanakan.
6.
But I'm totally gonna muscle
6?
man this thing.
6
Randy
cool
Savage? Oh
Yeah.
my god, you're gonna
Okay.
die
Hit or
again.
miss, target explodes. Then the
Look at
target
I haven't died yet.
must
You did
succeed
that
on
one
2d6.
When you
Must
when you
succeed
said
on
that
a save.
Save.
Dexterity
That's right, you have, like,
save.
6
Okay.
saves.
No, I mean, anything.
11.
That's fail.
Fail.
3 points.
3 points of glory. It is still running away from you, but you can
Boo.
see shards of ice stuck into it. As it's bleeding as it's running away from you.
Let's just hope Willow and
Sorry.
It
I mean
has 40
Obu
feet
and
movement.
Silas and Copernicus.
Well, your character would tell it's pretty fast. Yeah. Very fast.
Who's Marlin does the dog?
My ice knife
Yes.
is 60
Yep.
feet range.
It's
Yeah.
Marlin.
Drake's.
Yeah, it's
Get
the Drake.
again.
Drake's.
Drake's turn?
Drake's.
If you jump in.
Okay.
I'm not gonna know. By myself.
Cannonball!
One of the Drakes I'm going to say is just staying next to that one woman who's down.
Okay.
The other one is going to, I think it's going to have to dash. She doesn't have the movement to get there. 6. Dashing, it'll get dashing and get up. Yeah, it's going to charge right up next to her.
Charging the air elemental?
Yep.
Alright.
It has 2 action dash to get there though, so that's all it can do.
And the other one stays put?
Yeah, the other one, it's one of them, one of the tribeswomen are down, so.
Okay.
Probably
Gotcha.
just stick-
I'm thinking Matea is the one who was taking care of these things. So.
Alright, good. I like it.
She has a backstory now.
Backstory NPCs.
You must live!
Alright, who's next up after the Guardians?
that would be Silas.
Silas.
Pasta boy.
Alright.
So
Got this
I'm gonna-
air elemental with shards of glass
Great.
spinning throughout it.
I know that I can't hurt this thing well, so I'm going to cast Watery Sphere
Okay.
and try and contain.
That's a saving throw, right?
Yes, it is a strength save. You have a high strength, I'm sure.
9.
It is restrained within this watery sphere,
Wouldn't it be like
Restrained.
bubbles that just float right out?
and then I'm
Depends on
going
how fast the water's spinning.
I'm going to take a step back.
Oh, sorry about that.
I don't know why I went like this.
So once it's restrained, as an action, I can move the sphere. Blah blah blah.
You smack the sphere into the wall over and over again.
There you go. Yeah.
Stop hitting yourself.
I could drop it in the pit, but it safely descends.
Boo.
It looks like the little vortex
It's
when
an
you're
air
letting the
elemental.
water out in the bathtub. That's a,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly that. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
I want to see Silas try to drop the air elemental and have it just float there looking at him like.
Yeah. So it is restrained. I'm going to take a step back. I guess restrained means
So-
you can't do anything, right?
It can still attack you, but it has disadvantage.
Okay.
So it's going to try to probably, if you go out of its range, it's going to try to hit you.
Yeah. That's fine.
You cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Better than 2 hits.
It will have disadvantage though. Gonna miss you.
Okay. Easy peasy.
Tries to slam you outside of the water, but cannot do so.
Okay, I'm hanging on to this spell. I guess
Hanging on to
reroll at the start of each turn.
Sort of each turn?
Yeah.
Okay. You got it. And
At
your
the
turn?
end of each turn.
The end of each turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it? Staying put there?
Oh, I could have jumped backwards again.
Oh, you can do it every time
Every
as a
turn,
bonus
yeah.
action? Yeah, if you want to. I mean, it's...
Yeah, it doesn't matter,
Yeah,
I
you
guess,
missed
anyways.
anyway.
Yeah.
So, anything else?
Yep, I'm good.
No other bonus actions or anything you want to do?
I'm not very bonusy.
Bonusy? I like that.
I'm a regular price.
Awesome. Okay, who's
You know
next
what,
after
next
Cyber?
is Tribe.
Tribe.
Tribe. So how do you guys want the tribe to act?
I don't know. I don't think the tribe would go
After
chasing
that.
after that brain thing after seeing it jump out of their former leader.
Mm,
What does everyone else think?
yeah, because they saw that one of those things pop out of the guy you decapitated.
And
So,
so that I
They're
literally-
probably just as shocked as you guys are about seeing those things. So
Let's see 8 and
this group probably didn't even see anything over
Yeah.
here.
So that group's probably moving toward to catch back up with the rest of the group.
Okay, yeah, you can move them over there. Mm-hmm.
I think the rest of them would just sort of be sort of dumbfounded and concerned about the one that's on the ground.
Probably one's probably gonna stabilize her.
You can make a medicine check on it if you want. They don't have medicine, but I think it's based off of wisdom, intelligence. Do you guys know what skill that
It's a
based-
wisdom.
It's wisdom.
Yes, it's wisdom.
So if you want to make a wisdom-based check,
Yours is straight roll.
no
10.
bonus. 10. I think all you need is a 10 to
I don't know.
stabilize. I can't.
I've
remember
always used it that they've
stabilizing.
had if they had a like a medical kit they could stabilize. I don't know.
I would say maybe they take their bags and they get like leathers and things and start like closing the wounds. I would say that they would be successful in stabilizing as a group effort. And honestly, that check would have
Not
probably
leave her
stabilize
unconscious
means
still.
they're still unconscious. They're just not like dead.
Dying.
They're not. They're not.
If they
dying at
receive
the moment.
healing or a long rest, they will be, back up. Excellent. So the tribe's done.
Yep.
What's up,
Mr.
your
Golnick.
Golnick, in his epic
Poor
confrontation
Yeah,
over
he's-
here.
Engage with 2.
Engage with 2. What's he gonna do?
I guess he's gonna attack the guy right in front of him still.
This is his arc.
Can he
Right
still,
here.
Can he still jump like the other ones?
He can.
Okay.
He can do a long jump 30 feet. High, straight up, he can jump 15 feet.
It'll
Okay.
give him an
Opportunity to. Okay, well he's gonna stay where he is.
He can technically action disengage and then do it and not.
'Cause he can do two
no,
things.
no,
No, he
attack.
can't.
But then he loses his attack. So
Yeah.
He can make his 2 attacks are
Oh.
multi-attack, so he can't attack.
Yeah.
twice.
Let's disengage because he's low, right?
Yeah, he's starting to bleed. He's looking pretty rough.
Okay. He's gonna disengage and
And he'll probably jump
Jump
right
to
over at
Obu.
Obu.
I would jump to the other side.
and then he has 10 more feet of movement technically after his jump
Oh,
because he's
shit.
40
Yeah.
feet.
I'll just leave him there.
Yeah, I guess. I don't think
Jump
he'll
right
charge
after
much
him.
further.
Yeah.
Well, if he runs further, he'll be over by the air elemental.
True. But that one's restrained for now.
It's in an orb of water right now.
That's still. Not too much for a little ant,
That's for sure.
Sound good? Like that for Golnick?
Yeah, he's good.
All right, that brings us to top.
Anster.
Anster. What's Anster doing?
He's gonna shoot again. Which
Shoot
one are we
again.
shooting?
He should
This one
shoot-
here.
he sh- no.
No.
He should shoot that ant. Yes.
Yeah.
The big one?
Yes.
Alright, we're doing mini boss.
Okay.
Alright,
Yep.
you
2
go.
shots.
I think that's one that Obu lit on fire, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yep, that's the original.
15.
It's one hit,
15?
one miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. One's gonna hit.
So who's-
Did you roll?
I missed.
So I'll say, I actually rolled.
Let's loose 2 arrows
Oh,
again.
That's go.
That's definitely not. 5
Plus
plus 2.
60 feet from the
Seven.
brain dog.
It's still alive, but it's on one knee. It looks
Yes.
very
Enter
hurt.
to the brain dog.
Oh, okay.
Anster gonna stay where he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very hurt.
Very hurt. Next one.
Does that mean Obu go kill? Elemental.
Elemental is restrained.
But there's a dog beside him.
There is.
There is a dog beside him.
Gonna try to do 2 slams with disadvantage on the dog.
Needs to hit a 14.
14. Ooh, a 17 and a 15 on the die, so
Damn.
that's going to hit. The first one's going to hit. The second one is going to miss. So that is on the dog.
No, you're fine.
9 points of bludgeoning damage, plus an additional 5 slashing damage as the glass inside the elemental rips part of the dog's flesh completely off.
Oh,
Jesus.
And at the end of its turn, it gets to try to save out of this, I believe.
Yes.
That's a strength save.
15.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
Stays in the order. And the elemental is done. That's all.
It is Obu's turn.
Obu.
Obu will. Hobby will attack with a another produce flame because she just really enjoys that.
Okay. Who are you attacking?
Actually, you know what? Can Obu make it over to that ant?
Oh yeah, you got plenty. You probably
It's only 20.
20 feet. Yep.
Can you put her in within 20 feet, but with also within 5 feet of the dog? Yeah, like right there.
Oh yeah.
And then she is going to attack with primal savagery
Oh. there we go.
on the ant.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 28 to hit,
That hits.
and then
Yes.
That's what she rolled. It's real. Shows up.
and then that's a 9, so 9 points.
9
you can
points
see
of
it in the
damage.
thing.
How do you take that
You
one
can see
down?
what?
I can see your rolls.
How?
Because we're in
Because
the
you're in
same
the same
campaign.
campaign.
On D&D Beyond.
Where?
Oh, no, because you're not in the campaign with me. You
Yeah.
guys are in the separate one for the
For
Everett
about 2.
one. Yeah.
whatever.
Here,
Uh,
I'm rolling charge.
How do you do it?
See? Okay.
How do I kill him?
Yeah, it's done.
Okay. Obu walks up there, or she
Walk.
runs, whatever,
Saunters.
and
Saunters.
She slowly meanders.
she goes up and she pauses in front of him, and she looks at his chest carapace, and she takes out her claws, and she reaches up underneath his chest carapace
No.
and pulls out his heart.
Oh,
And then
that
throws it to the
is
ground.
savage.
Yes, very.
That is savage.
And it goes like this, but very slowly,
Then it just falls to the ground
and it just goes.
into the wet sand in
Yes.
front of you. That's gross.
Nasty.
You do have
Yeah,
a
like a
bonus
berserker
action, I believe, if you like to
Yeah,
use
what
it.
about your?
To what?
You have a bonus
your
action if
thingy?
you'd like to use it, and then your spirit can go.
I would like to turn over to the next ant and use intimidation, if that's not an action. I just want. Oh wait, I want to lick the ichor
Ew.
off of my hand to scare the next
Oh,
ant.
please tell me that's a con save with like a
Classic.
DC 35.
Natural 20.
Oh.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care. Oh my god! And then I
He's
get a little-
actually looking past you at Golden.
Oh man, he's still pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Well then.
This one seems to have some kind of personal vendetta against this Golden character.
I want the dog to bite him then, because I'm actually very
Okay.
perturbed at him that
Go
he
for
wasn't
it.
freaking out, and I'm kind of going.
Your spirit's gonna make attacks?
Yes.
Alright, go for it.
And the spirit, after I bring up exactly what that is.
It's a D20 plus your spellcasting modifier, which I think is a 9.
Okay.
I don't know why I remember that.
I don't either, but thank you. Well, that's not gonna work. That's a 10. Doesn't it? Doesn't.
That's a nat 1.
Oh, and then it gets multi-attack, doesn't it? Yeah, it gets 2 attacks.
Yeah, you missed with the nat 1.
Yep, I missed with the nat. And that's the second nat 1. No, that's a 15.
15
16.
just?
16.
16 hits? Roll damage.
That was sharper than I thought it was going to be.
D8 plus 8.
D8 plus 8.
Yep.
That's going to be sad.
11.
11 points of damage. You got it.
What chart?
How are you able to see
I
my
got
rolls?
it.
I want to see yours.
Here, I'll roll so you can see it.
Yeah,
Taking some damage, still in the fight.
I think it's roll history.
Top corner.
And I think that is
Yeah.
the end of the spirit's turn. Is that the end of spirit's turn?
It's amazing what we can do with the internet.
I don't like that.
Oh my.
What if I want to lie?
Is the spirit
And don't use roll 20. Don't use the
You can
website.
When you click roll, it'll say roll for everybody.
That's cool. I'm sorry.
Oh,
What was
we're
it?
to the boss.
Question.
Spirit's done,
Boss.
right?
Boss.
There's no boss.
Yes, boss.
What about brain though? Isn't that on the boss?
Brains on
That
the
was
boss.
on. Yeah, that was
It's
on.
on
boss.
the. It's actually on the mini boss. turn.
Okay.
Oh, mini boss.
Gosh, it wants to go for Golnick, but it's got this crazy half, or is it? Are you half elf or elf?
I'm elf.
Crazy elf licking nasty goo off of its hand in
It's
front.
disgusting.
It's gonna
She's
move
trying to
towards
spit it
this
out, too.
crazy elf. Just take a couple steps there, not like disengaging from the
Yeah.
spirit, and is going to go ahead and make 2 attacks against Obu. a 6, and a natural 1. Your intimidation seems to be working. And is going to leap.
I forgot that you can.
So use
Opportunity attack.
opportunity attacks from you and your spirit. It's going to try to leap and jump towards Goldnick.
But rolling is the one.
Sabotage. Well, 13 from me doesn't hit.
Misses.
And then D20
You're too late
plus
on your
9.
reaction as it jumps out of your range.
And then 17 from a dog.
Spirit hits. Roll damage on the spirit's attack.
16 points of damage from this dog.
16.
Wow.
Nice roll.
Thanks. That was max.
Alright. He looks incredibly hurt as the spirit, I guess, bites, claws through it? Or
We're gonna say he bites him.
bites him, and he lands with like a Spider-Man landing into the wet sand right there. Answer's kind of surprised as this creature just lands there. Seems to be ignoring Answer and just looking right at Goldnick. That ends his turn.
The
It
next
brings
is
us-
gonna be
Brain dog.
Venibos. Why can't I speak today?
Brain Dog actually is going to...
Oh, it's down in the tunnel.
Yeah, it's 10 feet away from Willow.
Oh no, Willow.
Actually, Willow tried to shoot... Willow hit it, so it's going to spin around and move 10 feet
Oh no!
towards Willow.
I didn't think that through.
And it
And
is
it's going to
going...
throw you to the ground.
Campaign over.
It's going to claw at Willow.
I hope you got a good intelligence modifier.
Campaign over.
11 to hit.
She's gonna get my
Miss. And you need to make a intelligence saving throw for me, please.
I'm gonna make it.
So saving throws.
I have greater
I
restoration.
have +5.
I don't think it's a brain now. I don't know.
I don't think
That would be a nat 20. And I rolled it on this.
Oh! You feel like this strange, you hear it kind of sounds like the humming of your necklace at first, but then it's like it's suppressing on your brain, and then you just shake your head and you fight it. It turns around and then goes 30 feet away from you. Can provoke an opportunity attack from you as it runs out of your range.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Gosh. You guys.
I know.
I've been trying to steal your brains for weeks, months.
Not today.
Not
Do you have
today.
Holy
a
cow.
weapon out?
That'd be a 23.
That hits. Roll your damage.
13.
You have 12 hit points left.
Yes.
How do you want to do it?
I'm real mad because it just tried to, take my brain. So I'm gonna get my sword and just cut straight through the middle. And as soon as I get it to stick, I'm gonna slowly move it through. Kind of like let it cauterize.
One of its legs kind of like twitches as you're doing it slow, and it
God.
just splits into two halves of the brain, just motionless in front of you. That one is done for.
Yes.
Whose turn? What's next?
It is now. It's Kopic.
Topic.
Okay, so Comic seeing that is now not quite as concerned a moment ago. Is going to look down at the group trying to sort of deal with this wounded individual. Just look down and say, "Hey, I didn't tell you could sleep. Get up!" And smack her across the face.
Okay. And as you smack her across the face, everybody standing around, you just hear a gasp.
And I am using my action to pump 5 points.
Alright. As she opens her eyes, rain just kind of like running down her face. Blood still kind of like pouring a little bit from wounds that have been strapped. But she just looks into your eyes as you're standing there after being just slapping her with 5 hit points. And
And look at her and go, "Get up!" Take off
she
running.
just seems to kind of like get this realization and shake her head. And she is back up with 5 hit points.
And then I'm going to use my movement to
Slap
start
health into her.
running over
And
this way.
it's at that moment, Kopic, it wasn't just a fluke. You can heal people. That power's been within you all along, Kopic. You just had to find out how to channel it.
It
You
slaps.
think you figured it out.
Some slap.
Baby powder.
Where Gleep can now be a druid, you can now heal.
So you're moving towards the pit?
I'm charging towards the other, like hearing the sounds, just the fights going on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not concerned with the brain thing anymore. I'm watching Willow cackling as she's
Yeah.
a sword through this brain.
Willow seems to be having a little bit too much fun over there for some reason.
Made me mad. I don't like
I've
that.
done worse. I can. Topic's not judging.
Who we got next? Willow.
It is
Yeah.
unnatural, and I take pride in getting rid of it.
Alright, it is actually Willow's turn.
I'm assuming that I can see that they are struggling over here.
Yep, there is a struggle. Looks like both of those, Golnick and his opponents, are very injured
Yeah.
in that standoff over there.
I just realized something. Instead of Obu just being a bad druid, she's just going through her emo phase.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
She's just trying
She's
to
just
figure stuff-
rebelling.
She's just rebelling.
That's it. She's still
You
young.
moved
She's
me
figuring it out.
Exactly.
25
Oh,
feet
we're middle of
towards
nowhere, too.
Golnick.
If you are
animals
running
and
across
spiders.
that is difficult terrain. So it'd be twice the amount of.
So you want to stay up top,
so
or do you want to cut down? And
if you cut down, you'll be fine. But if you
Yeah,
move
cut
on
down.
top of that,
So
that's
probably-
rocky, slippery
That's
glass. So
Would you say it's about
60 feet.
60
yeah.
feet?
oh! Oh yeah, well that's within 60, because 60 would be 20 inches. So
I'm
no,
gonna
20 times
throw
5.
frostbite at
I can't
it.
math.
okay, I believe that's a saving.
That is
throw.
a save.
12.
That is
Just outside of 60.
Oh.
You can hit
Outside.
Golnick if you want to.
No, I don't
Is
want
it outside of 60?
to.
That's outside of 60.
Okay.
Sorry, I
So-
can't math.
That's
Holding
That's all I
over.
can do then.
all you can do.
Nope, I can't do anything.
You could, you would dash. You could dash
Dash and get closer.
on your action if you want to.
Yeah, go ahead and dash.
Dasher, dancer,
Alright.
Okay.
Hey, Brian.
Now I can't do anything.
All right.
You see a water fountain.
Next is Marland, which is going to be dogs. Which are
Dogs.
not going to probably do anything. Well, that
Well, the
way.
one is probably gonna go.
Yeah, the
after-
one over here is gonna make an attack.
The elemental is restrained, so it has advantage due to the watery orb that it's.
Two attacks on that one. So it's
cocooned in.
okay.
sorry, 21
Yes,
and 22.
both hit.
And they'll both hits. That's a D8 and a D6. Okay, so that is
Yeah,
4
the
points of
dragon.
piercing damage
Okay.
and 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's the dragon.
Alright.
There it went.
I don't know why it made it sound like a cat.
All right. So carving
Shame
into
we see
the
serpent.
orb to the air elemental is the
Looks like a really
drake. And
crappy
the other
horse.
drake's gonna
It
stay put
does.
over there or begin to move. Now
At this point, they're starting to see that Jog is taking off running, so they'll probably start. Oh, wait, this is the Drake.
the drake still goes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Unless you want to wait till the next drake turn to have him.
Them start charging up around. Basically, everyone's just gonna keep following. So
Okay. Who's next?
Next is going to be
Silas.
It's me.
Silas is up.
Do something neat.
Goodness.
He has
Yes,
restrained the air
dang,
elemental.
you
He's
did
taken the
good.
air elemental out of this fight.
toss the halfling down the hole.
It's a slide.
You just hear it shing. All of her like armor hits. and
1
just
second.
slide.
So,
I don't think I. What armor do I have?
Leather. It's not
Oh,
gonna make
Yeah, I was
sense.
gonna say, I don't
If
think
you
it's-
toss Copic down there, then you're ching, 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 the whole way down. Sounds like a
Sounds like a
slinky.
slinky. I was like,
That's it.
question.
Sure.
maybe an answer.
Daily double.
Uh, bing, 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 bing. No question. I'm going to continue focusing on this guy. I'm going to keep backing up and get on top of the ledge here to look cool,
Oh yeah,
and then say,
definitely looks cool. You need to take a
"Please,
picture.
somebody do something to help me."
Of that.
Can't even
Please,
say
someone
it.
help me stand on this
Help me.
rubble.
That's it. They're just going to keep holding on. I can't. I guess I can still cast a spell.
You can
towards-
cast spells that aren't concentration. Yeah.
Let me Ray of Frost this guy.
All right, shoot a ray of
The
frost.
yellow
Go
one.
for it.
The yellow one.
Not the green one.
Yellow
Yeah,
one.
the yellow one. The bad guy.
Okay.
Go for it.
That is.
Anybody green's bad.
What's that?
Oh, huh.
No, that's
Gotcha.
Thanks.
Took me a second.
17.
That's the only
17 hits.
Yes.
Roll your damage.
Yeah, that's a running gag at this point. So it's like, yeah,
10 points of thrust damage.
How do you take him down?
Thrust damage?
Thrust.
Oh,
Yes,
thrust.
I thrust.
Ooh.
He got 9 hit points.
oh my trust.
Uh,
Our rating
Ant.
just jumped a level.
This poor ant. Hey, does
just
that mean I can
Avatar
lift
style freeze his head like with the ice going sideways and
As-
it just falls over.
And as it falls over and hits the ground, the ice shatters and you hear
No!
as one of these things
Did you
pops
just throw
out
that
of
in
its
there
head.
this time because you were disappointed in the other one?
No, that's why those two
He
were
made
marked
it
with
up.
the little
Did you?
things.
Doesn't matter which way it popped out.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
it just
popped
has
out
to,
and landed on Amster.
it just has to
Answer's
pop out,
gonna give
and it
brain
just lands
control.
in any unoccupied square within 5 feet
Okay.
of the,
That's
where it was.
Okay.
Yep.
Brain!
So everybody hears Silas shout brain.
It's too bad that the ice
He's-
broke.
Brain!
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, Silas stays put. Who's
If only
next?
it's- you
Tribe.
stay
The
frozen.
tribe.
Tribe with
Then
Golnick on
Golnick.
deck.
The tribe is all
like
just.
these names.
No, everyone stands, so they're all just sort of charging to catch up, seeing that. Not because obviously running
My
somewhere.
dice.
Mhm.
Take it to my favor.
That'll be there, go.
They're important for each different game.
That brings us to Golnick.
Golnick.
Go on and stab the brain.
Golnick stab the brain.
Golnick. Golnick, he stabs
You're
the...
Golnick.
I...
Do it.
Golnick.
What's he doing?
Golnick's gonna bite the brain.
Ah.
Okay, bite the brain.
Wait.
Yeah, bite the brain, bite the brain. I love this. He's figuring
I don't
It's
like
all
that.
over the brain.
No.
Does Golnick get any advantages?
Nope.
Okay, Golnick's just gonna... Golnick doesn't successfully bite the brain. He tries and it
Okay, I think he has
can-
multi-attack, so he
And
can
he does
claw.
it again, and he's like, "Oh God,
I think he has to
missed."
bite and claw. Is that
Does
what
he
it
have
is?
to-
when
It doesn't
It
say, it
says-
just says
doesn't
2
say.
melee.
2 melee? Okay,
He's
so
gonna
bite
bite
again?
again.
Okay.
And this
Oh my
time he
God,
does
he
it with
bites
a
it.
22.
22
And
hits.
he's
Yeah.
gonna
damage.
bite it, and he successfully. I need a 1d6.
Ew.
Thank you. And he do. And he gets
Sweet.
5 points of piercing damage. And now it must make a con save.
The monkey brain.
A con save?
Yes, it must make a con save.
It's
Okay.
the monkey brain in Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so gross.
What's the difficulty class on
Third, 11.
that? 16 on the die. So
It
yeah, that's
it
what
wins that.
All right.
But he bit it.
He bit it.
It
He
wins
bit the
wish.
brain.
Check that off the bucket list.
Silas, that was a pretty nasty thing to witness. And,
That was
and
gross.
Answer's kind of like,
I'm like,
I picture this guy going down. He's like, it's like that first miss is him just going, no, can't do it, can't do it. No.
I'm gonna do
it,
it.
it
One
is
more hot
actually Answer's turn.
I'm sorry. It's a turn.
Answer's
Answers.
gonna shoot.
Unless Golnick wanted to move.
No, Golnick's.
Golnick wants to run away. He's probably
He's
freaked out about a
gagging.
brain.
He's gagging.
Would he run though?
Would
No.
Golnick
let's
run?
move him over this way
Yeah.
so that there's like a clear path to
Golnick
the...
might.
You want me to roll one?
Sure.
If you want Golnick to run, you can have Golnick run or jump.
But will he go out of?
He'll
You don't know.
he'll go out.
Attack.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
you don't know, but most likely.
No.
Keep him there.
That would be a 19 and a
Yes.
12.
19 hits. The 12. The 12 hits.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Both
2d6.
hit. His answer takes 2 shots at the brain.
Pinky
two.
in the brain.
But you hit twice. So 4.
the brain.
1d6 for each
oh,
shot.
oh.
One is
Okay, so that would be 14.
Wow.
14. 2 arrows are sticking out of the side of it. It is still alive, but buried.
Kill it before these eggs.
He's already laid eggs in Amster's brain.
The next one's elemental.
Elemental is still in. Gonna take 2 attacks against the dog because that's all it's within 5 feet, right?
Yep.
With disadvantage. 13,
No.
19.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's sponsored by the ticket.
13 points of bludgeoning damage, plus an additional 2 points of slashing damage due to the glass. And it's going to try to make that saving throw to get out of the water.
No.
Natural 20.
No.
So it gets out of the water orb.
No. Wait.
Right?
Wait.
You didn't even have to move. Not even a little. You're just.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, kind of scared.
He gets out, I guess.
He gets out?
And then I guess.
You can
We've been
still,
playing together
I
for
think
over
you can
4
still
years.
hold on to the orb.
Throwing
Like, can you
hands at
move
each other
it
the
back
entire
into
time?
it? And he has to make the
Yeah.
save again if you
I
wanted
can
to
keep
on your turn.
You should see him dodge when I throw knives and axes at him.
All
It's
right.
impressive.
So it is free, and that was the end of its turn, though, so it cannot move. It is done. That's all it can do.
Next one is.
Oh, but
Obu.
Wait, you take. Is the boss gone?
you don't know.
Boss is gone. You can
Boss
take boss
is
off.
gone, and
Yep.
mini boss is here. Okay.
Mini boss is still there.
Obu's gonna hit it with produce flame.
The brain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pinky and
Go for it.
Actually, you know what? No. Obu's gonna hit it with spike growth. Well, no, that'll put everybody.
That's okay.
Don't spike growth, don't you have to have plants already in the vicinity to do it? Or is that...
The ground in a 20-foot radius, centered on a point within range, twists and sprouts, hard spikes,
Oh,
and
never mind.
thorns.
So you could aim it back here to grab it and not get Copernicus.
But then what if it doesn't go in that direction, though? It can't see
It
that it doesn't know what is hard ground, or it's hidden, basically. It's camouflage looking.
I'm just going to tell you, too, it is really hurt.
You can do it if you do it, no matter where it tries to run.
Mhm.
If it takes damage, it has to take damage to get out, even if it's 5 feet. So if you want to hold it in case it doesn't move, that's a way to do it. Or you can just try to hit it.
I'll just try to hit it. I'm gonna do the thing I said, produce flame.
Produce flame? Okay, make an attack roll.
Said hit. 28.
Hits. Roll your damage.
10.
How do you want to do it?
I want to burn off its legs.
Burn off its legs? Okay, you do exactly that.
Burn off its legs.
Burn off its legs, and it's just a brain sitting there.
I picture
And
getting
then I
cooked
wanna-
around the legs, you know.
And
Yeah.
then while its legs are burning, it dies from its wounds.
Oh, terribly.
It just dies.
Terribly. That would be awful.
Yeah, 3rd-degree burns everywhere.
Takes a little longer for it to
Yes.
die that way.
Slowly.
Slow death. Ugh,
Slowly.
terrible. All right, you can
You're
take
cooking it
you can
alive.
take mini boss off of the
Thank you.
initiative order. You want to move or do anything else?
I want to step on it.
So you're moving up and stepping on the brain.
No. Thank you.
Gross. It's kind of stuck to the bottom of your boot.
Scrape. Yeah.
It's sort of warm.
It's sort of warm, yeah.
And you just cooked it.
Your spirit can go.
My spirit runs up to
Probably have to dash to get to
dash to here.
Air
But
elemental.
it's about. I think they can.
Yeah, I'll make it.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Who's next?
That is going to be Kopic.
Topic.
Okay.
Looks like this air elemental has been freed from the orb of water. And moving about.
Let's see what I have here.
That's not.
I'm gonna. So it's 20, 25, 30. So Cop's gonna come sort of charging around at this thing.
Okay.
Realize I'm not gonna get there. I'm going to reach back, and I know this is gonna have disadvantage, but so you reach back and 2 hands on the scimitar and just throw the scimitar at it.
All right, make your ranged attack with your scimitar disadvantage.
You're like one of the guards from Aladdin.
Oh, when it hits the wall and it goes.
Yeah. Or just. And. Yeah. They're done.
13.
Misses.
Boo.
Now you're out of scimitar.
You hear it. In the distance.
I have a second attack.
What'd you say?
Great sword.
Hey, you're on your green sword. Go ahead.
I thought it was
Disadvantage.
take that.
As I go to throw it, I'm going to use my bonus action to activate it.
Okay.
Oh my god!
It erupts in this weird, like, black energy off the end of the
Why
sword,
not?
and he just whips it.
Nope.
Oh
Nope.
my god, that's an oop.
That's a 1.
Sticks into the ground.
Oh, out of weapons.
End of your turn.
Yep.
All right, Willow, you are back up.
You can hear swords flying everywhere.
I can.
word.
I don't want to get too close to it.
No.
But I don't have.
If you back up the hill right next to you, do it quickly without looking, just back
Yeah,
up.
just really fast.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And just listen for the goofy screen.
I don't have a weapon attack. Whoa. I don't know what to help you guys. You know what? I'm gonna move over to start making my way to Golnick.
Alright, somewhere like over
Okay.
here.
And then Cure Wounds is touch. Correct.
Yeah, healing word is your distance heal, I believe.
I don't have that one ready. Alright. I'm coming, Golnick!
Did you want to dash again?
Sure.
To get to him?
Yes. I
Yeah,
forgot
you.
that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
So
help him.
the dash on your turn will get you there.
Yeah. Alright.
Here's you coming. You can see he's pretty badly injured, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna help him out some.
Gashes through his carapace. All right, Willow's done, and that brings us to the Drakes with Silas on deck.
Okay, so this one's gonna sort of circle around, seeing that there's another weird sort of animal creature beside it. This one is going to, seeing that that is there, he can dash and get there.
Dash.
He will dash and catch up beside his buddy. But this one will make his 2 attacks.
And since that dashed first, they have pack tactics, right?
Yep.
So that gives it advantage on his attack.
But actually, no, it does not have pack tactics.
Oh, those don't have pack tactics?
Yeah,
It's the
but it
tribe.
is flanking with ogres. The one that can attack is flanking with ogres.
Excellent, yeah. Advantage.
Okay,
Thank
thank
goodness.
word for that.
Thank goodness.
It's a dirty 20 on the first one,
Hits.
and that's a 22 on the
Oh,
other.
Definitely. Both are going to strike the air elemental.
Okay,
Ruin him.
that is 5 points of piercing and 8 points of bludgeoning.
Oh, well,
5 points of piercing
no.
and 8 points of bludgeoning.
Yep.
Okay.
It does not say it's magic, if that matters.
Yeah. You said how many points of bludgeoning? 8?
Yes.
Bludgeoning is 8, yes.
Okay, gotcha. All right, yeah. So impacts are being made. I mean, from what you can tell, it appears to be taking damage.
All of our dogs are at the.
Is that in the Drake's turn?
Yep.
All right, Silas.
So when it is ejected from the sphere stays still, and the creature is ejected to the nearest space.
Yeah.
In any direction.
Yeah.
So you want to just put the sphere behind it for now? Is that
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Just imagine it's there.
So my other question is, it is an action to move the sphere. I can't remember. Can I bonus action cantrip, or no? I don't
I
remember.
don't think I think most cantrips are actions.
Yeah, except unless it says.
If you have most of the times it's like leveled spells have bonus action spells, and then you could cast like a cantrip
Gotcha.
that's a action
Yeah.
on the same turn.
Gotcha.
But that's how that works.
Okay. I'm gonna try and put it back in the sphere.
So you're gonna move the spear
Back on top of it.
Back on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay. And it makes a strength save.
Yep.
Fails.
Ha!
Back in the sphere. And once again, in the water, spinning vortex.
It's just like.
That's what it is—a big toilet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Would you like to move?
I like my spot.
You like your spot?
Yeah.
You feel heroic standing on top of that?
I do.
That's awesome.
Like
Somebody should go up to you and kick you in and go, "This is Sparta."
So Silas just kind of
That's why I
pulls his
wanted
arms
the
this
halfling
way,
to
and
back
the
up the hill really fast.
air elemental is now
This
back
is
in the orb, bringing us to
That's tribe.
tribe
probably
with
slide down
Golnick
my-
after the tribe.
Yeah.
The tribe is.
If I
tribe.
my shell.
Tribe is all just charging and following suit.
Okay, they're gonna get there.
Well, they're going to catch up with.
On the glass.
Copy.
Slow it down.
Okay.
The one up front. Who are you? Just gonna roll. Number 3. That is not Mattia. Who's
That is.
They
Six.
do.
Juanita.
that's Juanita.
They do have advantage because he's restrained.
So it is Juanita is going to haul off and chuck her spear.
Okay. Attack with advantage.
Goes.
It's a long combat.
Okay, that's going to hit. That's an 18.
18. You guys got a lot of people on the board too.
We do.
You
Yeah,
brought an
a lot of
army with you.
people. We did.
How much damage?
3 points of piercing damage.
3 points of piercing.
And now there is probably a
Spear spinning in the
toilet.
In the toilet. Yep.
Like if you drop a very tiny plunger.
All right. I think that will end the tribe's turn.
There's a halfling a plunger?
Is Golnick going to wait on seeing Willow run up? Is Golnick going to wait for what Willow
Yeah,
is?
Golnick's not
Probably.
gonna
Going
not
to
gonna
do?
get into that
As
situation.
pretty much Willow ran up and said, I'm coming to help.
Yeah.
You know, so. Okay. Anster.
Shoot again? Pow pow?
Oh yeah.
Advantage.
Gonna go pow pow.
Is a restraint.
Right.
Shoot him. Can you shoot it from there?
Yeah.
It doesn't say
That's a good
anything
job.
about ranged attacks into the sphere, so we should be fine.
Yeah, it's restrained, so it should be advantage.
It's got distances within 60 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so first attack would be another 20.
What is Anster
Dirty
doing?
20 or natural 20?
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
He's taken-
Crit.
He's straight up taken all of our good rolls.
You need a data.
Oh, I'm 47.
I thought he
It's
was
young
talking to
crap.
Willow, in which case that's just creepy.
Second attack.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then that's incest.
No.
15.
I'm confused.
It's a
We
19.
Silas
were, we were
should
saying
date.
that,
Yeah.
no, we were saying that you
So
should date
with the crit,
should
roll
date
2d6.
Anster, and you were like,
And
no,
then
I've
add his
got Bailey
bonus.
from the bow.
I've got Bailey.
But he's so talented with the bow.
8 for the
Eight.
first one.
8 for the
But
first
he's
one?
got
Okay.
skills too. Oh, boo.
Never mind his
And
personality.
7 for the
Yeah.
second
No
one.
matter.
Seven.
Never mind.
Roll
He's
a wisdom
18.
save. They're trying to
Awesome. Yeah, these
roll a wisdom
arrows
save.
sticking
Roll a
around the
seduced.
Oh God. I mean.
And now there
let's
are
see what
2
happens.
arrows spinning in the toilet with a spear. as it just is collecting all this stuff. Anster's turn. We'll finish up there with the elemental going next. Is anything close to the elemental?
2 doggies.
2 doggies?
3 doggies.
I rolled a 28. You
Same
can't
dog.
just seduce
Really
me.
good die.
Same dog it's been
I'm
attacking.
I'm getting
Disadvantage?
numbers when
Okay.
I was making sure.
19
That'll hit.
He just likes
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
and a miss. The second one's definitely a miss. So you're going to take 14 points of bludgeoning on that
Oh my
one
God.
with an additional 5 slashing.
Our doggy's hurt.
And it's going to try to get out of the toilet. Wait. 17?
to get out of the toilet. Yes.
It gets out of the toilet.
So you can push that
It gets
enemy
pushed like,
forward or backwards.
and it is no longer restrained.
And we use a restrain bubble to mark the bubble of water.
Perfect.
It is, yeah,
And
5 foot radius
That's the end of its turn. Obu,
space.
with Kopic on
Obu
deck.
would like to shoot it with produce.
Okay. Pretty
Is that gonna work? Can that do anything?
It's
Should we
magic
try
fire.
it? It's magic fire. All right, I like it.
This is
You'll
fantasy.
make it a fire elemental.
Okay. It'd be
Upgrade.
really funny if the ball
Maybe
of
you'll
fire
catch
was also in
the
toilet.
spear and the arrows on fire within it with magical flame, and then they'll be like.
Oh no, it's got the spear in the air elemental now.
No, it's
Oh.
in the toilet.
It's in
so
the-
that's
oh
a
yeah, it's
20
in the toilet.
That's a 28 to hit,
28 hits.
and then that is 10 points of damage.
10 points of fire damage. Got it.
Yes, that is it.
That is it.
Yes.
Okay.
And then my creature person would like to saddle up to it and chew it.
Okay.
So it's gonna go and it's gonna hit. What the heck? 15? 13?
13 misses.
13. Okay, yeah, 13 misses. And then the second one. 19?
19 hits. What
19
damage?
hits.
Yeah.
16 points of damage.
16 damage.
And then its turn is over.
Turn is over.
Well, actually, it wants to sidle up, like over here, so it can be flanking.
Okay. That means Kopic with Willow on deck.
How far away did my swords land?
Really?
Probably about 20 feet behind it, sticking out of the sand.
Would you like some?
Your greatsword is still flickering with black
It's
energy.
not nacho
Yeah.
cheese. Not nacho cheese. It's not
Okay.
Cool Ranch.
That's the worst one.
No, no.
Favorite.
You're just
Okay.
wrong. Like, it's...
Comic
it's-
does not know whether or not this is
Peanut
possible.
butter.
You want to be married
Because I
to
rolled
that?
an intelligence check.
She doesn't like
and
peanut
that was
butter.
a
Bad
two.
decisions.
Okay.
Comic is going to walk over to the air elemental.
Ew.
Right over here.
Yep.
Cool Ranch tacos from
And
Taco
try
Bell
to
were great.
reach-
They're gone, by the way.
Oh.
grab, and go over the shoulder.
No, the nacho cheese is still there.
Okay.
Basically trying to
Like
suplex
that.
this thing towards the
They
opening.
know
Make
they
an
know what
athletics
sells.
check.
But it's gonna hit Kavik, and they're both gonna fall. Oh, not Kavik, Silas.
Oh, hit me.
He's suplexing the air elemental
Oh. Like Hercules?
right behind him.
You know how he grabs the tail of the
Yeah.
cyclone and
Yeah.
spins
As
it?
much. And what'd you roll?
Hold on, let me check. Oh, no, I don't want a D20. No, why?
Suplex.
He also grabbed the.
I rolled
That
an
was
intelligence
my
check to
favorite.
see. I rolled an intelligence check to see if he was smart enough to know not to grab a giant wind tunnel and rolled a 2. Oh, where are my skills?
Yes.
Tries to hug it and it just
What
goes.
was that? Fine, that line.
18.
18. Okay. You reach into this thing and you feel like you're grabbing hold of just spinning air,
Of cats.
and then you feel you're like,
Cats.
ow, 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 as all this glass is just starting to rip you as you're just
Hugging it.
hugging it, and you take 6 points of slashing damage. But you do not grapple it, because it is immune to the grappled condition. So you try to suplex it, and it doesn't move.
Good.
Just woof through the air.
And now you just got a bunch of cuts all over the front
I'm
of
not
your,
healing you for
your
that.
body.
It's your own fault.
And does that count as one part of my attack action?
That would be one attack action, yes.
Then Cobb's gonna sort of step back and just go, wow! Just try to
Punch it. Okay.
Uppercut.
Go ahead, make an attack roll against it.
Because, you know, why not? If hugging it works so well, you know, I'm sure punching it will be much better.
Yeah. Be great.
That's a dirty 20.
30, 20 hits.
Okay, I'm gonna... Actually, you know, I'm not. I'm just going to...
Maybe I can get us sponsored by Doritos.
There you go.
It's 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
5 points of bludgeoning. Okay. Now that you're up close, the punch doesn't seem to do nearly as much as you would hope to do to a creature like this.
Yeah.
It also
Okay.
rushed up your knuckles just a little bit.
That ain't your turn?
Yep.
Willow.
I'm gonna heal Grolnick.
Heal Golnick. Okay,
Reach out
so
and touch him.
cure wounds.
Reach out and touch
Touch.
me.
For 18 points.
18 points of healing to Golnick.
Dang.
The staff.
I can't math.
Alright, the
Okay.
stream can see your iPad
It's
now,
full as-
by the way. So,
Oh, it's
I
pretty
moved
straight,
it.
yeah.
So, if you're cheating, don't know.
Huh?
What?
I just moved the camera, so now they can see your iPad. So if you want to... there you go.
Okay, so Golnick is healed. Anything else that Willow would want to do?
And then I will turn and go help with the air elemental. So Troller, can you move me? I'm gonna go next to the beast.
Why don't you put your hand there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Look over here quick.
Now I'm good.
All right.
You're still not done with this?
Drake's
Oh.
and Silas on deck.
Okay,
You
Drake's.
still haven't killed it?
This one gonna
thanks.
come up.
Yeah,
This one gonna come
I
up.
think by now they'd all be flanking.
I did ask for help.
Actually, this one is feeling pretty beat up, so this one is not going to move back up to engage.
Okay, got it.
Because it's... Actually, you know what? It has an intelligence of 4. Yes, it will.
Yeah, they're beasts.
It's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
It's hungry. It wants some air. Okay, so that's...
I feel like this is
Okay.
akin to a dog biting at a leaf blower.
Yeah, pretty much. 23 on the first attack.
That's what our dogs do.
Yeah, it is.
Does 15 hit?
15 hits.
Okay, so the first one hits with both attacks. Second one is a 24 and... Ooh. An 11?
11 misses.
Okay.
So 3 out
So
of the
3
4.
attacks. So first one is 5 bludgeoning,
Okay.
4 piercing.
Okay.
The second one is 4 piercing.
4 piercing. Okay.
My word. I have rolled underneath a 10. 75% of my rolls tonight.
Silas, you're up.
Gotten a lot of nat 20s tonight.
It's out of your toilet again.
It's out of the potty.
Copic gave it a hug.
Yeah, I saw that didn't work.
Gross. It just got out of the toilet. I don't even think it washed its hands.
So So you
think
can
Copic does?
you can level up some cantrips, so
Mhm.
level spells, right?
Mhm.
But not all of them. Or is it
No,
any of them?
cantrips automatically. Certain cantrips automatically level up
Well,
when
you
you
mean
get a
like
certain level.
Right.
higher level cast
Yeah,
spells?
if I wanted to cast it as
If
a
it-
first or second.
Guys, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, most of them you can.
Wait,
Some-
Mine don't list.
it should under like
Oh,
if you
never
go to
mind.
higher
I've been
level, it
doing
should
it.
have
Might have
higher
been
level
doing
Doesn't
cast.
for cantrips.
No, I don't think I
Level
can.
spells won't.
Oh yeah, you can't higher level a cantrip.
You can't
Okay.
cast it at a higher level.
Yeah.
All of my spells do lightning damage, and obviously it doesn't care about lightning.
How do you know it hasn't been struck by lightning?
Punch it.
I can summon an air elemental, so I know.
You know that they're resistant
Yeah.
to lightning.
Well, I'm not gonna bother.
They still take lightning damage, just not as much.
I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna cast Ray Frost.
Ray Frost, okay. Go for it.
I miss.
You miss?
Don't
Anything
say
else,
that.
Silence?
No.
Alright, is the tribe gets to go. Are they within range?
Some of them can probably get there. Well, you don't have a weapon anymore. So she's gonna come over and try to reach in and get her spear out of the toilet.
Okay.
This one's gonna be able to get up there. The rest of them are all just gonna start circling around, but there's not enough space to get to the air elemental.
Okay. They can throw the spears if they want to throw them.
Okay, that's a good point.
I'm gonna scoop out all the
Let's
ladies.
say
If
they
it-
all,
Sphere.
let's all throw those spears.
If
Put
everyone
four
can
ladies in
roll
there.
2d20 for me,
Everyone roll 2d20s.
Got it.
because we've got 9 of them and 8 of them can make attacks.
Wow.
I'm missing 10,
Wow.
10 plus.
Got a 5 and a 2.
14.
Okay, so they all have a +3. What's the AC?
You need a 15.
15. Anybody roll a 12?
No.
I rolled 2 14s.
Okay, so both of yours hit. Everyone else misses.
Okay.
Wow, these
So,
ladies are
that's
1d6.
1d6 plus 1.
A piece.
Yep.
That'd be a 7 and a 3.
7 and a 3. The 2 spears strike the air elemental, and you. Who is within 5 feet of the air elemental?
Willow
Oh,
and,
no.
Willow,
Oh,
the dog,
no.
Copic,
and a lady.
one of the
The beast.
And all of a sudden, the air just bursts out, and the glass shards just go flying. Everybody within 5 feet need to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
That's why I'm up on the rocks.
Trevor, can you do me a favor? Roll 2d20.
3 and a 6.
Okay, they both
12.
obviously failed. Can you roll a d20 for me, Ramsey?
Yes.
12.
It's
fails.
18.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and roll another one for your spirit dog.
And it's my what modifier?
It's a dex save.
Okay, dex save.
It's 14.
Okay. So the 2 drakes fail, the 1 woman saves, Copic fails.
If you failed, you take 31 points of slashing damage.
Holy cow.
If you succeeded, you take half as much.
Ow.
So 15 if you succeeded.
31?
But
So
the air elemental has dissipated, and the shards of glass just go flying,
Ow.
and it is no longer there.
Is that because we did enough damage to kill it, or okay?
This was a different air elemental. It had a burst effect, and when it was
Drake is down.
It reminds me of a certain
How much
critical role
damage did you
scene
say?
that Kristen's not had yet.
15
Ah,
for
yeah, yeah.
31 for full. 31 for a fail. That's
And you
every
rolled
single
last
woman
year.
is down except for the one.
And it
No,
seemed-
because there's the rest of them weren't within 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
So there's only one. She saved, so she is not insta dead, but she is wrecked.
Yeah, I'm
on the
wrecked.
Copic is
We're out
pretty
of-
rough.
out of initiative. Yep, we're out of
Alright.
combat.
Copic should go.
Oh,
What?
who's hurt?
I'm feeling great.
Gesturing down at the woman on the ground who's starting
Everyone,
to
who
bleed out.
else is hurt? Raise your hand. Ow.
No, I'm a
I
little
mean,
bit.
I could be
I
topped
can hit
off.
6.
I'm feeling. I mean, my joints are a little sore.
What?
That's about it.
I
I got
got
this really
my
bad
dog, I
hangnail.
got my woman, I got me.
And I need some.
I got 2 more.
Who else
Fine,
needs
guys, give me a second. Let me just go through my stuff.
I think Gold
some? How's Golnick?
Golnick's pretty great. He's feeling 100% fine.
And actually, as
Okay.
you say, how's Goldnick? You can see Goldnick is over there, and he picks up the weapon that was being wielded by frozen exploded head over there. He picks it up and he starts to pick up these other things that look like kind of like these throwing stars that have 3 blades coming out, and he's picking those up and he's kind of picking up all these materials off this individual.
Right, you got you. I'm walking over, picking up my swords, putting them back in.
Can I check on Golnick and like slap him on the back and be like, "You good, buddy?" Considering you did just have to like murderize some people in your clan.
He kind of looks at you, and it's really hard to judge. He's an insect face. Like, it's hard to insight check an insect's face. But but it looks down at the defeated opponent, but then looks at that squished brain figure. It's like laying within a couple feet away from it, and takes that polearm thing and just kind of scrapes at it with it. Scrapes at it. Just watches it.
15 points of healing for whoever.
Oh.
Up to 6
Nice.
people.
Up to 6 people, 15
Yeah,
points.
But I'm one of them, so
All right.
I needed that.
Survive.
So that'll bring the.
How many did you need?
I needed a total of 3 people.
I mean,
So that brings Big Dog
I'll
back
step
to 15.
So 1, 2, 3.
That brings her back up to full. That brings Kopic back up somewhat.
Mass Cure Wounds takes up a lot of my staff.
and then I'll step through it, I guess.
I only
so
have 3 charges
15.
left.
Does it come
I
back?
think I don't know if
every
we've
night.
used it all yet. Is
Well,
Obu
that's-
okay to step through?
Kopic had 3, Willow's 4. I think there's still 2 charges left.
And
at
then
this
do you
point.
need some?
I don't need. I'm okay.
Okay, then I'll go through.
So that leaves 1.
Is anybody else hurt? I'm
Yep,
only missing
okay.
5 hit points.
I'm up top now. We're good.
No, because it didn't hit the other Drake. So I had the Drake mount was down,
And my
bleeding out. One of the tribeswomen was down.
and my son creature
That
doesn't
healed
do
both of
anything.
them.
Yeah.
Good.
I was down 30 odd points, so I'm back up at 70 something.
I guess we'll just take the last one since nobody else needs it.
When does it
Okay.
leave? The creature disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends.
Scroll
and the spell
up, it
ends at 1 hour.
1 hour.
Okay, cool.
So
So,
your
I'm just
spirit's
Oh, good.
remaining, holding on
I'm
to the
just
spirit.
gonna keep it going because I mean.
We want to see what's down the tunnel?
I'm gonna.
I can throw your spirit.
Does my spirit glow? Does he glow?
I don't know. Does it say it?
Manifest
produces
unoccupied space, corporeal form, uses bestial spirit stat block when you cast a spell, choose an environment, resembles animal choice.
I don't think it does.
We can light some torches, stick it in its mouth, and send it down the tunnel.
You can do that. We could do that. Or we could do that thing where you do your lights and you just send them down there. Is that a spell slot?
Yeah, I can do that.
Can we?
But that's only a little distance. We can chuck this thing. Look at this thing. It's a tiny little puppy thing. I can throw this thing
It can
300
go like
feet.
120 feet, right? Or 60? Yeah.
Why don't we
let's
just-
send it.
I can throw your puppy further than
I
that.
can tell you what 120 feet is from here. It's glass. It's a tunnel.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what if there's something down? What if there's like a. What if it's a tunnel, but then there's a giant wall at the bottom? Like, what if we try to slide down and we hit it? I want to look at it. I want to look.
Oh yeah, I'll go look.
I'm not just jumping in a dark tunnel made of glass. I'm sorry. I got standards.
I'm gonna start. Can I
And then
stand
I
on
continue
the
to
cliff
lick
and,
off
like,
the
walk
ichor.
without losing my footing?
You can
Yeah,
try.
if you go slowly, you'll be fine. If you feel like if you try to rush or hurry yourself, you
No, I'll just walk.
just walk. Okay, yeah.
Bye.
You just start walking in.
Kopic's gonna walk over, see that, start dragging the body that had the brain explode out of it.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like a cool slide.
Throw it.
Oh, I'm gonna ride it.
Oh my god.
No, is everybody kind of following you guys in? The whole tribe?
I would say, I mean, I've got my beast. I've got my little son.
How are we gonna get out?
Walk
Yeah,
right up.
Kopic's gonna look. The packs that these ladies are carrying,
Mhm.
do they all have rope and stuff with them?
They have some rope, yeah.
Kopic's gonna look at
True. Unless
find
they have,
Tiwa
really silly shoes.
and just start looking at. Basically, go to his pack, pull off his rope,
Okay.
I'm
and
gonna
hand it to
whistle.
Tiwa,
It's like trying to climb
Point
up
to
a slide
her
at
rope.
McDonald's
You
with
can
socks.
fly.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride him.
and basically see if she'll give me her rope.
Okay.
Tie the ends together,
Okay.
hand it to her, point to the next one, and point to her rope,
Oh, so you
And
want to
basically,
link ropes.
basically link the entire thing,
Yeah.
and then just look at the area and just sort of gesture around here. You know, like gesture to them, gesture to the small group of us, and say,
So you guys are going in, and they're staying out here, is what you're trying to communicate with them?
Teshine just donated $100 to the Extra Life. We're now at $900.
Whoa!
And Anonymous
Tasha.
also did it. I don't know.
Whoa!
Thank you
And we're
guys.
being
Oh, we'll be
rated.
rated for 45. A party of
Wow.
45.
Whoa.
Welcome,
Look at that.
guys.
"Welcome,
guys.
Raiders!"
Welcome, Raiders
Hello.
from Nightheart Gaming. Thank you, Nightheart Gaming. We appreciate you guys.
Welcome.
So,
That's exciting.
you do get these ropes attached. Are you having them? Thanks for the follows, guys. We appreciate
Love
it.
you. We
Thank
love
you.
you.
So you get them attached. Are you trying to communicate with them to stay out? Is that what you're? Because that's how I'm interpreting it.
That's what Kopic's thought is.
Okay.
Looking over specifically at Willow.
Yes.
My thought is if
More
we leave them
cowbell.
out here,
We need more cowbell.
have them with all this rope and just trail it down.
Yeah, it'll
If
be
they're
better.
out here, if something happens, we can climb back up the rope as long as they're up here.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we can
And-
make it. I mean, it'll be slippery.
I'm not worried about me. I'm
You
worried about
gotta.
you guys.
I can just
I
turn
can
into
fly
something,
out.
something like a salamander or something, and just go.
Okay.
Snake your way up.
I'll just snake my way up.
Snake my way
Well,
up.
no, snakes. If
Snake.
it was way downtown, fucking ass.
Or she'll turn into a big lizard and me and Silas will just ride on the back.
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
Or I'll turn into something that can. Can we fly yet?
Yeah,
Are
you
we able to fly yet?
CR3.
I think
We
so. I think
might.
I
that's
think we're.
12.
I think we're
I think
able to
that's
fly.
I
12.
think we.
CR3.
No, I think it's 8. Isn't 8 swim and 12 flight? I can't remember.
I can look it up.
I might be wrong. I don't druid.
I think
Hey.
when you get to 8, I think
I
8
think-
might
hey,
be fun.
people,
Yeah.
If it's not that
hey,
way, then
chat.
it's 4.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
chat. You want to tell
fish
us
and-
what druids can do? Because it's
No.
we don't know.
Fly speed at level 8.
You were
There you
walking down.
Yeah, I'm walking
I'm
down.
sorry.
Is there anything you want to do while you're walking down? While they're doing all this up here?
I'll pull out. I can probably pull out one
He's doing the boot scoop
Globule light.
boogie.
instead of the 4,
Okay.
and just hold my hand.
How big did we say the diameter of this was? 55 feet?
55 feet.
It remains 55 feet
I'll look.
as
This
you continue to
thing,
walk.
this thing.
And it
lightning
holds
must
the
have
same trajectory of that angle.
It's like a meteor strike.
And you're just keep on coming down. Like the rain is kind of like leaking down. You can hear like rain coming down through. The ground is like that. It's like high heat on sand created this glass all around. Like even the top
Yeah.
before you're walking. It's this glass tunnel,
Yeah.
bumpy glass tunnel. It just keeps on moving, and you can see it. Just keeps on going with your globule light out there. It's reflecting off of the glass in the water stream that's kind of underneath you.
Okay.
Just keeps leading.
Yeah, I'm not going fast or anything, so they can catch up.
Yeah. You just keep on walking slow.
I'm amazed.
What if we did thunder wave down it?
Oh.
No,
Ow.
no, we have a better idea.
Ooh, my ears.
Chatting.
Oh well, I need you to help me. I need you to help my aim.
Your aim.
Aim.
At that, and I'm gonna point it back at Silas.
Don't you hit me?
I'm gonna whistle for Rowan.
Okay. Yeah, your owl comes and flaps down and like lands beside you.
You ready to go down, bud?
He tilts his head a little bit.
I'm gonna scritch his chin again, and I'm gonna mount up and then get him to fly down.
Okay.
And stay close to Silas.
Okay.
We're not gonna leave him.
Okay.
That's what I told him.
You guys continue to move down.
What about Answer and
What's Answer gonna do? Answer would probably want to come
Answer's
with
gonna
you.
go
Yeah.
us, yeah.
Golnick would probably want to come with you.
I mean, I probably wouldn't want to stay back on, the hillside with the
You guys move into this dark pit.
everything.
Kopic is dragging that body because he really wants to just jump on it and slide down it.
You're dragging this body down with you through this bumpy glass. Now you can see, like, if you tried to hurry here, it would be very difficult. But since you guys are taking your time and walking slowly, and the spiders are falling,
Silas is murdering the tribe.
Silas continues to have this globule light. I believe going in front of you. You hold on to that as
just
you're.
in my hand?
So you're just like letting it glow as
Yeah.
you're walking ahead. There comes to a spot where you can see the glass start to end, and there is something in front of you.
Oh, dear.
It looks like something. It's also blackened.
Yeah.
But it just looks like there is something in the tunnel at the end. And there is what looks to be some kind of open entryway that's kind of like a ramp that leads up into darkness within the back of this kind of curvature shape in the back. But you also notice to the side of it, there is a sand-carved tunnel. It seems to go like if you have this tunnel that leads down and then there's this thing, there's a sand tunnel that leads down, around, and down farther, and then into darkness.
Take your lights, send them over there. Make them go out there.
My thought is that this is Golnick's people. The sand tunnel is their way down here.
I don't know.
And then
Do you think that this
straight
giant
ahead.
thing is what hit the ground and caused all of this? Do you think
Yeah.
it melted the sides?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I want to look at it.
Yeah, we'll go straight and kind of
How
keep
far
it.
down is it?
I mean, it's within like 60 feet of you guys now. That you
Oh,
can
so
see
then we
through
can
the
see
goggles-
it pretty
goggle
clearly.
light. Yeah,
And
you
you
see
said
it
there
clearly.
was like a dark section in it, or something.
It's like nothing you've ever seen before. It's like this curved structure that comes out, and then there's like a ramp leading into kind of like this opening.
This is a spaceship.
Copper's gonna surf the rest of the way down. Just jump on the body and just.
We need to,
Right
we need
down.
to go look at the spaceship.
And sliding down through the water.
It's just like another 60 feet or so.
Then you bump right into the ramp at the bottom of it.
Can Obu look and see the sides of it to see if it's made of obsidian like the rest of it was, or like what it's made of? Just
Make a nature check based on the way you describe that to me.
Okay. That is clearly cocked. That is clearly cocked in a. Excuse me, ma'am. This is a computer program, but it's a 24.
A 24?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a nat 20. So
Yeah.
This is not obsidian.
this is not obsidian, guys. This isn't obsidian.
You have never seen anything.
I've never seen anything like this before.
This is not natural.
This is not natural.
I got the strange impersonation.
Take a
that
point of
you're-
inspiration.
I got the impersonation that something was just hitting your head, and you're like regurgitating the information.
Guys, this is not natural.
This is,
Neither is anything you said.
this is just you're just like baffled. What-
Can I want to knock on it and see if
Is it
it's a
half
hollow
size?
noise.
You knock. It actually does sound a little hollow.
Guys.
You said
It's not like a metal like tung 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 kind of sound, but it's like a
Jinkies.
and you can hear like it's
Does it,
Guys,
It's open
from
inside.
all the things
Is it
around
Ned?
me, it could this thing fell out of the sky, landed in here. There looks to be an entrance into it. It's hollow. We gotta go in. This is so cool.
I
We
got
gotta
an
go
I'm
in.
gonna try to punch a hole in it.
I got an idea. Why don't we keep the voices down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Contain the excitement.
Okay. It's
And
pretty cool. It's awful, but it's cool.
Yeah, we're gonna go in quietly.
Yeah.
And just
Okay.
okay.
Okay,
All right.
quiet.
Okay. It's not obsidian.
Thank you.
You're wrong.
you have this extremely high passive perception. Don't you?
I do. It is 23.
Okay. There is some strange blue glow coming from somewhere in that thing. Just barely there. That's the first thing you notice.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing you notice with extremely high passive perception is to your right, that sand tunnel on the side of it. Like, it almost looks like it's like where the sand got compressed together a little bit and is kind of able to sustain its form. There are massive claw marks in parts of the walls.
Guys, look at this. How close is the sand tunnel to us? Like right
to the
here.
right, like right there.
Is
I'm just
the
gonna
entrance?
turn, like, lightly touch and kind of study the claw marks and see if I can tell.
Mhm. These look a lot like when you guys ran into the Jade Torment,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
but much bigger.
Oh,
Is
no.
the entrance to the giant scary marble
Is it big enough for a big
Giant
dragon?
scary
It's a
marble.
big marble.
It's a big marble.
Is it,
Yeah.
is it big enough for a dragon?
You don't 100% know because you've never seen. Jade Torment wouldn't fit in that.
Oh, okay. So then
But
from
if they
that-
had like a really small dragon, maybe, really little one.
Guys, so a very tiny dragon might be able to go in here, but the Jade Torment, nah. And whatever the heck made those, nah. So let's check out this thing first in case it comes back so we can hide inside
There's
of it.
something glowing in there.
What?
You don't see that? Look.
Do I
As
see
she
that?
points it out, you can see it.
I see that. Yes, I do. It's blue.
It is blue.
Yes.
Sorry, the blue is in the straight ahead,
Yeah,
It's in the
It's
marble.
up
in
the
the
ramp,
station.
and
It's
then
a-
which
yeah.
can fit the dragon. The
Is-
side
is
the
can-
sand
door-
tunnel
the
is
sand
the
tunnel
dragon.
can-
sand tunnel around it.
Okay.
It's pretty
Is
Sand
the
massive.
tunnel
door
is
open
dragon.
to the marble? Or is the door not open to
The door's
marble?
open.
Door's open. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go in the marble.
I'm gonna grab Obu's head to prevent her from entering the marble.
Okay.
We're all gonna go.
At the same time, but if we all die, we all die. Like, why don't we
Then-
just let one person die? Send one of the ladies in
Because
there.
then we'll all be safe.
They're all upstairs.
Why didn't we bring the ladies down here?
Don't want them to die.
You getting a soft spot? Well, no, you've always been nice.
Has
I can send the dog in there. I'm gonna send the dog in there.
Sending your spirit dog in?
Yep, and we can communicate. So
Okay.
I'm gonna
Can
send
you?
this.
I
Yeah.
didn't know you could communicate with him.
Okay,
He
so you're
knows
sending
every
the
language I
spirit
know.
dog in there?
Yeah, but he's gonna be super sneaky.
Okay, make a stealth check with your spirit dog.
I want to follow the dog.
You're gonna follow the dog.
Oh yeah.
Hey, thank you
It was me.
That
for
was
the
creepy.
subscription.
I gifted somebody. I don't know.
Oh,
Okay,
get the
so-
I was
subscription.
trying to keep the hype going. for
Very cool. Yeah, thank you.
The people that are rating
yeah,
us.
thanks,
Yeah,
thanks
thanks
for
for
rating.
hanging
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
If
Thanks
no
for
one's
hanging out,
stopping, I'm
guys.
gonna try to follow the dog.
Okay.
Uh,
Copic seems to be following the spirit dog in. What do the rest of you guys do in response?
But this
What
is like
What is
scoot. This is like Shaggy follow. Like
What is sneak?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Based on dexterity if you don't have the stealth skill.
Okay, so it's 14.
14? Okay.
okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's pretty dang good for comic actually. It's a 14.
Hey!
14? Okay.
2 14s!
You
I
guys
didn't
going
warn
in?
the dog.
Yes.
They're all going in.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
send Rowan
Okay.
back out
To the ladies.
To the ladies?
to
Okay.
watch over the ladies and just tell him to listen for
Listen
if I
for
call him.
Okay. Flaps out, no problem. Does exactly what it's told.
Such a good boy.
You're doing stealth rolls?
Stealth rolls? Yeah,
Is that-
if you guys are going in, yeah, if you're trying to be quiet, it looks like Copic's trying to be quiet.
Here, bye.
Ah!
Copic's being the
Everybody's
quietest you've heard in a
Stealthing
while.
into this.
That's a
everybody
20
going in
for a
now?
19.
19?
Yeah.
Okay. Minus
Okay,
one.
I guess
Yes.
No, he's
if everybody's going in, Obu will
Yeah.
go in
Obu
too.
will go in
But
too?
she'll go in last and she'll be really cautious about it.
Okay, everybody make stealth checks. You're going in quiet.
you too.
Wow, Obu's not quiet at all. Obu's going
Me
up the ramp
neither.
going chonk, 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 chonk.
Copic is glaring
You're
at
shaking in
Obu.
your boots.
My boots.
I got a hot 5.
These boots
Answer's
were made for
better.
walking.
Yeah.
Sneaking.
What is this still?
Good thing this is a group check.
Thank God for
Plus
Copic.
6.
I never thought I would say the word
Answer
thank
got
God for
an
Copic
8.
when it comes to a stealth check.
8 for
8
answer.
for answer, so yeah, answer's a little
Yikes.
scared.
Answer
He's
and
not
Obu
sure
are
what's
doing
going
the
on.
same.
All my
thing.
nat 20s just there it goes.
So you guys walk up the ramp into this thing, and you guys are heading towards this blue glow. First thing that you know about the tunnel, you're walking through kind of like a tunnel that's arched at the top, and it's almost like there's a. It seems organic, but too perfect to be organic. It's almost organic, but almost as if it was built. Okay? And
Copic's
it
got a
almost
spear
looks
and
like
it's
you're
just poking.
walking through, there looks like a spine above you with ribs with a thin coating of some kind of substance on the walls as you're walking into this thing. The
Oh, no.
blue glow is resonating and reflecting off
like
of each
this.
rib as you guys are headed
No,
down.
no,
walking
no.
slowly.
Can I touch the wall?
You
See
can
if
touch
it's
the wall.
squishy?
I don't
It
think so.
has some kind of slimy coating on it. Like, kind of like if you put too much moisturizer on your hand.
Copic's gonna take out
Guys,
the
this
scimitar
thing is extremely hydrated.
and lightly drag the scimitar along this sort of in between the ribs.
Okay, it carves through like a slime coating, but then you hear it catch something solid, and it draws like a white line down it, and you hear, but it doesn't like break it or rip it or anything like that. It's not like a skin or anything like that. It's like some type of physical wall.
Obu's got nothing.
Okay, don't do that again. Let's...
I feel like I'm walking down something's throat.
Yeah, me too.
It doesn't, like... If you would have done that in something's throat, it probably would have fidgeted.
Yeah.
Or
No,
done
that's
something.
why I did it. I started
But there
cutting out
was
your
no
tonsils,
motion.
you go,
It just responded like that, you know. But you guys continue forward. The glue glow seems to be
Yeah.
just probably 25, 30 feet in front of you.
Yeah.
Right,
I'll
right
send
behind
a-
the dog.
I'm sending the
I'm,
dog.
I'm gonna send a fire globe over 30
Oh,
feet. up
dancing
to it.
lights?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah, it just follows the tunnel and then it opens up. And you can see that the glow is coming from something orb-shaped. And it looks as almost like there's another ramp down and it leads into a chamber.
Are there gonna be mind flayers?
Do we see anything?
That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the room? Just the orb?
It seems like there's a strange contraption and there's this orb like kind of floating above it.
I want to
copy.
do a check for puzzles.
I never say this. I never say
I
this.
don't-
Check for puzzles.
Yeah, I want to look at the contraption and try to.
So you're
figure it
walking
out.
into the chamber?
Go get it.
I am.
Copic charges because Captain just told him to go get it.
Copic runs into
No!
the chamber.
I am one step about to step in it, but since he's gone and done it, I'm gonna stop and wait and see what happens.
And you're trying to grab it?
But literally, he said get it, so charge, and as I get
Why
to a
would
point,
you do
leap.
that?
You leap.
Like football tackle, like I'm going for the ball.
Copic goes through the orb.
Okay.
It's like a hologram of some sort, and he goes through it. And he slams onto the ground on the other side. It's ridged, kind of like the
We've never
walls.
seen holograms before.
And there's this strange contraption that
Illusion
seems
magic.
to be like mechanical, but also in a strange organic way, where it almost has these like tentacles that are built into it that
Yep.
kind of come off the end and then
Yep.
down.
Yep, this
the
is
sides.
no. Oh
Yep.
no, this is definitely. I've
In the-
seen this.
Yeah, but
in-
we don't know that.
Yeah.
Blue glow.
I
want
know that.
everybody to do
We
me a
don't know
favor. I want
that.
everybody to make either a history check with advantage, a nature check with advantage,
Oh gosh.
or
Say survival.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
Or
survival
Oh yeah!
with advantage.
You
I
made
will
the
give that
druids
to you.
very happy.
Nature.
23. What's that give me?
19. Oh, wait. Put on cooler. 25.
25.
Nature.
Nature. Okay.
23. Survival.
Survival.
Move thing.
Floor hurt.
The floor hurt. Comic still laying on the ground on the other side.
Floor's hard.
I didn't break double digits.
Okay.
13.
Survival is my best chance, and that was a 0.
You two are the first to pick up on it. And the reason that you're first to pick up on it is you're fascinated with your leg and the fact that your leg, it turned out to be a map.
Yes. Yes.
And because you're familiar with what work they were able to do, when you look closer at this orb, you see it's spinning. And there are oceans and land masses.
It's a map.
It is a map.
Oh my god, do you point at it and it goes to that area if you like click
And
it?
it's just slowly moving. But there is one part on the map that's has this resonating like brighter blue ping with kind of circles that kind of go around that area. And it's basically, as you're looking around, you're like, wait, I recognize this. And you're starting to kind of put your fingers on things. And it's across the ocean that you guys came from. And it's pinpointing a location.
Quick, draw it on your leg.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it and see if it matches with my leg, and if it does, I'm gonna draw it on my leg.
Your other leg.
It is closer to the continent that your leg map. It's a little like more south than that,
Is it on your thigh?
but it's there.
I pick up my pants. It's not on here.
Right, but it's south. So
It's south of
we'll
here.
draw it on
Okay.
your calf.
Or I'm gonna draw it on my calf. I'm gonna draw
Can
it
I
over
go
here.
It is-
look at it
Yeah.
too? Since
Yeah.
I was doing the navigating and map making,
Yeah,
see
what,
if I know anything.
I provide my leg to you.
What
for
kind of
drawing.
check would you be using? What skill would you say that you would be using? Try to pinpoint.
Investigation
Would it be investigation?
Investigation.
I don't
Yeah, you
know.
could do investigation.
or
Go for it,
insight?
Go for it.
It could be insight.
Let me see if I have my map over here.
Can't really insight your calf or your leg. I think that leg's getting restless.
Nope.
I do have my map here.
That would be a 9. Oh no, that'd be a 3. Just kidding.
A 3?
3.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to my life.
No, but
floor's
Obu.
hard.
Obu knows.
Imagine this is a globe.
And that's where my leg is.
And this was the map that you guys came up with. Your leg was down here.
Yes.
It's circled down in here. And there's like a small circle, a bigger circle, a bigger circle, and a bigger circle.
Guys, it's circled around where my leg is
Down here.
kind of pointing
You
at.
guys
Is
are
it in
currently
the water
here.
or on land?
It's just off of this set of islands down here.
Okay. That's not where we were, is it?
You guys were up here.
No. For
No, we
You guys
never,
came over here
we
to
went
Azrock?
into that. You saw that
Yeah.
like inlet area.
The
We were like a
inlet.
little above that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Feather Isles were right here.
That's what
So it'd be
Yeah.
south of the Feather Isles, down in here.
Guys.
And that
The
area
island-
is just pinging over and over and over.
Maybe this has something to do with, well, what's going on with my leg. But I don't really like the look of this thing being anywhere near my leg territory.
And while you're looking around there, looking at everything about that, there are actually these 2 ramps that lead off the sides of this chamber, and another ramp that leads off there. Hey, thank you so much for the subscription. We appreciate that.
Creepy.
Thank you. So there's 2 ramps that go off the side, and there's these archways, but they're closed with some kind of yellow substance.
Yeah.
And then ahead of you, there's another one that is closed with yellow substance as well. So there are 3, what seems to be some kind of hallways or something that are blocked by some kind of thing.
mucus over
Guy,
here.
there's like earwax or something in that hall.
And you're all staring at each other, and Kopik stands back up. He's looking around, and all of you are just cascaded in this blue glow. And that's where we're going to end this episode
Ah!
of Dirty 20.